Easy to get the clarity you need. Supershore changes that. One broker for all your business insurance, backed by the team that works for you year-round, not just for renewal. And if you've ever stared at a policy just wondering what it actually covers, Supershore has a fine print fax tool that translates the legal jargon into plain English so you can understand it. And now you know what's covered and what's not. Right now, you can go to supershore.com and get a full report on your current policies with no obligation. Find out if you're overinsured, underinsured, or somewhere in between. Go to supershore.com. One super agency, one powerful platform, all your policies in one place. Go to supershore.com. That's supershore.com.
Paid for by Supershore Insurance Agency, LLC, a licensed insurance agency.
This earful of Real Radio is brought to you by crimeline.org. Give a tip anonymously.
For all your plumbing needs, go to modernpi.com.
Portions of the following program were pre-recorded.
Live from the JustCallMo.com studios. Injured on the go? Just call Mo. From car accidents to personal injury cases, Mo has you covered. Visit JustCallMo.com or dial 1-800-CALL-MO. This is WTKS-FM, HD1 Cocoa Beach, Orlando. An iHeart radio station guaranteed human.
Someone's going to get offended. It's just the way the world works. So to hopefully save everyone a little time and or energy, here's this. The opinions that you hear are those of the host and callers, and not those of iHeartMedia, its management, or advertisers.
You are now listening to The Jim Colbert Show on Real Radio 104.1.
That's right, guys. Here we go on a Friday edition of the Jim Colbert Show. Thank you so much for tuning in. We appreciate that, as we do every single day. And we do have a good show for you this afternoon. We will get you caught up on what's happening in the world. We'll do that around 3:20 with JCS News. 3:45, it's Sinker Sale and Embers Only, 4 o'clock hour. Primetime Kitchen with our buddy Fayez Carr. 5 o'clock, we'll do some Pick the Porn, and we'll end it up with 8-Bit Update. You heard it here first. Your calls, texts, and talkbacks all day long. Welcome to the show. I'm Jim. To my left, my lovely, very dangerous co-host, Ms. Deb Roberts.
Hello there.
Straight ahead, producer Jack Bradshaw.
Good afternoon.
407-916-1041. Text us, 77031. Find us easily on social. Instagram, Facebook at The Jim Colbert Show, on X, just at Jim Colbert Show. And, of course, all day, every day at JimColbertLive.com. That's where you can check us out on YouTube. Get involved with our question of the day. That's right there in that chat room. And if you'd like to send a talkback, that's easy as well. Grab the iHeartRadio app, go straight to Real Radio, and use that mic to send your comment over to Jack, and we will get you on the air.
Superstar.
That's right. Superstardom is right around the corner for you. If you want to send a talkback, how you guys doing?
It's Friday.
It is Friday. Finally get some rain, too. I'm loving this.
Little gnarly out there.
Yeah, it was pretty bad. We got another one coming by in a few minutes.
Oh, okay.
A little blurb. I'm a radar geek. I love watching the weather radar. That's how
I do as well.
Straight. That's my bird watching, by the way, is radar watching.
Is it? You know, the Merlin app they have found has helped people's mental health better than mental health apps.
Really?
The Merlin bird app, yeah.
No way, really? That's
I love that thing.
You click it and it tells you what bird it is, or whatever?
Identifies the calls and shows you pictures.
Oh, that is really cool.
That is
cool.
I see clips of people using it online, and at first I didn't know what the hell they were doing. I was like, this lady's just taking pictures of trees for no reason?
Oh, no.
And the whole time she was taking pictures of birds and identifying them.
My best friend is obsessed with it now.
Is that a little bit of a cheat code, though? Is it the whole idea of bird watching to learn the feather patterns and beak patterns and stuff like that so you can spot them? I mean, is that
part of that is learning their calls so that when you hear a specific call, you'll be like, oh, that's a male cardinal or that's a blue jay. So once they identify the call for you and then you're just sitting on your front porch, you can identify all the different bird species that are, taking roost in your trees and plants.
Man, got home last night, made some dinner, sat down probably around 8:30 or so, and that storm had just rolled through, right?
Right.
And man, I don't know what it is. I think that thing fires up this hoss of an owl I have in my backyard.
Oh.
I mean, like when he hoots, he like rattles the windows. He's big.
Really?
Yeah, we've seen him out there before. I took a picture of him before, and he's giant, man. He's probably 1.5 feet tall or something.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, he's really big.
Sounds like a barn owl.
Man, did you guys see that roller coaster stuck? Have you guys seen that?
No.
Dude, there is a roller coaster that's been stuck.
Rockets are blowing up, Jim. No one's watching roller coasters.
I got an email last night. Code Black had asked me to go play trivia, and I couldn't. I had so much to do last night when I got home. And he just casually sent me a text last night, and he goes, oh, by the way, this. And then he shows me this explosion. I'm like, oh, what movie is that? He's like, no, that's not a movie. That just happened a few minutes ago over on the Space Coast. I'm like, there's no way. Google, boom, Space Coast. And you see that thing collapse, and you can't even believe it. Yeah. Like, you can't even believe it. Looks like a nuclear bomb going off.
The thing that shocked me the most was the videos that I saw on Instagram reminded me of the launch that we saw in person. It was like the first SpaceX flight where they sent humans back to Earth, and we were lucky enough to be very close to the launch site to see it. It's the same thing. I was amazed watching the reels on Instagram how long it took for the sound of the explosion to reach the people recording it from their lanai. You could see the fireball was already like pretty much all the way up in the sky before you heard the boom.
Now, I have to ask, I mean, obviously, we care about the estuaries over there. We care about the lagoon.
I was thinking the same thing.
And when you have how many tons of, has to be some of the most caustic chemicals that we have to create propulsion to send something that big into the sky, at that speed to get it into orbit. I mean, is it safe over there?
Come on, hey, time out. No one lost their life. There were no injuries. Can't we take this as a win?
Is that a fair question? Is if it's safe? Is the water safe? Like, if you live on that water area, like if you live where that feeds, I mean, do you go into that water? And by the way, I saw just like an email that came out and said, oh, by the way, that you may have some stuff wash up on your beach or whatever. Like, I probably wouldn't touch that.
Yeah, I've got a story actually talking about that coming up in JCS News.
Texter says it rattled their house in Castleberry. Why do I doubt this? Yeah, I'll tell you why I doubt this, because I live in Winter Springs, and I didn't feel anything.
Well, Code Black was in Castleberry playing trivia, and he didn't tell me he felt it.
Yeah.
I'm assuming when you're, within probably 5 or 10 miles, you could probably feel it.
Yeah. I mean, but outside of Titusville.
You look at, I wouldn't say outside of Titusville you probably felt that. It wasn't like an impact, where you have a bomb that, hits and then explodes, and you have the impact and the explosion.
Still, though.
Yeah, no,
I learned about it. I learned about it from Greg and Marla. They went wall to wall when it happened because NBC had the basketball game, the NBA playoffs on, and the other stations were doing what they were doing, but they were like, nope, we're coming in with it.
Yeah, I mean, that's a gigantic event.
Yeah, but then again, like as you know, anytime you cover a live event, you kind of we don't know a lot, so we have to repeat that a lot, and then we try and get some other people to talk about it. Yeah, and they found some. They had some people call in. It was pretty good. But that's how I learned about it. I'm like, then I went on social to see.
Yeah, it was magnificent. Yeah. I mean, in the worst kind of way.
Yeah,
and it's so funny because when we've seen these things blow up before, and Elon Musk will put out he'll put out a statement going, that's the cost of learning. That's the cost of learning.
Yeah.
Bezos did not put out that one. He goes, that one hurt.
Yeah.
He's like, this one stung a little bit. Like, I don't know what those things cost, but I don't care if you're a multi-billionaire. I mean, when you're burning, $1.5 or $2 billion rockets every other 5 days, that can't be. But I don't know how you get back from that.
And then cost alone, it sets back your schedule.
Oh, yeah, sure.
You have a plan, when this works, then we go to the next step. It's like, okay, not only do we not go to the next step, we have to figure out why this did not work.
Exactly.
And did you see the damage to the launch area?
I did not see that yet. What?
Let's just say
it's like somebody held a blowtorch over it for about an hour.
It's been destroyed. Yeah. It's going to have to be rebuilt. So that's also going to play into the timeline of them doing anything. And again, in JCS News, I'll have a lot of information like, It's heartbreaking. It's a heartbreaking setback for NASA.
It really is. I mean, I don't mean to make fun of it, but when you see a collapse of technology at that level, and we know that these things, we watched it happen with the Apollo program. We watched meltdowns and tests go poorly for the Apollo program. We're learning this next stage of that, and that happens.
What do you think Elon Musk's initial reaction is?
Oh, hot damn.
Yeah, trust me, I tell you, he did a cartwheel if he could.
Yeah. But this did make me think actually about something we talked about earlier, and that's that fund they're thinking about setting up for folks on the Space Coast.
Yes.
Who are talking about all of the vibrations from these launches, creating cracks in their foundation and their walls. So something like this just makes me go, I actually had the thought, man, I would not want to have to own property over there and have to worry not just of the launches, but the anomalies.
And how about this? Remember the downwinders?
Oh, yeah.
When they were doing the nuke test out in the desert in the 50s,
and they didn't tell the downwinders?
They didn't tell anybody, and the next thing you know, they have this wave of cancer issues and thyroid issues, all these crazy issues downwind of those sites when they were doing nuke tests and stuff. Now, I'm not saying this is anything like that, but, I mean, again, if you're downwind or you're near that area or within the plume of that, I mean, I can't imagine that makes you happy.
No, I wouldn't be.
Yeah.
Because it's not like they're blowing, baby powder in your direction.
And it's interesting because, I mean, Jack brings up a good point. You're there, you get a great vista of rocket launches. I mean, does that help or hurt your property value? In other words, when you go to sell a house over there, do you go, hey, by the way, you'll get front row seats for all these great launches. You see them all over the world. You hear about that. But in the other sense, occasionally you're going to have one of these things melt down and it's right there.
As long as they keep looking out the window and not at the spackle.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Somebody just said it's liquid oxygen and methane or something like that. I don't know what's in the burn that thing. But I can't imagine it's very good. I mean, I remember doing tours of the VAB over there, and they talked about some stuff that was pretty, hey, we can't even tell you what's in that.
Right.
And then you have a cube of stuff that they can put a torch on for 40 minutes while the guy's giving a dissertation, and the instant he pulls his hand off of it, or the torch off it, he puts his hand on it, and it's cold to the touch. I mean, I don't know where that comes from.
Yeah, you do.
I can't imagine it's
just
real
wait
good.
for disclosure day.
Yeah, exactly.
It'll tell you all the secrets.
Spielberg will tell us.
It was just earlier this week that NASA awarded the new contract to Blue Origin worth hundreds of millions of dollars because that New Glenn rocket is the one they're using to get the lunar lander to the moon.
Yeah.
Oh, boy.
How much are lunar landers, Jack?
A bit.
Going to need a few of those if we're going this way.
It's on Amazon.
Hey, but going back to this roller coaster thing, see if you guys can find a picture of that. These guys being rescued from this roller coaster. I want to say it's at Six Flags. I'm not 100 on that, but I want to say, and I will tell you, the rescue of this looks 40 times scarier than the roller coaster. I mean, way scarier than this roller coaster is about to go to the very top of a pivot point where it goes over and goes down, and it stops. So they're straight up and down right before they get to the top, and they have to take an extended ladder to get up to them, and then load them out individually. They've got to be 200 feet in the air.
On a ladder?
On some kind of ladder or something. Look, Jack? Look at it.
Oh, that looks just like
Look at that.
The Rip Ride rocket where it would go straight vertical.
Look at that. Look where it stopped. Look where it stopped. Dude, tell me that rescue isn't way more horrifying than that ride could ever be. They're asking you to unbuckle, go over and crawl down this ladder. I'm sure that you're latched onto some firefighter or whatever, but my God, man. If you have a problem with heights at all and you got talked into it and you're in that car, you are hating somebody when you get on the ground for the remainder of your existence.
No, they're going to be hating me because they're going to smell a whole lot like doo-doo.
Yes, no way.
Although after bungee jumping, I can tell you, when you think all that stuff like, oh, I'm going to throw up or I'm going to... Nothing. You dry up like in... Oh, you couldn't spit if you wanted to. You're so scared.
You just clamp up.
Oh, everything dries up because you're like, well, this is it.
Yeah, that's it.
This is it.
This is the least human thing I've done in my entire life.
Exactly.
Right.
Why did I think this was going to cure my fear of heights?
All right, 77031. That's how you text us. Deb, you got some news?
I do, and we are going to talk about beachgoers being told to watch out for rocket explosion debris. No, honey, that's not a seashell.
Right. It's glowing.
Exactly. Tropical downpours are ramping up the flash flood threat, and a court gives a driver a hand. We'll talk about that and more coming up next during JCS News.
All right, let's take a little break. We'll come back and get Deb's news and do more of the Jim Colbert Show. Stay put.
Real Radio is on Instagram at Real Radio 1041. Sponsored by the law offices of Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys. Call the law offices of Anajar and Levine at 1-800-747-FREE.
That's 1-800-747-3733.
From the Clausman Law Traffic Center, car crash, call Clausman Law. ClausmanLaw.com.
Traffic's going to be stop and go on I-4 eastbound approaching Champions Gate due to an earlier accident. That's off to the shoulder now, although traffic is backed up from County Road 557, I-4 westbound near Cayley Street. 2 right lanes are blocked due to an accident there. Move over and slow down if you see emergency crews. Southbound on the Greenway at La Vista Boulevard, that left lane's still blocked. See traffic troubles, call the Valvoline Instant Oil Change Traffic Tip Line at 866-676-8477. From the Traffic Center, I'm James Birmingham.
This report is sponsored by Fresh from Florida.
This is Ross Chastain, NASCAR driver and your Fresh from Florida farmer. As America marks 250 years, we celebrate the dedication of Florida's farmers. Their hard work ensures that every bite is harvested at its very best. Fresh from Florida. Trust is grown here.
Right now, Renewal by Andersen is giving Orlando homeowners the power to choose. For a limited time, pick the offer that works best for you. Take 20% off your entire window and door replacement project or enjoy 24 months of special financing. That's no money down, no payments, and no interest for 2 full years. You know, living here in Central Florida means dealing with extreme heat, high humidity, and rising energy costs. And if your windows and doors aren't performing like they should, your home could be working against you and your wallet. Renewal by Andersen's energy-efficient replacement windows and doors are designed for Florida homes, helping keep your home cooler, cut drafts, and ease the strain on your AC system. Schedule a free in-home design consultation where their experts will guide you through the full replacement process from design to install. Visit bestwindowsflorida.com and choose your savings today, or better yet, stop by their showroom off of Lee Road in Winter Park. Restrictions apply. License number CGC 1527613.
Core Flooring Center in Winter Park is the go-to destination for flooring. Visit coreflooringfl.com.
It happens only once a year in Las Vegas.
Our legendary iHeartRadio Music Festival, presented by Capital One,
is back. One stage, 2 nights.
Are you ready? Featuring the biggest names in music. Live, loud, and always full of surprises.
We're getting this party going, huh?
Hear it live on iHeartRadio and streaming live on Disney Plus and Hulu.
Listen for the reveal of our 2026 iHeartRadio Music Festival.
Tuesday morning at 8.
A night of classic real radio chemistry at Monsters at Night Comedy, Friday, June 5th at Mount Dora Music Hall. Featuring Russ Rollins and the crew, plus special reunion guests all night. Get your tickets now at MountDoraMusicHall.com. Doors open at 6, show at 8.
Breaking news, it's been extended. The Memorial Day sales event, extended. RC is on site in DeLand.
Jan, these folks know how to party. It's Memorial Month, and it's been extended through Monday at RC Hill Mitsubishi in DeLand. Memorial Day savings all month long. Look at this happy customer.
I was buried in my trade. I had like 20 payments left, but you got me out, RC. Woohoo!
That's right, I'm paying 3, 4, even 6,000 more for your trade. And what about you?
Well, I saved a heap of cash. Got a new Outlander, only $349 a month.
And Outlander SUVs receive the highest IIHS safety rating. Plus get 0% financing for 72 months.
They got 200 certified pre-owned, many under 20 grand.
RC got me approved with a local credit union. Yeah, I got a low rate, too.
It's Memorial Month. New Outlander SUVs, all the tech, 3rd-row seating, and a lifetime warranty.
At RC Hill Mitsubishi in DeLand.
Just 2 miles off I-4. RCHill.com.
Hey, it's that mortgage guy, Don. Good news if you're considering a reverse mortgage. Rates have improved again this week. Get a same-day quote at thatmortgageguydon.com.
Russ Rollins here. Hey, it's been 3 years since Life Imaging FLA started right here in Central Florida. And man, I'm really proud to be associated with them. You know why? Because in just 3 years, they've seen over 28,000 patients and saved between 400 to 500 lives right here in Central Florida. I've had actually a good friend of mine. He went to Life Imaging FLA, found out he had a bunch of blockage in his heart, had to go to the hospital, have stents put in, and it saved his life. That's a personal friend. I've had a bunch of listeners telling me the same thing. You should do this. I did it for myself. I found out I have no blockage. 80% of the people that visit there find out they have peace of mind. They don't have any blockage. But other people find out they have blockage in their heart and it has to, they have to get it taken care of, and it saves lives. It's Life Imaging FLA. Pick up your cell phone, dial pound 250 and say the keywords free heart scan. You'll be connected in seconds. There's a few minimum requirements, but it's a $699 value that is worth it. It's Life Imaging FLA. Make sure you tell them that Russ Rollins and the Monster sent you.
If you're the victim of a car crash, never rush to settle with the insurance companies and never settle for just any attorney. Demand Anajar and Levine. Call 1-800-747-FREE for a free consultation and take back control of your life.
In Office Orlando.
Get this. Joey and me were supposed to go to this concert next week, right? But then something terrible happened. Joey was driving without a seatbelt. But he didn't wreck. No, he got pulled over. Now Joey has to pay for his seatbelt ticket instead of a concert ticket, and I have to go by myself. How lame is that? So Joey, if you're out there, you're an idiot. Wear your seatbelt or you'll get a ticket.
All across the country, cops are cracking down. Click it or ticket, day and night.
Funded by the Florida Department of Transportation.
Finding great candidates to hire can be like, well, trying to find a needle in a haystack. Sure, you can post your job to some job board, but then all you can do is hope the right person comes along. Which is why you should try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/free. ZipRecruiter doesn't depend on candidates finding you. It finds them for you. Its powerful technology identifies people with the right experience and actively invites them to apply to your job. You get qualified candidates fast. So while other companies might deliver a lot of hay, ZipRecruiter finds you what you're looking for. The needle in the haystack.
See why 4 out of 5 employers who post a job on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. ZipRecruiter, the smartest way to hire. And right now, you can try ZipRecruiter for free. That's right, free at ZipRecruiter.com/free. That's ZipRecruiter.com/free. ZipRecruiter.com/free.
ZipRecruiter.
Hey guys, it's us, the Jonas Brothers. I'm Joe.
I'm Kevin.
And I'm Nick. And guess what? We created our own podcast called Hey Jonas.
We invented a podcast?
Well, we didn't invent it. We just contributed to it.
We're the first people to do podcasts. We get to ask other people questions because we're sick and tired of being asked questions.
Well, sick and tired is a strong way to put it, but you know.
Tired and sick.
Tired and sick.
Listen to Hey Jonas on America's #1 podcast network, iHeart. Follow Hey Jonas and start listening on the free iHeartRadio app today.
Win $25,000 in free impact windows from Maurice Windows. Text TRUST to 20129.
Today is Mo Betta with Ross Padgett. Sponsored by Just Call Mo, Orlando's injury attorneys. The Jim Colbert Show returns now on Real Radio 104.1.
Hey, how's it, Ohana? Yep. All that Merritt Island Wildlife Refuge that surrounds the Cape and the launch area, that's all heavily protected. You know, no boats, kayakers, fishermen, anybody can go in there. What remains to be seen is if we do get water quality reports after the explosion. And very nice of a very dear friend to my wife and I calling and checking up on us after the mushroom cloud. Yeah, rocket go boom. No bueno. Have a great weekend. Aloha.
Aloha, brother.
Aloha.
Thank you. Always good hearing from you. 407-916-1041. Text us 77031. Welcome back to the Jim Colbert Show right here on Real Radio 104.1. I am the Jim part. That's the Jack part. Yep. And the Deb part has news.
It's time for JCS News.
Wow, has this guy got to put his name on everything?
It's in my contract, dude.
Here's the news on the Jim Colbert Show.
And JCS News is brought to you by that mortgage guy, Don. Give him a listen tomorrow morning when he's host of the Home Loans Radio Show. Very dulcet tone to his voice.
Yes.
Lovely radio voice. NASA Administrator Jared Isaacman is due on the ground to Cape Canaveral to get an update on last night's explosion that wiped out a Blue Origin New Glenn rocket in a fireball. Central Florida Congressman Mike Herodopoulos tells Fox 35 Blue Origin is one of 2 companies chosen for moon landings in 2028.
We're optimistic they'll have those landers ready, and that's why it's so imperative we get back on our feet, move forward, find out what happened so everyone is safe, but make sure that we continue to win the space race.
No injuries were reported, but the rocket was lost. So was the launch complex, the launch pad. That could delay future missions. And as Jack had said before we went to break, it was just earlier this week or last week that NASA had announced that they had gotten the contract for lunar landers and other payloads.
And their whole plan for, we're going to have this moon base.
Yeah, exactly.
Which is awesome.
It is.
Let's keep going.
It is. Now, the incident does mark one of the company's biggest setbacks to date, and they are saying if it weren't for Bezos's money, this, combined with what happened back in April when they lost a very expensive satellite, could have been the death knell for the company if it was anyone else other than Blue Origin.
Yep.
All right. Meanwhile, there is a warning for Florida beachgoers after that Blue Origin rocket explosion last night. Space Launch Delta 45 says debris from the launch vehicle anomaly. I gotta love NASA's way of explaining, absolute destruction. No, it was an anomaly. Could wash ashore along the Florida coastline in the coming days or weeks. Officials say the debris may be hazardous, so they're saying do not touch it, do not move it, do not handle it. Anyone who finds possible debris is urged to stay back and report it to Blue Origin or call 911 if it poses an immediate safety risk. Get this, guys, you can also email missionrecovery@blueorigin.com.
There you go.
While you're standing out there on the beach.
Yes.
You don't
touch it.
I think they created that email address this morning.
What's crazy is that they're saying like New Smyrna Beach could see it. So you don't actually have to be in Brevard County for any of this debris to wash up on the beaches. You could be New Smyrna Beach, Daytona Beach, anywhere the currents could take it.
If you're off the coast of New Smyrna Beach, what poses more danger, the space debris or the sharks?
I'm going to go space debris.
Really?
Yeah. I'd still take the bear.
It'd be wild if you were swimming out and get a piece of the debris and then got bitten by a shark.
I know.
Now, that's an anomaly.
I told you not to touch it.
Now, earlier we had posed the question, what do you think Elon Musk was doing when this happened? Well, you know, last night's rocket explosion at Cape Canaveral, not slowing down launch operations at Florida Space Coast. I'm sure he called them up this morning and said, hey, let's do this. So we can say, hey, this is how you do it right. A Falcon 9 rocket lifted off just before 9 o'clock this morning from Space Launch Complex 40 at Cape Canaveral Space Force Station for another Starlink mission. The happened at Complex 36.
Okay.
So it's like,
Right
same
down.
complex.
Yeah.
Same one, just right down the road, like, hey. The rocket was carrying 29 satellites into low Earth orbit to join thousands of other satellites in the Starlink network. Nothing to see here, just a bunch of garbage in space. All right.
Well, you call it garbage now, but if that's your only way to get internet in the future.
And that's the plan.
That
Trust
is.
me when I tell you, that is the plan.
Well, American Airlines just announced that they're going to offer Starlink on their flights.
I read that that's going to be his number one source of income above anything and everything in the next 10 years.
Yeah.
Is Starlink.
But think about it. Airplanes, cruise ships.
Yeah. All
countries.
Of it.
Yeah.
Just places you can't get internet. It will allow countries, third world countries, to develop because it won't require the infrastructure that we require for that now, I guess.
Well, not only that, it allows. I just lost my train of thought.
Well, now Jeff Bezos' competing satellite system is what, in pieces in the ocean?
Yeah,
exactly.
We had 4 satellites. I mean, Musk has got the rest.
Oh, I know what I was going to say, because you were talking about third world countries being able to develop, but also warring countries, just like we saw with Ukraine and having their communications cut off. It's an ability to maintain communication.
That's a lot of power, dude. And I mean, it really is a lot of power to put under one person. I mean, if you have the ability to shut a country's ability to communicate down, because if they lean on that, I don't know what kind of regulation you put on something like that from the home country, but I would think that has to be looked at, right? You can't have one person, switching off and on people's communicative abilities if that's where everybody winds up going.
But who's going to be that oversight? And when is that oversight going to get here? And how much damage could be done if it does?
These are all fine questions.
Of course. Former Florida and former Attorney General Pam Bondi has wrapped up testimony related to the Justice Department's release of the Epstein files. Arizona Democratic Representative Yasamin Ansari says Bondi was supposed to speak under oath.
Instead, she is deflecting, she is refusing to answer questions, and she continues to refuse to answer specific questions about the President of the United States.
The closed-door meeting with the House Oversight Committee was focused on her handling of the investigation into Epstein and his accomplice, Ghislaine Maxwell. In her opening statement, Bondi acknowledged there were, quote, redaction errors, end quote, in the release of the files. She also told lawmakers that oversight of the release process had been delegated to then Deputy Attorney General Todd Blanche. Conveniently, a DOJ official said they were not prepared to address a potential deposition of Blanche at this time.
Yeah, they're not. And she did not go under oath, which is a major part of this. They wanted her under oath because that way they would have the ability to prosecute her if she perjured herself, and there was no recording of it as well. Just notes, I believe.
It's great.
Yep.
All right.
Transparency, that's what they're all about.
Tropical downpours are targeting Florida and the southeast, which much needed drought relief over the next few days. The active weather pattern is expected to trigger heavy rainfall and thunderstorms, and it comes as many municipalities remain 5 to 14 inches below their average rainfall since last August. And to that end, flooding is a big concern in Volusia County. And man, do they just keep adding salt to the wound for those folks. Local officials are warning residents to prepare for heavy rainfall over the next week. Now, a meeting was held yesterday in Daytona Beach with leaders from several different cities, and it came just 2 weeks after the U.S. Army Corps of Engineers announced to Daytona, hey, our bad, but we can't find an affordable solution to your flooding problem. So here's that can we keep kicking down the road.
Wow. Use it to bail out.
Yeah, exactly.
Affordable, the key word there, right?
Affordable.
Yeah.
Can you imagine everything they've suffered over the last several years? Seawalls and everything disappearing, flooded streets, flooded neighborhoods, even just during heavy thunderstorms. Wasn't Edgewater or something right along with Eustis and Mount Dora back in October? Weren't they severely flooded as well?
Yeah, man, I think so. I mean, I know a lot of those places over there took a beating, man.
Yeah, huge beating. Now, in the meantime, crews are busy cleaning drains and ditches ahead of the rain. The county is expecting up to 7 inches of rainfall in the coming days.
Yikes.
And despite that rain recently, drought conditions do continue across at least east central Florida. So the National Weather Service released its latest drought information statement yesterday. Like we talked about before, drought is measured on a scale of 0 to 4, with 4 being the worst. Fortunately, parts of Lake and Volusia counties remain at a 3, which is called an extreme drought. Northern Orange County is at a 2, or a severe drought, and Southern Orange County is a 1, or moderate drought. But the good news is relief is in sight with all this rain, right?
Yes.
And the wet season finally starting. The National Weather Service says drought conditions are forecast to improve and potentially end across some areas by the end of July or August.
Nice.
All right. A couple of food notes. Publix continues to expand across Florida.
Yeah, they got the money for it.
Yeah, the supermarket chain.
That's because you keep shopping there.
I think I'm responsible for at least one of these expansion chains.
Some of those, yeah. The supermarket chain is opening up locations in Palm Beach Gardens and Winter Haven in June. The new stores feature modern designs with wider aisles, self-checkout lanes, and expanded deli selections. How many Publix locations in the Sunshine State are there?
550.
Ooh, I was going to go 700.
Points, Jack. There are 900.
Damn, that's a
Publix
lot.
locations.
That's a lot of groceries.
Isn't it?
That's
a lot of money.
That's a lot of $40 steaks. Saw them last night. 2 New York strips, $40.
I'd go vegan.
Oh,
by the
seriously.
way, I got to tell you something else, to be honest with you. So I started cooking tri-tips a while back, right? And the reason why is
it's
it was
a cheaper cut of meat.
A really good marbled piece of meat, but you have to cook it the right way and cut it the right way. But it's delicious if you do it right. It's like a roast. Man, that used to be a cheat code. If you were a barbecue chef, you would get a tri-tip and you'd roast that thing off and you cook it like a big steak. You just roast it slow. You cut it across the grain. It gets this beautiful, almost like almost deli meat roast beef kind of look about it. A nice big fat cap, tons of flavor. Those things, it was a cheat code because you used to be able to get a medium sized one for like $18, $25. And you can feed a family of like 8 with that thing. I saw one last night that looked like it hadn't eaten in a month. And it was $32. $32.
Oh my gosh. Well, even stew beef. Stew beef, which I mean used to be able to get between $5 and $7 and make a nice stew.
Yeah.
Even that now is like, you want what for stew beef?
Still the best deal on beef, and I'll give this cheat code up. If you go to Publix, when they trim the fillets, they always have little pieces of, they call them fillet or tenderloin tips is what they call them.
Okay.
And they put them in a little package, and you can usually get a pound of them for between $11 and $12, and that is a steal because you can make beef bourguignon or just beef and egg noodles with that with mushrooms, and it's delicious and cheap, and you get the premium cut of beef. When I start craving beef, I don't even get steaks anymore. I just get those because it's the cheapest way to get premium beef.
I like that.
Yeah.
The beef and egg noodles.
Oh, it's the greatest.
That's a good time.
I changed my attitude towards mushrooms because now with the Viome, I learned it's a superfood for me. I eat mushrooms.
Yeah, just get the Bellas, man. Get the Bella mushrooms. Get a little pack of that beef gravy, make it with water, and throw it all together, and you have like a gourmet meal, dude. It's delicious.
And you know what I realized? They taste like nothing to me.
Yeah.
I don't know. I might not have taste buds.
You know you do.
I don't know.
Yeah, maybe not.
Severely underdeveloped.
I mean, you
ever
didn't start using salt until 5 years ago.
Have you ever like severely burned your mouth though before?
Oh yeah, that stinks. I hate that.
I would think that could affect your taste buds.
It's your sinuses.
Oh,
he always deals with sinus issues.
You're right.
It's your sinuses. When your nose and you're breathing the best is when you taste the most.
That's the truth.
And Jack always has sinus issues, whether he has allergies. Aren't you allergic to your own cats?
Yeah.
Dude. That's what's doing it. That's your problem, dude. I'm telling you, it's your sinuses. It has nothing to do with your taste buds.
I'm allergic to me.
Yeah.
Do you know one of the first things you lose when you lose your sense of smell?
What?
Your sex drive.
No.
Yeah.
Really?
Because
You
our
can't
sex
pick up
drive,
those pheromones.
Exactly.
Really?
So much of our sexuality is based on processing those pheromones that when you can't smell them, you're just like, well, whatever.
I like the way you smell, baby.
Afrin stat.
All right, speaking of beef, y'all, Fat Burger is opening a new location in Rockledge.
That's my pet name for my wife now.
A grand opening.
She calls me Fat. No, she calls me Fat Burger.
Okay, good way to save that because the way you had just made
my wife Fat Burger. Get the hell out of here! Hey, come over here. Let's have some sex, Fat Burger. My God, dude, I'm the Fat Burger.
A grand opening celebration will be held tomorrow on Saturday, May 30th. The restaurant is hiring over 50 employees.
Nice.
While it's the 4th location in Florida, it is the first inline non-drive-through one.
Wow.
It's pretty cool. Other food notes, the Museum of Ice Cream is opening in Orlando. The 18,000 square foot attraction will be located at Point Orlando. Don't look at me like that. I didn't plan it.
Keep talking. Because at some point, they better give you ice cream.
18,000 square feet? Do you know how big that is?
They cannot talk to you about ice cream without giving you ice cream.
Do you hear how aggro he is? I only mentioned
ice cream is good.
18,000 square feet, dude. That's a Buc-ee's.
That's what I can taste. Ice cream.
Is ice cream? Yeah. Well, yeah, as you said, the 18,000 square foot attraction will be located at Point Orlando.
Of course.
On International Drive. Organizers say this flagship location will be the most ambitious to date.
I guess so. 18,000 square feet on High Drive.
It will feature new food, beverages, and retail experiences.
There you go. All right.
Construction has started, although it's not clear when the interactive museum will open. I'm putting it out there now. We need to do a live broadcast.
I'm down for that. Man, I haven't had good ice cream in a while, man.
Same here.
Hey,
it's been years since I've had ice cream.
Oh, really?
Years.
Oh, man. Going to a really
I know,
nice...
I don't look it. But...
And that one down in Mount Dora, I got to tell you, it's supposed to be good. I don't like that one. It's not that good.
Which one is that?
I don't know. It's just one down on one of those streets. I went in there the other night.
That's probably as specific as you want him to be.
Yeah.
Considering what he's saying.
Good point, Jack. Good point.
It's not that good. It's supposed to be premium ice cream, and it didn't hit me, man.
No, it's so disappointing. I hate when you lean in and we're having ice cream and you're like, oh, that was okay.
You know what I felt?
It felt gummy.
Cold Stone Creamery to me that was that way.
Really?
I didn't like the mixing and the and then it gets and I was like,
Okay.
All right, finally.
What's your favorite flavor? Have we ever talked about this?
New York Super Chunk Fudge, Ben and Jerry's, because it's got a little bit of everything.
Yeah.
Chocolate covered almonds and pretzels and white chocolate and dark chocolate.
Oh yeah.
All right, Florida. This is going to shock you guys. Is home to several of the most popular theme parks. Back up. New study shows the Sunshine State claims how many of the top 10 spots?
If we don't have 7, I'm going to be...
Disney, Universal, SeaWorld. It has... I would say like maybe Legoland is in there.
Give me a number.
I'll go...
Jack said
I want 7.
I don't think it's that high.
Probably 6.
Because I would say I'll go 5.
Well, you guys are going to split it because it's actually 6.
Is it really?
6 of the top 10 spots. Disneyland in California ranked first overall.
Really?
What?
You could put that thing inside our park. It's
I know. I can't figure out why.
It's just nostalgia.
I've never been there.
First?
That's what I'm assuming.
Yeah, Cheryl's been there. She says it's nothing like ours.
No,
I've been there. They have a nice mariachi band. That's about it.
That doesn't get you number 1, dude.
So, Disneyland in California ranked first overall, followed by the Magic Kingdom here in Central Florida. That makes no sense. As you said, Disneyland could fit inside of the Magic Kingdom.
And let me ask, do they break up obviously they do. They break up the park separately. So Magic Kingdom's separate from Animal Kingdom or...
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, exactly, because other top-ranking parks included Universal Studios Hollywood, Epcot, and Disney's Animal Kingdom. The study analyzed factors like Instagram hashtags, search volume, and TripAdvisor reviews.
No Epic?
No.
Too new.
I think it's probably too new. It's only a year old.
If they're doing... I don't know. I don't know how they do these things.
I don't either.
I don't believe it.
Well, they do it to piss me off.
I think
that's what they do. Is that Rolling Stone?
We breathe. It usually has the same effect.
Yeah, exactly.
God,
all right, and then finally,
are you breathing?
This is a follow-up to a story that Jim actually brought to us yesterday.
No fun spot?
Didn't. It'll do.
We're in third.
Exactly. This is a follow-up to the story that Jimmy actually brought us yesterday. Did not realize that it's actually a Florida story because aren't they all?
Yes.
But for those who didn't have a chance to hear it, a South Florida traffic stop has gone viral after an officer accused a driver of holding a cell phone in a hand she doesn't have. Palm Beach County Sheriff's...
What are the odds?
No,
What
seriously,
are the odds?
what are the odds?
I bet that cop thought that very thing. I bet he walked up there when she put that nub up. He went, come on.
A Palm Beach County Sheriff's deputy pulled over 36-year-old Kathleen Thomas in Lake Worth Beach, saying he saw her using a phone in her right hand. Now, a body camera video shows Thomas lifting her right arm to reveal she has no right hand, but she was still issued a $116 citation for distracted driving. Here's some audio for you.
This is why you're being pulled over. The city of Lake Worth today, we're doing an operation for distracted driving. You drove past me holding the phone with your right hand, manipulating that phone. I mean, I saw you with your phone in your hand.
Obviously not.
Now, the court date was set for this week, but...
I cannot make up the reason behind why it was dismissed. It says lack of evidence.
Yeah. Turns out it was the deputy who issued the citation is the one who requested it to be dismissed, and I'm sure it's because every time he shows up to work, somebody says, let's give this man a hand.
Oh, yeah. This is going to be Mel Gibson in Lethal Weapon 1
Right.
when his girlfriend, when his daughter does the condom commercial,
Right.
and the next day dude shows up for work, and there's a Christmas tree of rubbers on his desk. Yeah.
I do not understand for the life of me why when she showed that she has no hand, he didn't just say, have a nice day.
Seriously,
He
it
should've just-
never would have come to this viral moment.
Have a nice day.
It would have gone well for him had he just laughed at himself, dapped the nub, and said, you know what?
Dap the nub.
Dap the nub.
Show title.
Dap that nub and get on the hell out of there. You got me, girl. I'm sorry. That's my bad. Don't some cops give you like movie passes, like for doing cool stuff?
Oh, yeah, they'll keep 7-Eleven coupons for free Slurpees in their glove box. They'll have movie passes and stuff like that.
Here's a Starbucks coffee on me.
Exactly. But instead, he became the viral subject, and you know he's just getting his
Oh.
ass handed to him all the time at work.
And I've heard that cops are the absolute worst ball breakers of all time in the precinct. I've heard it's like vicious AF. Like firemen and cops are supposed to be the worst to each other. I mean, like in a cool bro way.
Oh, yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Let's give him a hand.
He's just totally busting his balls for the rest of his life.
And that concludes your JCS News.
Dap the dub.
All right, 407-916-1041. Text us 77031. Hang there. We'll do sink or sail and embers only next.
Get ready to text your vote for sink or sail. Coming up next on the Jim Colbert Show.
From the Odoo.com Weather Center, Odoo.com, the only business software you will need.
Happy Friday, Central Florida. I'm Fox 35 Storm Team meteorologist Jessica Dobson with a check of your forecast. And for today, we'll see additional rounds of scattered afternoon and evening showers and storms. Planned for about a 60 to 70% chance of rain today, as highs near the low 90s. As we head to the weekend, we'll see likely a slightly lower coverage area of showers and storms tomorrow, about a 50 to 60% chance of rain before things pick back up for Sunday. Temperatures, though, for the weekend will be closer to the upper 80s for highs. From the Fox 35 Storm Team, I'm meteorologist Jessica Dobson.
This report is sponsored by True Green. True Green. Don't waste another weekend doing your lawn care yourself. Partner with the official lawn care treatment provider of the PGA Tour and get a golf course quality lawn the easy way. Sign up at truegreen.com. Then sit back and relax.
Man, let me tell you something. You can feel the heat out there, right? Like it's hot and humid already, and it is going to get only worse as the year goes on. That's why it's very, very important right now, actually, to make your appointment at Mills Air to get that preventive maintenance plan. That's basically where they give your AC a tune-up to make sure it's ready for the season, and that is the thing to do, man. I just got it done myself about a month ago. Absolutely the best thing to do for your AC, especially as it gets super hot. These guys have been in business since 1992. They'll use that 30 years of experience to keep you and your family nice and comfortable all summer long. And their techs can service any brand out there. Don't worry about what kind of AC you have. Mills Air can repair it. But if you do need a new unit, you're in good shape. These guys are Carrier Factory authorized dealers, and that is important because it could get you up to $1,275 in rebates towards a brand new Carrier unit. You can always turn to the experts at Carrier and certainly turn to family-owned and operated Mills Air. Call these guys today. It's 407-277-1159. Online, millsair.com.
In this edition of the Marketers Report, Heather Sparks, head of content at Zenith, discusses the power of radio hosts.
I actually think DJs were the original influencers. You invited them into your home, you invited them into your ear, you built a relationship with them, you understood and trusted the things that were interesting to them.
As the #1 audio company, iHeartMedia connects marketers to the audiences, live conversations, and trusted influencers you need to grow. If you're a marketer, go to iHeartAdvertising.com.
Looking for something different to do this month? Come explore the St. Johns River on the St. Johns River Ship. The St. Johns River Ship is packed with unforgettable events on the water, from elegant themed high tea cruises to high energy nights like Rockin' on the River, live shows, and specialty dinner cruises. Celebrate holidays, theme parties, or just enjoy a night out with incredible food, entertainment, and scenic views. Don't miss what's coming up next on the river. Visit stjohnsrivershipco.com. That's stjohnsrivershipco.com.
All right, people, let's move. Sell every vehicle, $99 down at Headquarter Hyundai. Sir, yes, sir. Team 2, I want credit for all. If you've got a job and $99, you ride. Even if your credit's so bad, your nana won't loan you money. Sir, yes, sir.
Excuse me, sir. I think you might be in the wrong place.
Is this Headquarter Hyundai?
Well, yes, but
were you ordered to sell 300 vehicles before the deadline? Out of my way, soldier.
Of course. Sorry, sir. Every vehicle, $99 down. New Tucsons, Elantras, every vehicle, thousands less. Plus 0% financing for 60 months. And America's best 10-year, 100,000-mile powertrain warranty with Hyundai Assurance. Can I get anyone a refreshment?
Every vehicle, $99 down. Headquarter Hyundai.
Just off I-4 on Reinhardt Road in Sanford, Lake Mary.
HeadquarterHyundai.com.
Plus tax and tag, visit HeadquarterHyundai.com.
Can you trust your home flooring needs to a 17-year-old kid that was in the paint department yesterday?
No!
Deal directly with Corey, the owner at Core Flooring. He'll beat anyone's price guaranteed. Core Flooring in Winter Park. Online at coreflooringfl.com.
Get ready for outrageous laughs and classic real radio chemistry as the Monsters at Night comedy production hits the Mount Dora Music Hall Friday, June 5th. Featuring Russ Rollins, Ryan Holmes, Angel Rivera, Angelique, Amber Nova, plus special reunion guests. Want front row for the madness? VIP tickets are going fast. Get yours now at MountDoraMusicHall.com. Doors open at 6. Show starts at 8. Sponsored by Discover Lake. Bring your crew, bring your laugh, and leave your filter at home.
Listen to Real Radio in your smart home. Just tell Alexa to play Real Radio 104.1 on iHeartRadio. Sponsored by Mark Spain Real Estate.
Sunnyside Air Conditioning.
My AC stopped working.
You again.
I need my AC fixed.
You're quite the pest.
I should have called Frank Gay.
We should have called Frank Gay.
I'm calling Frank Gay.
When you need your air fixed, don't call the wrong place. Frank Gay has helpful operators and techs that will have your AC fixed in no time. That's the Frank Gay way.
That's the Frank Gay way.
FrankGayServices.com.
My name is Whitney Allen, and I'm a widow. My husband, Ryan, died. We never thought we'd ever have to use life insurance, but the unexpected happened. With Ethos, signing up was fast and 100% online. You can get a quote in seconds, apply in minutes, and get same-day coverage. No medical exams, and you can get up to $3 million worth of coverage. I'm grateful we were prepared.
Get your free quote at ethos.com/term. That's ethos.com/term. Paid spokesperson. Time spent on application may vary. Online health questions required.
Here's a tale of Becky. Didn't know what to do with new meds prescribed and no real cost clue.
She squinted at prices, that can't be right. Then tapped GoodRx and saw the light.
She can get a deal. Book telehealth if she feel.
Learn about those meds without any stress. That one little app does all the rest. Even my horse downloaded it. Dang, save time and money on prescriptions.
Check GoodRx. GoodRx is not insurance.
The Jim Colbert Show returns now on Real Radio 104.1. It's time for Sink or Sail. If you think this song is yacht rock, text SAIL to 77031. If not, text SINK.
This was a request, John in Palm Bay, Sink or Sail.
Every time I think of you, it always turns out good. Every time I've held you, I thought you understood. People say a love like ours will surely pass, but I know a love like ours will last and last.
Here we go.
But maybe I was wrong not knowing how our love should go. But I wasn't wrong not knowing how our love would go.
What is this?
The Babies. So on
What, John Waite?
John Waite.
Is that Sunglasses at Night guy?
No, that was
known
Corey
as?
Hart.
Corey Hart, yeah. John Waite, what's the other big song he had by himself?
I have to look that
Anyway,
one up.
go ahead. I'm sorry.
Yeah, so, the Babies, they had a bunch of music, late 70s, early 80s.
You don't remember this?
No, I don't remember this song.
That hook is where I remembered it, because
Yep.
in the beginning I was like, oh, then they hit that hook. I'm like, oh, yeah, okay, I know this song. But is it Yacht Rock? Here's the deal. I thought this was going to be a sink. And on Sunday, it actually sailed by a few votes. I was
Did
like,
it really?
All
They're
right.
so hungover.
Yeah. They may be. Yeah, I thought this was going to sing. I didn't. I mean, power ballad kind of describes it.
Yeah, Straight to Your Heart and When I See You Smile are the... Yeah, dude, I don't know. It sounds... I don't know, man. God. I don't know what this is. This is irritating. I don't know what it is.
That's the move, Jimmy. Come on now.
It sounds like a movie
Soundtrack?
Yeah, like a soundtrack song, doesn't it?
Oh, this is when you know it's 70s. With the violins in the back. Oh,
Yeah,
can't you
dude,
just see the shag carpeting and the...
I mean, I guess I sail it. I don't know. I don't know what to do.
This peaked at number 13 on the Billboard charts in 1979. It was the Babies' last top 40 hit.
Somebody said, bomb the ship this is playing from.
Myrna Matthews is the female vocalist here.
Somebody said, with this song, it should be Stinker Sail.
Oh, this was a hit in 1979.
Yeah. Look, man, here's the thing. I'm just going on the style of the song, and I guess this kind of qualifies, and I don't know.
It's tough. It's sinking here, so it just sank here on Jim Colbert Show. It just stayed above water on Captain Zog Radio.
Yeah.
And this Sunday at 8, a new hour of Yacht Rock and a new Sink or Sail that we will do both then and on Jim Colbert Show next week.
It's trying to be too many things, Jack. That's what's happening. It's trying to be too many things.
Yeah.
It wants to be a ballad. It wants to be a rock song.
Well, think of, that wasn't Queen's Bohemian Rhapsody right around this time? I mean...
That was everything in the kitchen.
Exactly.
Sink or Sail is brought to us by Core Flooring Center in Winter Park. For a limited time, Core Flooring is offering 10% off all flooring and installation starting at just $1 a square foot. And Corey, check him out. Recently voted Best Flooring Company in the Best Choice Awards for Orlando.
Wow.
Nice. Look at this guy.
He gives you a best price guarantee on all installed projects. If you have a quote, bring it to him. He's going to beat it. Tell him Jack from Real Radio sent you. Get another $50 off. Plus, he's a great guy, great product, great installation. You can't go wrong with Core Flooring Center. Online at coreflooringfl.com.
Yeah, good guy. Did a good job for me at my house, and I recommend Corey for sure.
What kind of flooring did you put down?
We put down some laminate in our basement to prepare it for like the rebuild we're doing down there.
Right.
He did a good job, man. There was a lot of flooring down there too.
Because he handles laminate, vinyl planks, carpeting, and wood flooring.
Yeah, he did a great job for me. So, all right, let's do Embers Only.
Now, it's time to explore the world of cigars, spirits, and other things that make life worth living. This is Embers Only.
Embers Only brought to you by our good friends over at Corona Cigar Company. 3 of these beautiful lounges here in Central Florida, downtown. Heathrow, Sand Lake Road. If you're on the West Coast, they got you covered over there as well. Tampa and Sarasota. If you're out of the area, which I know a lot of you guys are, you can find them online at coronacigar.com. You can actually have this box of cigars sent right to your front door if you'd like. And we love these guys. You will as well. If you're here in town and you haven't been one of the lounges yet, I urge you to slide over because they are absolutely fantastic. Just designed perfectly to sit and chill for a couple hours, enjoy a nice cigar, a nice sip of something you like, maybe a nice bourbon, a scotch, a reposado, maybe a port wine,
a rum,
Mm-hmm.
He's had specialty blended rums to go with the cigars.
And the funny thing is, I should mention rum more because what is better with a cigar than some nice rum? And I have
That's how I like my cigars.
Absolutely, dude. All right. So check them out. We love those guys. Plus, all the stuff you need for your cigar lifestyle, and of course, great employees kind of direct you where you are in your cigar lifestyle to the cigar that you may want. And we love these guys. You will as well. Thanks, Corona Cigar. We appreciate it greatly. Here we go. Your cigar of the week is the Corona Nicaraguan 25th Anniversary FSG Shade Churchill.
Wow.
Now, here's the thing. This is another one of their private label cigars, and I will tell you, I've had a couple boxes of these in my life. This is one of their most popular private label brands, and I would agree with that because I like my cigars a little spicy, Deb. I really do. The creamy ones are great, but when I'm out and I'm really enjoying something that I want to pair up with a whiskey, that is what I want, some spice in there, a little bite.
You want it to bite back.
And these have that. They're medium to medium strong. They do have a little bit of spicy. This is Nicaraguan cigars built by the guys over at J.C. Newman, Florida Sun-Grown Tobaccos. This shade wrapper is absolutely beautiful. The Nicaraguan Habanero wrapper is also delicious. You will love this. I'm telling you, it's such a great smoke. These have been some of the most popular cigars in the store since they opened, and you can get them right now for only $179.95. That is 36% off retail, so grab it today. It's the Corona Nicaraguan 25th Anniversary FSG Shade Churchill, and it is your cigar of the week. A big thanks to our friends at Corona Cigar. We love you guys.
Thank you.
Go grab that smoke, and we'll see Faya's car on the other side with Primetime Kitchen.
How you see the monsters will change. Details coming June 1st. Stay tuned.
From the Clausman Law Traffic Center, car crash, call Clausman Law. ClausmanLaw.com.
There's an accident blocking 2 center lanes, I-4 westbound before Michigan Street. Expect heavy delays through there. Also a crash blocking 2 right lanes, I-4 westbound before Cayley. Stop and go traffic from 408. Also accident blocking the shoulder, I-4 eastbound at Osceola Polk Line Road. See traffic troubles? Call the Valvoline Instant Oil Change Traffic Tip Line at 866-676-8477. From the Traffic Center, I'm Katie Wilkins.
This report is sponsored by True Green. True Green. Don't waste another weekend doing your lawn care yourself. Partner with the official lawn care treatment provider of the PGA Tour and get a golf course quality lawn the easy way. Sign up at truegreen.com. Then sit back and relax.
Orlando knows it's Sutherland.
And Sutherland Nissan knows that sometimes you just need a break. A nice long break. So during our month-long Memorial Day event, buy your new Nissan and make no payments till 2027. Hey, that's a break till next year. Plus, get Sutherland for life. Our lifetime powertrain warranty on every new Nissan. Sutherland Nissan Orlando. Online, OrlandoNissan.com. No payments for 90 days. Check back to customer for 7 payments, and customer first payment is not until January 2027. See dealer for complete details.
This is Greg Trzynski of the Original Mattress Factory. Would you ever consider paying for your new mattress 2 times? It sounds expensive, but that's exactly what happens when you buy from a mainstream mattress store. The manufacturer marks it up, sells it to the retailer, who marks it up again and sells it to you. Because the Original Mattress Factory sells factory direct, the mattress you buy is being sold for the first and only time, providing real value. Don't buy your mattress twice. Visit the Original Mattress Factory today.
Check out some of the most in-demand properties on the market right now in Central Florida with the Nickley Group with Keller Williams Realty. Go to thenickley.com and click on Hot Homes.
If you want to buy or sell quickly, call Nickley.
Hey Orlando, Joe Ross
Rossi here for Greenway Kia. We've got 3 metro locations, meaning we have 3 times the inventory. All priced clearly online with Greenway all-in pricing. The price you see is the price you pay. No games, no additional fees, just total transparency. And that goes for your trade-in too. At Greenway Kia, over 40 dealerships bid for your trade, so you can be confident you're getting the best value possible for your trade-in. I'm Joe Rossi, and I want to see it in a Greenway Kia. Visit greenwaykias.com.
Negative equity refinanced. Expires 6/5/26.
Mills Air in business since 1992. That's over 30 years here in Central Florida. They're not going anywhere. Carrier factory authorized dealer. You can always turn to the experts at Carrier. Equipment change-outs and upgrades right now with up to $1,275 in rebates. Visit millsair.com.
Here's your spring upgrade. Sun's out. Drink in one hand and a free Samsung Galaxy phone in the other. All on unlimited 5G. Switch to Total Wireless and stay connected through every road trip, beach day, and everything in between. Now that's a total power move. Offer ends 7/8/2026 or while supplies last. Device taxes and fees may apply. Requires new activation on a Total 5G Unlimited or Max 5G plan, single or multi-month plan. Additional port-in ID verification or device financing requirements vary by device. Purchase limits apply.
Hey, it's Russ Rollins for HBN USA. Is your bathroom outdated, unattractive, and even unsafe? Well, good news. HBN Bath can transform it into a beautiful modern space that you're going to love in as little as one day. No long, messy remodels, just fast, professional results. Visit HBNUSA.com to schedule your free consultation. Plus, enjoy 0% financing, no payments for 18 months, or up to $2,500 off your project. Visit HBNUSA.com. Restrictions apply. License number CBC 1255975.
My name is Whitney Allen, and I'm a widow. My husband, Ryan, died. We never thought we'd ever have to use life insurance, but the unexpected happened. With Ethos, signing up was fast and 100% online. You can get a quote in seconds, apply in minutes, and get same-day coverage. No medical exams, and you can get up to $3 million worth of coverage. I'm grateful we were prepared.
Get your free quote at ethos.com/term. That's ethos.com/term.
Paid spokesperson. Time spent on application may vary. Online health questions required.
Here's a tale of Becky. Didn't know what to do with new meds prescribed and no real cost clue.
She squinted at prices, that can't be right. Then tapped GoodRx and saw the light.
She can get a deal. Book telehealth if she feels.
Learn about those meds without any stress. That one little app does all the rest. Even my horse downloaded it. Dang, save time and money on prescriptions.
Check GoodRx. GoodRx is not insurance.
Think you're not the suing type? But you aren't at fault. I'm Orlando injury attorney Mo DeWitt. You didn't choose this accident, the bills, or the damage. Don't cover for someone else's mistake. Just call Mo. Injured on the go? Just call Mo.com.
Join Jim Colbert on The Jim Colbert Show for his Cigar of the Week segment every Friday afternoon at 3:45. You can pick up these featured cigars at all 3 Corona Cigar Company locations, Dr. Phillips, Heathrow, and downtown. Learn more at coronacigar.com.
Whether it's that check engine light, those streaky wipers, or that DIY fix you've been putting off, now is the time to visit Advance Auto Parts, your first stop for parts, service, and reliability. From quick fixes to big jobs, we've got you covered. Need a new battery, brakes, wipers, oil? Everything you need is right here, along with people who really know cars. With Advance, you can always count on fast, friendly, and dependable service. Never settle for anything less. Visit Advance Auto Parts today.
Core Flooring Center in Winter Park is the go-to destination for flooring. Visit coreflooringfl.com.
Go to markspain.com to get a guaranteed offer on your home today and start packing.
Broadcasting live from the JustCallMo.com studios. Injured on the go? Just call Mo. Visit JustCallMo.com or dial 1-800-CALL-MO. This is WTKS-FM HD1 Cocoa Beach, Orlando. An iHeartRadio station. Guaranteed human. You can watch radio being made on a daily basis at Jim Colbert Show on YouTube.
Time for another Primetime Kitchen here on Real Radio 104.1, featuring our good friend Fayez Cara from the Orlando Weekly. He is the restaurant critique, and he will critique All brought to you by our good friends over at the Orlando Weekly and our friends at Tools Ace Hardware. Man, if you're out there looking for a Father's Day gift, let me tell you, players, there are some big green egg deals going on right now at Tools Ace Hardware you should slide over and take advantage of. Plus, all their grills. Great deals on Blackstone accessories. Great deals on Gosneys, Unis, Webers, Napoleons. That's all right there. Plus, all the great rubs and marinades, including stuff from Meat Church. Plus, other cool stuff. Their furniture and all of their outdoor accessories for like beer kegs and stuff. Amazing, guys. It really is. Find yours easily at toolsacehardware.com. Guys, good and loud for Mr. Fayez Cara.
Yay! Woo-hoo!
Hello, people.
Hello, friend. How are you?
Good. How are you?
I'm doing great. Why the weird retort? Why? What are you?
What?
He what are you doing?
Good.
Yeah, I know, but I mean, you have a bit of an attitude. What's going on?
That's just you. brings out the food in me.
How has your week been, buddy? We had a very fun time last Saturday. Would you agree we had a good time?
Yes, it was very good. You're very good. Very good.
No,
I'm saying that with a little bit of tude.
Yeah. You actually, I even admitted you beat me on a couple of holes. The holes I hit it out of play with my driver. You edged me, but you're actually pretty darn good too, buddy. I was expecting the absolute worst, and you were surprising.
Take that,
Fayez. You didn't suck as bad as I thought you would. Wow,
that's essentially what he's saying.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I'm not trying to be a dick about it. I'm just saying you don't play a lot. Golf is a game you have to play a lot to be good at it. You played when you were a kid. I mean, it's hard to stay good at golf if you don't play a lot. And I was expecting the worst, and you impressed the hell out of me.
That is true. That is true. I did impress the hell out of you.
That happens a lot.
All right, Fayez joins us on Fridays for Primetime Kitchen. That's where he kind of reviews a restaurant, tells us some things happening in the culinary world in Central Florida. There's some weird news out there real quick before we get to the Michelin stuff, right? It's kind of a weird thing. Like, we had 2 restaurants lose their stars and then no new stars. I mean, what do you apply to that?
Oh, Jim, this is like my yearly, I guess, gripe against Michelin. I'm no fan of Michelin. I don't like the shadowy manner in which they operate. I don't like their pay-to-play model. I especially despise the fact that they have so little grasp of our restaurant scene. And plus, we don't know anything about these inspectors. Are any of them in the Epstein files? I don't know. Maybe they are.
My God, dude, that's coming in kind of hot.
I love it.
But you're right. We at Kappa Steakhouse at Four Seasons lost its star, like whatever. And so did Papayama on Curryford. And then Natsu, again, they decided to give Natsu Omakase a star, a couple years ago after being open only for 6 weeks, and they shuttered back in December, I think. And so it just
It's one of
just goes to show. And then if you look at the lists of restaurants, some of the restaurants that are listed in their recommended, look, Jim, I guarantee you that these so-called inspectors have not visited every single restaurant that's in that.
That would be scandalous if that was the case. I mean, if you gave somebody a star and you never ate at the restaurant, you just went on someone else's review or whatever, that would be scandalous.
I'm not, maybe not the stars, but at least the restaurants that they put in their quote unquote recommended section. I'm honestly, I don't even know if to visit all the Bib Gourmand restaurants. I really don't. I'm willing to bet all the money that I got. They do not visit every single restaurant that they list in that guide.
Unbelievable. Well, I mean, you can read that right in the pages of the Orlando Weekly. He has it up right there. Yes. A article by Fayez Cara himself.
Yep. Please do read it. And there's a very interesting section where Cadence did receive a star for their 5th consecutive year. And the chef owner there, Mark Burden, he likes to display that Michelin plaque, that red square Michelin plaque. And it's, if you're watching on YouTube right now, you'll see that he likes to display that plaque in the bathroom. So
that's how highly regarded it is for him.
That's how highly he regarded. So when I talked to him yesterday, the first thing he said was like, oh crap. He didn't say crap, but he said, oh crap, another plaque for my bathroom.
Yeah, that's crazy. Other people are losing their mind because they'd like to have one to hang on their front door. I'm sure he's putting them in the bathroom. That's pretty funny. Let's get to the
it's very easy to make.
Let's get to the review. Is it Sabai Thai food?
Sabai Thai street food. And we talked about this place a little bit a few weeks back. It's at 333 South Orange Avenue in Soto. It's run by a lovely family. The chef's name is Viridi Tasara. her husband, Bill Spradlin, and their son, Alex. And Alex, in fact, cooked at Limros and Isanzap. But it's a lovely place. Sabay means, I think it means relax in Thai, and it's a very chill place. It's a scratch kitchen, so you're not going to find like, a zillion items on the menu. It's a tight, compact list. And like I said, everything's made from scratch. If you happen to be watching on YouTube right now, Jack has some photos up for my Instagram. You can feel free to follow along. It's by Azkara. Hey. What he's showing right now is a papaya salad. And the header that I used in this week's review was Acid Trip, because it's kind of like what that is. It's like an acid trip from Phuket, which is where Viridi had a restaurant where her and her husband actually met, all the way up to Isan. And the papaya salad is like a quintessential, like bracing, invigorating salad. It's one of my favorite things to start off. I feel like I can't start off any Thai meal without a papaya salad.
Really?
You gotta have it's crunchy, it's invigorating, it's sweet, it's sour, it's got that acid bite. It's a really nice start to any meal.
Where do they get what is the acid in that? What do they use? Is it like a lemon, lime, or is it something else?
Yeah, they use a lot of lime. It's a lime. They use the Makrut lime. Sometimes they will use vinegar, but a lot of times it's that lime that brings out the acidity in a lot of their foods. They also have curries as well. So not everything here is acidic. So I had a Penang curry, and the Penang curry, like I said, everything here is made from scratch. Even their curry paste they make from scratch. So when they make a Penang curry, you have to wok fire that curry paste with coconut milk until the coconut milk splits. And when it splits, it releases all those aromatics that are in the paste, and it just tastes so fresh. It just tastes incredibly fresh. That nothing here is coming from like a prepackaged bottle or box or something like that.
Yeah, let me interrupt. I want to ask you a quick question, man. I mean, when you review a lot of these restaurants, these Asian restaurants, people get freaked out that they're going to be hot. It's that preconceived notion that Cajun food deals with. Like all Cajun food is spicy. Of course, we know that's not the case at all. Is that the same thing with Thai food? Does it have a bad reputation for being all spicy, or is that just a myth?
No, there's an element of spice to it. It's like the 4 S's of Thai food. It's sweet, salty, sour, and spicy. But as many listeners are probably aware, you can temper that. You can get mild, you can get medium, You can get hot, or you can get quote unquote Thai hot, which is like the balls out sort of hot. But here they're able to accommodate all levels of spice. What you're looking at here, for example, the sausages, Isan sausages. This is more garlic heavy. There's glass noodles in there. There's cilantro. There's rice and sausages. They make them in-house, and they're amazing. Yes, they may embellish it. If you see the photo right there, if you're watching on YouTube, there's like a pepper that's graced on top, but that's really just an embellishment. It's not inside the, So something like the Isan sausage is a lot. It doesn't really have much of that heat at all.
What's in the sausage? Because I tell you, it looks like I could poke that in the screen and it would pop and just squirt juice everywhere. What's in that?
Yeah. Like I said, it's like a pork sausage. It has glass noodles. There's rice. This when I bit into it first, I was like, wow, this was like a garlic punch to the face. It was very, very garlic.
Love that.
There's cilantro in there as well. It's just like a really nicely made, homemade kind of sausage. And again, it plays into the fact that everything here is scratch made in the kitchen. But if there's one reason to go to this restaurant, to stop listening, turn off the radio, and just head there right now.
Don't say that.
It's a dish called the Tom Yum noodle soup, and what you're looking at there is a Tom Yum soup. But the next one, if you're on my Instagram, I put a video up there of it. The Tom Yum noodle soup. Again, this thing is so incredible. It's a 48-hour broth. It's a very specific ratio of pork bone to beef bone to chicken bone. There is roast pork in there. There's ground pork in there. You can have your choice of of rice noodles or egg noodles. But man alive, this broth, we talked about the 4 S's of Thai cooking. This thing had everything: sweet, sour, salty, spicy. It was absolutely incredible.
It looks amazing, dude. That looks amazing.
Definitely one of the best things I've had so far this year.
Really? God, dog, yes. That looks so good.
If people just go there and order the soup, not the Tom Yum soup, but the Tom Yum noodle soup.
Okay.
It's so good. And this was like one of her specialties in when she had a restaurant in Phuket. And I'm telling you, this is the draw. This is why people are going to Sabai right now. It's because of this soup, because nobody else is making this kind of soup in town.
Really nice. All right, let's move on to Alma, Argentina.
Alma, Argentina. So this is like fresh breaking news. So the College Park Diner, which closed on Edgewater Drive last June. And I think that building's been around since 1951. It was the College Park Cafe. Then I think around the pandemic, a new ownership came. And then last year they closed. There was some sort of pest issue. And I've linked to the story that we wrote about back then. We don't want to talk about it right now. But anyway, a new restaurant called Alma, Argentina will be moving in. They already have a location in Oviedo. They've opened up 5 years ago in Oviedo, and it's really popular. They're bringing people in because of their empanadas. They have like scores of different types of empanadas. They have a Milanesa. And Milanesa, we talked about yummy katsu a few weeks ago.
Yes.
The cutlets, and a Milanesa is just that. It's like a deep fried cutlet. And of course, steak. You can't be an Argentinian restaurant without steak. And so they'll be opening here. They're looking at, I believe they said, in a month or two is what they said that they want to open in College Park. So, the bigger news here is that it's not an Italian restaurant. We're in College Park.
College Park is inundated, completely overrun with Italian restaurants. You're right. It's funny.
Overrun. Yeah, so we're going to see an Argentinian restaurant.
That's nice.
There.
I got to tell you,
it already has a pedigree. Like I said, they have the original in Oviedo, and they have a second location in Celebration. So they're already familiar with finicky palates.
Yeah.
And fickle taste. So, look for them in College Park.
And I got to tell you, man, South American and Central American beef, that's my favorite way to eat. Picanha is my favorite cut of beef. Chimi is my favorite condiment for it. It is the only way to eat beef so it doesn't get smothered with all these flavors. It's just natural. Everything's delicious. The fat from the beef, it's not even a super expensive cut, but the picanha, when they cook it right, is the absolute king for me. I love it.
And you can guarantee they'll have picanha and chimichurri here at the restaurant.
Yeah, for sure. All right, Bruder Restaurant and Brewery.
Yeah, so Bruder, Bruder, Bruder Restaurant and Brewery, they've taken over the space that formerly housed the Oviedo Brewing Company at the Oviedo Mall.
Oh, wow, really?
Yeah. So Bruder, they're like an independent Colombian brewery, and this is their first foray into the United States. They specialize in like German style beers, but with like a little tropical twist, like they'll infuse a little bit of mango or passion fruit or pineapple into their beers. And they're also going to have like a Latin leaning menu. Again, they'll have steaks and they'll have chimichurri there, empanadas, but they'll also have like, burgers and wings and your traditional sort of bar fare. But it's like a nicer looking, if you go on Instagram, if you go onto their socials and look at the amount of work that they've done to the interior, it doesn't really look like the Oviedo Brewing Company did. Because I remember going to Oviedo when they first opened.
Yeah, we used to go up there all the time when we lived in Geneva, Fayez, and I will tell you, it was kind of a clunky space. The way it was laid out, you really didn't feel like you were in a general brewery space. It felt like a weird, like old wing house or something. But they also used to have a pretty badass pizza oven. Are they employing that as well?
Yes, I think they do have pizza on their menu. So let's hope they kept the oven. I'm not sure if they did, but if they kept the oven, then why not use it for pizza?
And then lastly here, let's get to Chef Mike opening up a steakhouse.
Yeah, so Chef Mike Calantes, he just earned a Michelin star yesterday for Soseki, 5th time running. He also runs Perlis Pizza, his Florida Man pizza joint there in Winter Park. He also has Sushi Saint. He has 2 of them, and he was going to open up a 3rd Sushi Saint in Icon Park. And he decided very recently that opening up a 3rd Sushi Saint might cannibalize, the other Sushi Saint. So he's going a little different. He's going to be opening up a steakhouse, what he's calling his take on an American steakhouse, but with a Japanese lens. So he's going to have your tomahawk chops. He's going to have like dry aged steak. He'll also have like koji marinated steak, and koji is like a fermented rice paste. And what koji does when you put that on a steak, it sort of mimics the flavors of a dry aged steak.
Really,
it brings out those umami sort of notes, the nutty note that you get in a
little funky
28-day dry aged steak.
Yeah.
He'll have that. He'll also have other hot items like lobster noodles. He's going to have a whole branzino, in addition to like Sushi Saint's roster of hand rolls and sashimi and ceviche. So he's looking to open up in 8 weeks at Icon Park, and it's where Sloppy Joe's used to be.
Oh yeah, check that out. Man,
yeah, so Michelin star chef, I guess a chef who runs a Michelin star restaurant is opening up a little a steakhouse.
Yeah, a lot of good news this week, man. That's awesome.
Yeah,
I agree, man.
I try to bring it, man. Like that, like my driver.
I gotta get to that Sabai place and try that soup. That looked amazing, buddy. That looked unbelievable, man.
I'm telling you, just go and get that soup. Go with a couple of people. You'll be able to share that soup. It is incredible.
The noodle soup, the Tom
the noodle soup. You gotta ask for the noodle soup.
Yes, correct.
Just
get those sausages too while you're at it.
Yeah, all right, man. You guys give it up good and loud for Fayez Carr. There you go. Every single day you can read his stuff right there in the pages of the Orlando Weekly. Just look for Fayez Carr. You can find him on Instagram as It's Fayez Carr. That's ITSFAIYAZKARA. He's a great guy. He knows more about this culinary scene in Central Florida than anybody, and he'll give you good, honest reviews about what he experiences at each one of these places, and we love having him on, don't we?
Yes, we do.
Yes.
I'm asking you.
Oh, me.
All right, buddy. Have a good weekend. We'll see you soon.
You guys too.
All right, buddy.
Bye, Fayez.
All right, 407-916-1041. Text us 77031. Back in a sec with more of the Jim Colbert Show. Stay put. Thanks for joining us for Primetime Kitchen, brought to you by our friends over at Tools Ace Hardware. Look, guys, when you're dialing in your backyard for those special days, Tools has you covered with the best grills out there, Weber, Traeger, and of course, Big Green Egg. All the accessories you need, all the smoking wood you need, rubs, marinades, everything to make that outdoor experience amazing. You know, those family experiences are extremely special. Make sure you're doing it right with one of these great grills from our friends over at Tools Ace Hardware. With 11 locations in Central Florida, chances are you're right around the corner from your next dream grill. Find yours today at toolsacehardware.com.
AI edits itself. We double down. Real Radio 104.1. Guaranteed human.
Crew's still working on cleaning up that accident. I-4 westbound before Cayley Street. Right lane now is blocked. Stop and go from 408. There's an object on the roadway blocking the left lane. I-4 westbound before 46. Slow ride on Orange Blossom Trail north of Town Center Boulevard. Accident reported there. To traffic troubles, call the Valvoline Instant Oil Change Traffic Tip Line at 866-676-8477. From the Traffic Center, I'm Katie Wilkins.
This report is sponsored by True Green. True Green. Don't waste another weekend doing your lawn care yourself. Partner with the official lawn care treatment provider of the PGA Tour and get a golf course quality lawn the easy way. Sign up at truegreen.com. Then sit back and relax.
This earful of Real Radio is brought to you by Tools Ace Hardware. It happens only once a year in Las Vegas.
Our legendary iHeartRadio Music Festival, presented by Capital One,
Is back.
Put your hands in the air.
One stage, 2 nights.
Are you ready?
featuring the biggest names in music. Live, loud, and always full of surprises.
We're getting this party going, huh?
Hear it live on iHeartRadio and streaming live on Disney Plus and Hulu.
Listen for the reveal of our 2026 iHeartRadio Music Festival.
Tuesday morning at 8.
Hey, it's that mortgage guy, Don. Good news. We offer HELOCs and home equity lines of credit with scores as low as 640. Find out if you're qualified today at thatmortgageguyDon.com.
ThatmortgageguyDon.com. Can you trust your home flooring needs to a 17-year-old kid that was in the paint department yesterday? No! Deal directly with Corey, the owner at Core Flooring. He'll beat anyone's price guaranteed. Core Flooring in Winter Park. Online at coreflooringfl.com.
Hi, this is Mark Spain, and we're hiring listing agents. Maybe your kids are self-sufficient now, and you're ready to jump back into the workforce. Or perhaps you're stuck in that demanding job, and the compensation just doesn't match your hard work. Are you ready for a career move that will be rewarding and earn you the high income you deserve? If you enjoy delivering great customer service and working with people, I want to talk to you. At Mark Spain Real Estate, we have all the components to make you successful as a real estate agent fast. Go to joinmarkspain.com. That's joinmarkspain.com and apply today.
Hey, it's the News Junkie, and I don't need to be an attorney to tell you distracted driving is bad. Orlando attorney Mo DeWitt sees the aftermath every day, and it's awful. Do me a favor, eyes on the road, hands on the wheel, and keep it right here on Real Radio. Injured on the go? Just call Mo.com.
Hey y'all, it's me, Savannah, and Gatorland's 77th birthday is coming in hot. So join us for Gator Palooza. Monsters in the Morning live on Friday, May 29th, Florida Man Challenge Saturday, May 30th, and the Dunk Tank Competition May 31st on Sunday. Live music, DJs, food, giveaways, and best of all, Florida residents get half off. Come celebrate Gatorland's birthday with us at Gator Palooza. Laugh and make some memories.
All right, people, let's move. Sell every vehicle, $99 down at Headquarter Hyundai.
Sir, yes, sir.
Team 2, I want credit for all. If you've got a job and $99, you ride. Even if your credit's so bad, your nana won't loan you money.
Sir, yes, sir.
Excuse me, sir. I think you might be in the wrong place.
Is this Headquarter Hyundai?
Well, yes, but
were you ordered to sell 300 vehicles before the deadline?
Out
of my way, soldier!
Of course. Sorry, sir. Every vehicle, $99 down. New Tucsons, Elantras, every vehicle, thousands less. Plus 0% financing for 60 months. And America's best 10-year, 100,000-mile powertrain warranty with Hyundai Assurance. Can I get anyone a refreshment? Every vehicle, $99 down.
Headquarter Hyundai.
Just off I-4 on Reinhardt Road in Sanford, Lake Mary. HeadquarterHyundai.com.
Plus tax and tag, visit headquarterhyundai.com.
Selling your home takes more than just putting a for sale sign in your front yard. The Nickley Group with Keller Williams Realty uses a multi-million-dollar marketing system to make sure your home is seen everywhere. We're talking all the major real estate websites, social media, and even billboards to make sure your home is front and center, because more eyes on your home means more demand and, of course, better results for you. Go to thenickley.com or Google the Nickley Group.
If you want to buy or sell quickly, call Nickley.
I'm Mark Anajar. I'm Glenn Levine. I'm Ellie Anajar. Together, we're Anajar and Levine. If you've been hurt in a car crash, we'll fight to get you the maximum compensation you deserve. Call Anajar and Levine for your free consultation. 1-800-747-FREE. In Office Orlando.
Hey, it's Russ Rollins for HBN USA. Is your bathroom outdated, unattractive, and even unsafe? Well, good news. HBN Bath can transform it into a beautiful, modern space that you're going to love in as little as one day. No long, messy remodels, just fast, professional results. Visit HBNUSA.com to schedule your free consultation. Plus, enjoy 0% financing, no payments for 18 months, or up to $2,500 off your project. Visit HBNUSA.com. Restrictions apply. License number CBC 1255975.
My dad passed away unexpectedly. Of course, it was awful in every way, but we are very grateful that he had life insurance. So even after he was gone, he was still able to provide for us. And that's why I have life insurance for my family. Ethos.com. They make it fast and easy to get covered. It's 100% online. You get a quote in seconds, and you can apply in minutes and get covered the same day.
Get your free quote at ethos.com/save. That's ethos.com/save. Paid spokesperson. Time spent on application may vary. Online health questions required. Rates may vary.
Here's a tale of Becky. Didn't know what to do with new meds prescribed and no real cost clue.
She squinted at prices, that can't be right. Then tapped GoodRx and saw the light.
She could get a deal. Book telehealth if she feel.
Learn about those meds without any stress. That one little app does all the rest. Even my horse downloaded it. Dang, save time and money on prescriptions.
Check GoodRx. GoodRx is not insurance.
Hey guys, it's us, the Jonas Brothers. I'm Joe.
I'm Kevin. And I'm Nick. And guess what? We created our own podcast called Hey Jonas. We invented a podcast? Well, we didn't invent it. We just contributed to it.
We're the first people to do podcasts.
We get to ask other people questions because we're sick and tired of being asked questions. Well, sick and tired is a strong way to put it, but you know.
Tired and sick.
Tired and sick.
Listen to Hey Jonas on America's #1 podcast network, iHeart. Follow Hey Jonas and start listening on the free iHeartRadio app today.
What's your case worth? Injury.com by Morgan & Morgan.
Today is Mo Betta with Ross Padgett. Sponsored by Just Call Mo, Orlando's injury attorneys. So apparently Facebook is still a thing? Search gym members and join our group.
Good after morning, Colbert Carew. So yeah, I was out in my garage last night around 9 o'clock doing some woodwork, and that's when all of a sudden, look out, the sky's lighting up, way bigger than a rocket launch, and about a minute and a half, 2 minutes later, there was that boom. It was really kind of scary, didn't know what was going on. But also, Ginny, did you hear about the nuclear explosion in space this morning?
I did not, dude.
Well, I mean, most people just call it the sun, but, you know, what else? Big T out.
What's up there, Colbert crew? It's Whole Graham Cracker here in Dade City, delivering your Amazon packages. Either way, man, I had to say this because as soon as I heard Dap the Nub, the immediate thing that came to mind was one of the Pick the Porn titles that Jimmy would have made up. I don't know, I just had to say that. Love the show. Have a great one, guys. See ya.
Thank you, buddy. Pick the Porn about an hour away.
3 words, JCS crew.
Yeah.
Bougie, fun, me. Don't forget, tomorrow is Beezer Eats' first anniversary. We'll be celebrating at 3 Odd Guys Brewing in Longwood from 5 to 10. See you there.
You got it, buddy, for sure. That's good food.
Mm-hmm.
All right, 77031. Welcome back to the Jim Colbert Show here on Real Radio. I'm Jim. There's Deborah.
Hello.
And Jack is here as well.
Yo.
Let me ask you a question. How's your car running?
Mine is great.
When's the last time you put gas in your car?
2 days ago, and I paid $3.91 a gallon.
$3.91 a gallon, not bad. How about your car? Is it running well?
Yeah.
When's the last time you put gas in it?
2 days ago.
I read today that they are putting they're doing that methanol. Is it the summer gas thing?
The ethanol.
Dude, my truck is running like dog ass right now. I don't know. Is it okay? So it's supposed to be any vehicle after 2001, right?
I believe so. It's the, I don't know the proper name for it. Is it short stroke motors, like weed whackers, your lawnmower, chainsaw, two-stroke?
Yeah.
Those are the ones they're saying don't use this gasoline and those appliances. But they have mentioned that you may notice a little bit more knocking and pinging. And
that's exactly what's happening in my little truck right now. It's only got 77,000 miles on it. I just got the oil changed. I take pretty good care of it. I mean, the mechanical part, the other part is just an absolute dog. But I noticed today as I was taking off a couple of times, it gave me that little pingy thing, and it kind of took a second. I'm like, what is going on? It was running perfectly. Then I just put gas in the other day, and I read this morning that they've gone to that 15% ethanol or whatever for the summer, and my truck does not care for it.
Yeah.
And it doesn't save you any money on gas prices because
they still charge you for the same thing.
Well, not only that, because it has that ethanol in it, and it ends up burning a little bit faster.
I've noticed that I'm getting a little less miles per gallon.
Really?
Like by tenths, but I used to be at like 43 and 0.9, 0.8. Now I'm at 43.2.
Really?
Oh, wow.
I don't like it.
It's wild because I don't really pay attention to how much it's burning. Just because
you do now.
Well, because we drive so much, I don't really ever. I know about how many trips I can make back and forth before I have to gas up. And usually, if I gas up on like a Sunday night, I can make it to like Thursday morning, and then on the way home, I'll have to gas up. But I noticed this morning, man, and I just gassed up. What's today? Friday, Wednesday. And I noticed this morning, man, that my truck was not running the way it's supposed to run.
You know, the other thing I read about, and been seeing a little bit on social media as well, what they're saying to do now, because if the Strait of Hormuz remains closed, get your oil changed.
I just got that done.
Get your oil changed. Get the oil you need for your lawnmower, for your chainsaw, for any of those specialty fluids they're saying are going to be the next thing that consumers are going to have to deal with.
I make the special trip to Wawa with the gas can to get the ethanol-free gas that they have on pump at Wawa.
Oh, really? Really?
Oh, yeah. It's more expensive. It's over $5 a gallon, but I'm only getting 2 gallons of it in a gas can because that'll last my lawnmower all
Oh,
season.
yeah, like as much as you need.
Yeah. But that way you're not putting ethanol gas into the weed whacker or the lawnmower.
Yeah, those are the ones they say really doesn't like that gas.
I've never experienced any change in the performance of my vehicle because of summer gas or anything like that. Today was the first time that I actually noticed that there was something different about my truck. It just didn't run the same. So, I don't know what to do. I guess it just kind of, do you have to put premium in? Do they do that? Do they just do that in the regular gas? Man, premium gas is ridiculous.
Yeah, no,
was that $5.20 a gallon or something now for that stuff?
The price change I've noticed. I today drove by a $4.59 and a $4.09.
Yeah.
And then with that extra savings, and BJ's paid $3.91.
Yeah.
Well, someone just texted us at 77031. I have a 2019 Hyundai Elantra, and I just noticed this week that I'm getting about 4 miles per gallon less than I'm used to.
That's crazy, man. Now, I got to tell you, now I'm going to start paying attention to that because before, the only thing I was paying attention to was performance.
Yeah.
And, obviously, if your car isn't performing well, it isn't going to burn gas as efficiently, which means you'll get worse gas mileage. But today was the first time I physically was like, oh, man, that's different. that it didn't have the same pickup. And when I jumped on it, it stalled a little bit before it took off. And again, it's a relatively new truck. It's only got 70,000 miles.
Further proof, we do indeed have the smartest audience. Someone also texted us, Jimmy, you may need to put a tank of 93 octane through your truck. It's a 2.3 L turbo motor, and they run a lot better on higher octane fuel. You don't have to do it all the time, but I would recommend doing it every third or fourth fill-up. Yes, I know it costs a hell of a lot.
I used to do that. I swear on my life, I used to do that, and I just
on this vehicle.
Yes, when I first got it, but you just get out of the habit of doing it.
Yeah.
And again, when you pull up to the tank and you look at it in normal times, when it's like, okay, well, it's $2.89 a gallon, or it's $431,000 an ounce, because it's like those gas prices go from it's so ridiculous. Like the premium gas right now, normal gas is like $4.25 average, I believe, and I guess the premium is a full $1.20 more a gallon.
That's just why I'm so grateful I drive a car that doesn't recommend you put premium gas.
Yeah. But I mean, I could put a tank in like occasionally, like I used to, and it would be about like once every 2 or 3 fill-ups. But man, it is markedly more cash.
Well, a lot of people are also saying you can find an octane booster at the Dollar Tree, which I don't know if you're aware, but that guy over there, I believe, has a coupon. And then someone else.
I don't have coupons for the Dollar Tree. It's Dollar General.
Sorry, I thought you covered all your bases.
Yeah. Although I am a fan of Dollar Tree. That's where I go for my Ultra Bright Advanced Whitening toothpaste.
Deborah, how dare you disrespect this frugality?
It's the second time today.
How dare you?
Also, check your spark plugs if your engine isn't running well.
I know it has to be. I know it needs a tune-up. It should have had a tune-up probably around 60,000 miles is what I think it requires. And I know I've got to do that. It plugs wires the whole 9 yards. But I'm telling you, this is not a plug wire scenario. Like, I've built a couple cars in my life. I know what the plug wire scenario is like. Well, this is not it.
Some super or high test gas is going to demonstrate if that was the issue.
Yeah.
Right?
I'm going to definitely do that. Next time I fill up, I'll go get a small loan, and then I'll put that $300 worth of gas in my truck. I mean, I can imagine anybody's burning premium gas right now. I would only imagine they have a glut of premium gas on hand right now. That the premium gas in the tanks right now that are in there is probably the premium gas that's in there since like the beginning of April. There's no way people are buying that voluntarily. Nobody's putting $5.80 gas in their vehicle voluntarily when there is a $4.20 option.
I don't know. I mean, some vehicles out there require it, right?
I mean, it requires a big word. I mean, it's gas, man. It's gonna run. It's gonna run. All right, 407-916-1041. Text us at 77031. Did they get those people off that roller coaster yet? Are they done?
I don't know.
think they are down.
I'm too terrified to look.
I can't stop thinking about it. I don't know what it is. I saw that picture.
Because everything about it is nightmarish. You're on your back. You're on your way up the incline, and they want you to shimmy out and hope a firefighter is going to catch you 200 feet in the air.
I think they put a harness on you before they
They do that, but who cares, man? If you have height issues, there's no way you wouldn't be able to pry me out of that seat.
Yeah, but you wouldn't be able to get me on the roller coaster to start with.
I'd be like, just bring me a pillow and a blanket, and then when you guys put this bitch in reverse tomorrow morning, I'll get off then. But there's no way I'm climbing on the Stan's back so he can take my fat ass down that ladder. It ain't happening, dude. I'm not moving from this seat. If anybody reaches for this seat belt, they're getting an elbow. Nobody's touching my seat. I'm sorry, dude. I'm just going to be up there. There's no way I could get out of that car.
It was stuck in the vertical position. It was like the beginning to the Rip Ride Rocket at Universal. Totally different roller coaster, but where it goes straight up.
Straight up.
And that's where it stopped. And I guess the theme park said it performed as it's supposed to. It recognized there was a problem, so it stopped the ride with no one being hurt.
Yeah. So. But it is, I mean, they were there for hours before the rescue crew.
4 hours.
What?
4 hours.
Yeah.
200 feet in the air, laying straight on your back, looking at the sky.
Nope.
Wondering if that, and by the way, you don't know if that thing's going to break loose and you start going backwards at 100 miles an hour.
They were in the position Jimmy actually recommended that I do to fix my sciatica.
Oh, by the way, how's that doing? Did you do it?
I did.
And?
Yeah. I did. I watched TV that night, laying on the floor with my feet up on a chair.
And?
That was one thing. And it was still bothering me the next day. So I broke down and I went back to the chiropractor, got an adjustment, and I'm feeling good now.
Yay.
But I'm still, I also talked to him about stretching, and the stretching I was doing, like with a leg, you put your ankle on, I sit in the chair, put the ankle on my knee, and then you push down.
You push down,
right. He said, what's bad about that, you can't do that sitting in a chair because you're not extending that nerve. You have to do that lying on your back. You're trying to stretch out those, but you have to lie on your back. Do
you do the one where you lay on your side and you take the top leg and throw it over to the right so your knees touching the ground, and then take your shoulders and do it the other way?
Yes, that's another good one.
Yeah. That's a real good one.
Yeah.
Why? Anything not to get out of that car. Anything not to get out of the roller coaster car. I'll do any stretch. I don't care what it takes. All right, 77031. That's where you can text us. We'll take a little break. Back in a sec with more of the Jim Colbert Show.
Real Radio is on Facebook at Real Radio 1041. Sponsored by the law offices of Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys. Call the law offices of Anajar and Levine at 1-800-747-FREE.
That's 1-800-747-3733.
This weather report is brought to you by Mills Air.
Hey there, Central Florida, Fox 35, Storm Team Meteorologist Snow Bergen here. We are tracking some thunder showers out there this evening and again on Saturday. A couple of thunderstorms in the afternoon and evening, highs upper 80s, but it's very humid. With the humidity, it'll feel like it's in the upper 90s. Same can be said for Sunday, afternoon and evening, showers and storms. The rainy season is here, and we'll continue that wet afternoon pattern as we head into the early part of next week. Have yourself a great weekend.
This report is sponsored by OUC.
With OUC rebates, you can upgrade your home with energy or water-saving improvements and get money back. From AC systems to irrigation updates, long-term savings start here. Don't just go green, get green. Visit OUC.com/getgreen.
Guys, get ready for summer grilling with huge savings on premium brands at Tools Ace Hardware now through May 31st. That's right, great deals on top grills from Weber, Napoleon, Big Green Egg, Gosney, Rectech, and so much more. You can even save $200 on Big Green Egg packages. Stock up on accessories, including 25% off Blackstone griddle accessories. Tools Ace also has a giant selection of gourmet sauces, rubs, and seasoning, and that includes premium brands like Meat Church. You can take advantage of their free assembly and local delivery on all grill purchases $3.99 and up, or you can shop at any of their 14 Central Florida locations or right there online at acehardware.com. It's Tools Ace, your backyard place.
AutoNation Ford announces below employee pricing. For a limited time at AutoNation, you'll pay less than we pay for new Fords. F-150s and Explorers, below employee priced. Broncos and Mustangs, below employee priced. Even Mavericks and Rangers, below employee priced. Don't miss your chance to drive the Ford you want at the price you need, below the employee price, at your nearest AutoNation Ford. Less stress, more go. Price excludes tax, tag, title. Optional equipment not included. Some model exclusions. See dealer for details.
To 15-year-old Harper, buying an $80 vintage rock t-shirt is a great investment. To Harper's mom, this logic has a few holes in it. So she helped Harper open a Wells Fargo Clear Access banking account. With no overdraft fees and tools to track spending, Harper's learning, one heavy metal tee at a time. However you make money work, Wells Fargo can work with that.
Terms apply. Visit wellsfargo.com/deposit disclosures for fees and details.
If you want your windows there in weeks, pick up the phone and just text Reese.
Congratulations to Adrian and Mary, last year's winners of $25,000 in new windows from Reese Windows and Doors. At Reese, installation is included, and most windows are installed in less than 8 weeks with a lifetime guarantee that transfers when you sell. And now is your chance to win them for free. Just text the word TRUST to 20129 to win $25,000 in new windows from Reese Windows and Doors. That's TRUST to 20129.
Whether it's that check engine light, those streaky wipers, or that DIY fix you've been putting off, now is the time to visit Advance Auto Parts, your first stop for parts, service, and reliability. From quick fixes to big jobs, we've got you covered. Need a new battery, brakes, wipers, oil? Everything you need is right here, along with people who really know cars. With Advance, you can always count on fast, friendly, and dependable service. Never settle for anything less. Visit Advance Auto Parts today.
The game started. Call your dad.
I'm on it, Ma. Hola, Pa.
Hello, hijita. I can't hear you. I'm at the stadium in Monterrey.
Here, shout goal together. Get nonstop talk, text, and data in the U.S., Mexico, and Canada with T-Mobile, America's best network. Switch on the T-Life app or on T-Mobile.com/connectate. On qualifying plans, not for extended international use. You must reside in the U.S. In primary usage must occur on our network. Best based on analysis by Ookla. Speed Test Intelligence Data 2H 2025.
My name is Whitney Allen, and I'm a widow. My husband, Ryan, died. We never thought we'd ever have to use life insurance, but the unexpected happened. With Ethos, signing up was fast and 100% online. You can get a quote in seconds, apply in minutes, and get same-day coverage. No medical exams, and you can get up to $3 million worth of coverage. I'm grateful we were prepared.
Get your free quote at ethos.com/term. That's ethos.com/term. Paid spokesperson. Time spent on application may vary. Online health questions required.
48 countries.
Only one winner.
iHeartRadio and Fox Sports are bringing you every match of FIFA World Cup 2026.
Live. Every unforgettable moment wherever you are. Lock in your preset now on the free iHeartRadio app.
The world will be listening.
Finding great candidates to hire can be like, well, trying to find a needle in a haystack. Sure, you can post your job to some job board, but then all you can do is hope the right person comes along. Which is why you should try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/free. ZipRecruiter doesn't depend on candidates finding you. It finds them for you. Its powerful technology identifies people with the right experience and actively invites them to apply to your job. You get qualified candidates fast. So while other companies might deliver a lot of hay, ZipRecruiter finds you what you're looking for. The needle in the haystack.
See why 4 out of 5 employers who post a job on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. ZipRecruiter, the smartest way to hire. And right now, you can try ZipRecruiter for free. That's right, free at ZipRecruiter.com/free. That's ZipRecruiter.com/free. ZipRecruiter.com/free.
ZipRecruiter. Car crash? Call Klausman. KlausmanLaw.com. That's KLAUSMAN.
Obviously, this is why YouTube was created. Obviously, at Jim Colbert Show on YouTube.
How do you, Colbert Crew? You know, your favorite tea back in Rockledge. And today we raise a seltzer, because they said beer, not seltzer.
This guy.
To the leopard slug. It's National Slug Day, and they have one of the weirdest mating habits. They hang from a mucus rope and twirl in the air like a ballet. Have a good show, yo. Peace!
Thank you, buddy. Appreciate that very much.
And you call me the Napoleon Dynamite of nature.
Look, I've not heard that before. All right, 407-916-1041. Text us, 77031.
I would recommend looking it up on your computer.
Yeah. If you want to check us out on YouTube, you can do that, JimColbertLive.com. Also, realradio.fm/watch. We also have a chat room in there. You can get involved with our question of the day. We'll have that up here in just a couple seconds. Welcome back. I'm Jim. There's Deb.
Hello.
Jack is here as well.
Yeah. Do you have one?
Do I have one what?
A question of the day.
You know, that's for me to know and you to find out, buddy.
But I have to know.
I understand. But you know
write
what?
it.
Yeah, I get it. You know I'm terrible at it. Then why don't you bring it up? You know how bad I am.
Well, I don't know. Sometimes you have a theme, like you have a topic, and you think which is a good question for the day.
All right.
And sometimes it's not related.
Yeah, put it up there. Do you have OCD? Any level of OCD? Because we're talking about that a little bit later. We're going to talk about that in the 5 o'clock hour.
Oh, yeah.
Interesting story about OCD, and I'll tell you that then. So I have a question. You know, Fox 35 put out a really interesting list. This is a short segment. We'll do that here. I have this is a weird thing. I have to tell you. I don't know how to feel about this, and I don't want to offend anybody while saying this, but they put out the list of the words that are the most misspelled words in the English language today. And I have to tell you, it's horrifying.
Really?
Yes. It's horrifying.
Yay, charter schools.
The ninth hardest word to spell with 100,000 searches is the word niece.
Oh, Niece?
That's it.
Okay.
That's the ninth hardest word to spell.
It's
in America.
It's the I before E thing that gets
Yeah,
people confused.
I before E except after C.
Number 6 is the word because. In America. That's the 6th most searched word to misspell is the word because.
BECUZ.
Yes, nailed it.
See, that's part of the reason.
I saw this today.
Texting, shorthand, and texting. Yeah.
I expected pretty tricky words, and I have to tell you, if I'm being 100% honest here, there are a couple here that kind of trick me occasionally as well. The word separate tricks me occasionally because I say S-E-P-E, right? But I'll put I usually put E sometimes, but it's S-E-P-A, right? The word definitely.
Oh, that's another one.
That's another one because you go I-N-A-T instead of I-T, right? So those are tricky little words. What do you think the number one searched word to spell it? Now, this one actually is kind of weird because it's kind of not a hipster word, but kind of a young word. The word bougie.
Oh, yeah.
How do you spell bougie?
Not sure. I think it's B-O-U-G-H-I-E.
No H.
No
just
H,
I-E.
but the I-E. And the only reason I know that is from the bougie bon...
bougie bon me.
Yeah. We just had it.
Yeah.
The second most misspelled, most searched word, 128,400 searches to spell the word favorite in America. Favorite. That is legit a second or third grade spelling word.
Have you seen any of the Instagram reels where someone will walk up to a young person on the street and say, name a continent, and someone will respond and say London? No, I mean, seriously.
Yeah.
It's depressing if you look at teachers' reels or whatever with some of the handwriting or, the essays they turn in where the word wood is spelled like W-O-O-D.
Yeah. I mean, well, sometimes you'll get it on the texting service. People will check in and when we do sink or sail,
right?
S-A-L-E.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm not understanding the.
I think what happens if you do voice to text and you say sail, it's going to give you S-A-L-E.
Oh, really?
Exactly.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, that doesn't count.
It doesn't. It has to be the right
third
word.
one is the word through.
T-H-R-O-U-G-H.
That's it. Yeah. Fourth one is business.
Oh, B-U-S-I-N-E-S-S.
In America, business is the fourth most searched misspelled word in the United States of America.
You feeling good about your retirement? I know I am.
Now, this one is kind of tricky because you always get mixed up on which one you double up. The word tomorrow.
I always get that one mixed up.
Is it 2 R's or 2 M's?
That's exactly right.
One M, 2 R's.
There you go. 1 M, 2 R's. The word because comes in 6. The word definitely comes in 7. And here's another tricky one. I'll give them this as well. Like if this was number 1, I wouldn't even be that freaked out about this list. Beautiful.
B-E-A-U-T-I-F-U-L.
And I can tell you right now that most people in America know how to spell that word because of Ace Ventura. B-E-A-U, or what is it when he does that whole, is it?
I don't know.
Is it Ace Ventura?
I don't know. I'm
Yeah.
actually surprised you brought that up.
He spells it out in one of the movies, and I was like, okay, well, everybody knows how to spell that word now. Yeah, the word niece comes in 9, and the word separate comes in 10th, with almost 100,000 searches to find the word separate.
Meanwhile, you have a 14-year-old kid who just won the script spelling bee with a word I don't even think I could pronounce.
I don't even know if I can do it. Look, when we do Wordle sometimes, when we just play Wordle, Jack will tell you, like there was a word last week and I did not get the word. And I'll go on these streaks where I have like 10, 12, 15 days in a row or whatever. I'll nail it every time. And then you'll get a word. And I'm like, well, I don't even know what that is.
Yeah.
How am I supposed to guess what that is when I don't even know what it is? Like, I didn't know it was a word. How do you, I mean, at sometimes you just like take the leftover letters and you're like, well, I guess that fits there. And it sounds like it could be a word, so we'll do it.
Like people are texting.
Yeah, the one that just came in is good. Bureau.
Yeah,
that's a good one.
Oh, that is a good one.
Can you do that one?
B-U-R-E-A-U.
Very nice.
Nice.
That's a good one.
Restaurant screws me up sometimes.
Restaurant is a tough one sometimes.
Sometimes.
I wrote it so many times because it doesn't make sense that the U is where it is.
That's exactly it.
The U should be at the end part.
Right, because that's where you say restaurant.
Rant.
So why is it rant?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Different Jim Carrey movie, Bruce Almighty.
That's it.
There we go. I like that movie.
Yeah, it's a pretty good movie. I saw this list. I was terrified, guys. I'm going to be honest with you.
It is.
I'm
It's terrifying.
are you absolutely kidding me that the second most misspelled word in search word in America is because? Like because?
I'm not.
That doesn't shock you?
Not anymore.
Does it not, Jack? Really?
No, over the past 10 years, I've really...
That's terrible. That's even worse than the list.
I've lowered the bar on my expectations for the collective intelligence of the nation.
Oh, man. Anyway. All right, 407.
By the way, the spelling bee, and it's probably why they had that, is because the National Spelling Bee, and those words and those kids, both are freaky.
Yeah, and not only that, did you guys hear there was a 7-year-old Central Florida girl? She goes to a school in Sanford. She has just been accepted into Mensa.
No way, really?
Which is like, I wish I could be, but that will never, ever happen.
Right.
She tested, what percentile of did she best the other kids her age across the country? This isn't just in Florida.
90.99.999.
See, that's the thing. I'm not smart enough to know what end of the percentile is good to be on.
She tested 99.9% above other 7-year-olds across the country.
So there's 0.01% of the population that is equal to or smarter than her.
Yep. And she's 7 years old.
You know, I got to tell you, though, man, this is a weird thing. You remember we talked about this documentary where it went over these prodigies that were young and then it followed them through life. And, man, in this case, I don't know if they framed it like this because they could easily do that.
Well, they have the intelligence, but they don't have the social skills, the psychological development. It's tough to be a prodigy at 9 years old on a college campus.
Well, that's exactly what happened to a couple of the people in this documentary. It was guys and girls who were unbelievably smart at a very young age, and I think out of the 5, 3 of them hadn't left home yet in their 30s.
Yeah,
because they just did not know how to apply their intellect. They didn't know how to use it, and with that kind of intellect comes, like you were saying, other social tics that make them kind of almost unemployable, because although they're unbelievably smart, nobody can get it out of them the way they need it used.
Well, plus we've also heard of a lot of employers saying, especially recently now because it's graduation season, nobody cares about your GPA.
Right, yeah.
What they care about is, are you easy to work with? Are you a problem solver?
Yeah.
You know, likability. Are you the person who comes with a problem and also a solution?
Right, yeah.
Because your GPA is, maybe get you in the door, but after that, it relies on your interpersonal skills.
Dude, I'm telling you, that Steve Jobs thing I just told you guys about a couple weeks ago, like, let's have a beer. Can you have a conversation with me? Like, can you just talk to me like a normal human being, and then can you figure out problems? And that's how he would decide who to hire. It wasn't strictly GPA or your degree.
I was going to say, now just have the beer. Just don't ask them to sign anything, spell anything, write anything down.
All right, 407-916-1041. Got a quick call here. Patrick, how you doing, buddy? Welcome to the show.
This is Patrick.
Hey, Patrick, how you doing?
I'm doing well, sir. I got a comment about spelling in Mensa. Yeah. I'm a member of Mensa. I graduated magna cum laude with a bachelor's degree, but I can't spell.
Well, you're Mensa. Who cares?
Yeah, but what is your focus, though? What's your degree's focus?
Business administration.
Well, you should be able to spell then, dog.
I can't.
Okay.
Matter of fact, let me tell you a quick story.
Quick.
When I was in the military, I had a secretary. She sat right outside my cube, and she could tell I was writing something, and I couldn't figure out how to spell something. So she came in and said, "What can't you spell?" And I said, "Well, I can't spell the word patience. I've looked it up in the dictionary. P-A-S-H-P-A-C-H. It's not in the dictionary."
Yeah.
That's legit. Yep.
Yeah. P-A-T.
He wouldn't find it under those places.
He would not.
And that's why
Thanks, buddy. Appreciate your call.
I always had a problem when they say, if you can't spell it, well, look it up. Well, how do I know what letters if I can't spell it?
Well, isn't there an app where you can put the misspelling in and it'll just kind of figure out exactly what they think you're trying to pick?
Now, I think that makes us worse spellers.
Oh, it does.
It does.
We have autocorrect and spelling correction because we don't have to know it. We rely on that to do it. And I can spell separately wrong every time, and it's going to fix it for me.
It's going to correct it, yeah.
And that's why a lot of times when I text, it's more convenient to just hit the word that pops up, but I don't want to lose the ability to remember how to spell words as I text.
Right, yeah.
So I'm trying to get myself out of that habit. But Jack, you graduated magna cum laude, didn't you?
No, just cum laude.
Just cum laude.
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
I didn't get the magna.
My bad.
I didn't get the magna.
I wasn't smart enough to figure out the difference.
I graduated cum lucky. Back in a sec.
The The all-new and improved iHeartRadio app is now available with all new features. Download it for free and make Real Radio 104.1 your number one preset for a chance to win cool stuff at Real Radio events.
From the Odoo.com Traffic Center, Odoo.com, the only business software you will need.
I-4 eastbound at Osceola Polk Line Road. That crash has been cleared. Traffic still stop and go from US 27. 2 right lanes are blocked now on I-4 westbound near Cayley Street. Move over and slow down if you see emergency crews there. There's a crash on Kirkman Road. Southbound at Sand Lake Road block in the left lane. The left lane still blocked on the Greenway southbound at La Vista Boulevard. See traffic troubles? Call the Valvoline Instant Oil Change traffic tip line at 866-676-8477. From the Traffic Center, I'm James Birmingham.
This report is sponsored by True Green. True Green. Don't waste another weekend doing your lawn care yourself. Partner with the official lawn care treatment provider of the PGA Tour and get a golf course quality lawn the easy way. Sign up at truegreen.com. Then sit back and relax.
Maybe you're going to be checking out a yard sale tomorrow, or maybe doing a little bit of yard work. Well, whatever you're going to be doing on Saturday, just make sure you listen as that mortgage guy, Don, hosts the Home Loans Radio Show right here on Real Radio 104.1 from 9 to 10:30 every Saturday morning. Here's why you need to listen. He's been a trusted part of the Central Florida community and the Real Radio family for years, and has helped more than a few of us realize our own home buying dreams, including myself, and he can do that for you too. It truly is peace of mind right there at your fingertips. So don't miss the boat. Compare your quote at thatmortgageguydon.com.
Don't miss the boat. Compare your quote with thatmortgageguydon.com.
Hey, Orlando. Joe Rossi here for Greenway Kia. We've got 3 metro locations, meaning we have 3 times the inventory. All priced clearly online with Greenway all-in pricing. The price you see is the price you pay. No games, no additional fees, just total transparency. And that goes for financing, too, with rates as low as 0% APR on select new Kias. And a helpful finance team working to get you approved, even if your credit isn't perfect. I'm Joe Rossi, and I want to see you in a Greenway Kia. Visit greenwaykias.com. With approved credit. Offer expires 6/5/26.
Mills Air in business since 1992. That's over 30 years here in Central Florida. They're not going anywhere. Carrier factory authorized dealer. You can always turn to the experts at Carrier. Equipment change-outs and upgrades right now with up to $1,275 in rebates. Visit millsair.com.
Avoid the headaches of a traditional home sale and move on your timeline with the guaranteed offer from Mark Spain Real Estate. No showings, no open houses, just a simple, stress-free way to sell your home. Hi, it's Jack, and I'm back in the studio with Mark of Mark Spain Real Estate. Mark, is today's real estate climate still favorable for sellers?
That's probably a question a lot of consumers are asking today. And the answer is absolutely. The market has shifted from the extremes of the past couple of years, meaning we're headed in the direction of a more balanced environment. That means sellers still have strong opportunities to sell quickly and for a good price, especially with a guaranteed offer from Mark Spain Real Estate.
Thanks, Mark. Mark Spain Real Estate is the #1 most reviewed real estate company in the U.S. with over 13,000 5-star reviews. Trust them to sell your home fast and for top dollar. Find out what the guaranteed offer would be on your home. There's no obligation. Go to markspain.com to get a guaranteed offer on your home today. That's markspain.com and start packing.
Breaking news, it's been extended. The Memorial Day sales event, extended. RC is on site in DeLand.
Jan, these folks know how to party. It's Memorial Month, and it's been extended through Monday at RC Hill Mitsubishi in DeLand. Memorial Day savings all month long. Look at this happy customer.
I was buried in my trade. I had like 20 payments left, but you got me out, RC. Woohoo!
That's right, I'm paying 3, 4, even 6,000 more for your trade. And what about you?
Well, I saved a heap of cash. Got a new Outlander, only $349 a month.
And Outlander SUVs receive the highest IIHS safety rating. Plus, get 0% financing for 72 months.
They got 200 certified pre-owned, many under 20 grand.
RC got me approved with a local credit union. Yeah, I got a low rate, too.
It's Memorial Month. New Outlander SUVs, all the tech, 3rd-row seating, and a lifetime warranty.
At RC Hill Mitsubishi in DeLand.
Just 2 miles off I-4. RCHill.com.
Can you trust your home flooring needs to a 17-year-old kid that was in the paint department yesterday? No! Deal directly with Corey, the owner at Core Flooring. He'll beat anyone's price guaranteed. Core Flooring in Winter Park. Online at coreflooringfl.com.
Orlando knows it's Sutherland.
And Sutherland Nissan knows that sometimes you just need a break. A nice long break. So during our month-long Memorial Day event, buy your new Nissan and make no payments till 2027. Hey, that's a break till next year. Plus, get Sutherland for life. Our lifetime powertrain warranty on every new Nissan. Sutherland Nissan Orlando. Online, OrlandoNissan.com. No payments for 90 days. Check back to customer for 7 payments, and customer first payment is not until January 2027. See dealer for complete details.
It's the perfect day. You're just driving along, listening to your favorite music, the windows down. There's a cool breeze. Life is good.
But wait, hold on a second. You're not wearing a seatbelt? You'd better put that on before that... Uh-oh, too late. Cops everywhere are stepping up enforcement, so you'd better buckle up or you will get caught. Sorry to ruin your day. Click it or ticket.
Funded by the Florida Department of Transportation.
Need a new roof or gutters? Visit homebuildersnetwork.com.
Coming to you live from the JustCallMo.com studios. Injured on the go? Just call Mo. Need help after an accident? Visit JustCallMo.com or dial 1-800-CALL-MO. This is WTKS-FM HD1 Cocoa Beach, Orlando, an iHeartRadio station. Guaranteed human. If you don't know what web goals are, consider yourself lucky. If you feel like helping out, go to JimColbertLive.com and look at stuff.
Hey guys, Deputy Scott. Over here in my little world, the absolute worst word to have to spell is lieutenant. Oh my gosh.
Oh,
It
yes.
drives me crazy.
L-I-E-U.
That's why it's just LT period. And I'm moving on. You guys have a great weekend.
L-I-E-U? L-I-E-U?
As much as this hurts to do, Jimmy is correct. Ace Ventura, thank you so much. B-E-A-beautiful. I still say it every time I spell the word. I have little tricks like that on a lot of these words. And I fancy myself a decent speller. But, spelling in America can't always be B-E-A-beautiful.
Yeah, it cannot, buddy.
No.
Gotta chime in. It's Bruce Almighty said B-E-A-beautiful. You're welcome.
Thank you, buddy. Appreciate it.
It drives me crazy when people spell the word lose, L-O-S-E, but they misspell it. They go L-O-O-S-E, like loose. Drives me absolutely bananas.
It's driving him now.
You know, it's funny. When you think about it, the English language, right? Is it read or read?
Oh, well, listen.
It's spelled the exact same way.
Have you seen that guy that does that bit on that on Instagram? He'll go, he's teaching a class. He goes, just like exactly like you were saying. He goes, okay, so this is pale, P-A-I, or P-A-L-E. It's a bucket. So this is, and he goes, pale? And he goes, no. But it's this different spelling for the same kind of word, and it just lets you know how brutal this language is.
It is. I mean,
it's one of the hardest to learn, is it not?
It is.
Like if you're not English or not American, or
if English is not your first language, yeah, it's very difficult to learn.
It has to be one of the most common second languages, I would think.
Oh, without a doubt.
I think it is the most common second language.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
And then and you see someone. I know people do this. They see someone speaking English as a second language, and when you can only speak English, and they judge them as being intellectually inferior because they don't quite have the grasp of the language.
Yeah. But in the same
as
sense,
one of their 2, 3, 4, or 5 languages. Yeah, exactly. You're the idiot.
And in the same sense, if you meet somebody who can speak, and there's a word for someone who can speak, is it polymath? A polymath that can speak a lot of different languages. I think that's the word for it. I'm not 100 on that, but there's a word for that. That if you can speak multiple languages, I believe over 3.
I think polymath is someone who can do several algebra problems at the same time.
Is it polylingual?
I don't know, but there's a word for it.
I just looked it up. Polylingual.
Is it polylingual?
Yeah. Being polylingual means speaking or using multiple languages.
I thought there was another word for it that I kept seeing when I do trivia. I see that a lot. But Good.
No. I was just going to ask you what language you would want to learn if you could.
Spanish. It's easy. And for me, it's Spanish. I mean, it's the most, it would be the biggest tool for me in this state would be able to speak Spanish. I think in this country, the biggest tool for any other person to, English is their first language, is their second language would be Spanish.
I tried to coach both of my daughters to choose that as their language, and one went French and the other one went ASL.
Oh, really? I had one take Russian. I'm like, what, and?
Go work for the CIA.
Yeah,
absolutely. I would love to learn Thai.
Really?
Yeah, because in that way you know what your nail techs are saying about you. Or Vietnamese.
Vietnamese, I was going to say.
Vietnamese would be another one.
Oh, you don't want to know.
Oh, yeah, you do.
Well, I told you there's that, I read that story about that woman who had her translator on her phone.
Oh.
And found out they were talking mad S about her the entire time.
Oh, yeah. That's what they're doing.
Yeah.
The most fun, though, is when you switch it and you start talking another language and then they can't pick up on your gossip. Man, just make sure you do that after they've already cut your toenails.
You know what's wild? In this country, when somebody comes to this country and they learn this language, we will give them a compliment. If you meet somebody is from another country, maybe Vietnam, whatever the case may be, and they learn the language very well, you rarely, I don't go out of my way to go, hey, man, that's a great job, tough language. But have you ever seen the guys online that speak Mandarin, and when they go into Chinese restaurants in like Chinatown, like in San Francisco or New York, and they start speaking the native language, the entire restaurant stops going.
Oh, yeah.
And they can't believe a regular old white dude can speak Mandarin Chinese, and they lose their mind over it. It's like a circus trick, like he's juggling fire.
Mm-hmm. I really do believe we're the only country in the world that doesn't require learning a second language.
And we should. It should be Spanish, no question.
Polyglot.
There we go, polyglot.
Thank you, Real Mobile.
Yeah, appreciate that very much. Well, we have some Central Florida news. We like to talk about these things occasionally, and I have to tell you, this one's a little... I understand why it has to be done. This is just kicking my nostalgia straight in its nuts. Have you guys seen the Disney news?
What are they taking down?
They're not taking it down. You know already?
I don't know. I just saw I just saw the headline.
Yeah, I mean, I don't have a story here. It's just that I do have a bit of a story here, but they're shutting down the Carousel of Progress.
I thought they were making improvements to it
for a year. And they are completely revamping the Carousel of Progress. Now, the question I wanted to ask
because the future has caught up with the ride?
Yeah, it is. I mean, it was the 20s, 40s, and 60s, I believe, right? Or does it get into the 80s? I can't remember.
Oh, yeah.
Into the 80s? So what they're going to do now is, where do you think they're starting? What era do you believe they're starting the new Carousel of Progress in?
They'll start at 2000.
They will not start in 2000.
Thank goodness.
It doesn't make any sense what they're doing. I do not understand it. I truthfully do not understand it. Maybe it's because the technology that they can show you on stage from the 2000s on is basically online stuff, right?
So they're getting rid of the 20s, the 30s, and the 40s?
Gone. Gone. They're going to start it in the 1960s and then move forward. And then they, according to the story I read today, where it's ending is even weirder. Listen, I don't have much bad to say about Disney. It's a wonderful company. It has employed many, many thousands of people here in Central Florida. They're great community partners with us. They really are. You can rag on Disney for stupid stuff, but in reality, if you live here in Central Florida, it's as iconic as any company that's in this city, for a good reason, by the way. And with that said, though, they're starting it in the 60s, then they go into the 80s, and then the 2000s. Where do you think they're going after the 2000s or after the year 2000?
3,000, 1,000 years ahead.
You're right.
AI.
Yeah.
It's moving into I don't even think it's going to be on Earth. I think the last iteration of humanity that they're going to show in the Carousel of Progress is going to be on the moon, like a moon base or something.
You know why? So they don't have to worry about updating it or it passing them by.
Yeah,
it'll always be the future.
That's what it says in the story.
Yeah.
Oh, this is sad. Somebody just texted us at 77031. It's a travesty. It's the last thing that Walt Disney
yes, that's right.
has at Disney World that he literally worked on and created himself. It's his art, and they're going to change it and wipe it out. It's disgusting. It means nothing at Disney World will be Walt Disney.
And it's funny for people who used to go to Disney all the time, there were 2 rides that were there, or 3 actually, that were there for one specific reason. If you went to Disney as a Central Floridian in the summer, you went to 3 things to get the blank out of the sun. You went to the Carousel of Progress, the Country Bear Jamboree,
and the Hall of Presidents.
I
And
was going to say Space Coast Mountain.
They were 20-minute shows that you could sit in the most glorious AC to cool off before you went back out there and took another round in the 98-degree weather as you literally evaporated on the property.
Exactly.
But the thing I don't understand is why start it in the 60s? The only thing I can imagine is
the space race.
Is the last, I think it's the last iteration of the stuff generation. Do you mean, you know what I'm saying? Like when all the stuff became like electronic and moved away from being mechanical, and then from the 2000s on, really all the technology we've seen is online, right? It's information technology. It isn't like industrial technology. It isn't a new way to freeze ice or a new way to microwave your food. I mean, all of that was brand new stuff in the 60s and 70s.
But I also think you look at the who is going to be there, and if it's parents and their kids,
exactly.
You're looking, when were these people born? And you don't want to like outkick your coverage. You don't want to go beyond what your audience is going to be.
Because the 60s is us.
Yes.
Like, I mean, it's
well, yeah. So a young family like Ross and Olivia and Miles, I mean, when they're born in the late 80s.
Yeah, they're going to pick it up in the 80s.
To them, the 60s is ancient.
Yeah,
so for them to go back to the 50s, 40s, 30s, there's no frame of reference. Nowhere in,
Yeah, because when you started in the 20s and you make it to the 60s, like all the household items got way, you weren't using an iron that you heated up in the fire.
Right.
You had one you could plug in and adjust how hot it would get. Back in the day, it wasn't like that. And all of that technology, you could literally see it come to life during the carousel, and there's no more of that.
And that's where I would like that they would keep the older generations, because you would see the transition, when families used to get their entertainment by sitting around the radio to it transitioning to sitting around the television.
And Texter points out, when this came out, the Carousel of Progress, it started 60 years back.
Right.
And so this will be starting 60 years back.
Right.
Isn't that crazy?
And by the way, there's supposed to be Easter eggs all throughout the thing that throw you back to the original ride.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So they say that when you see the panels, and there's another way, there's something else they're doing as well. Go ahead.
Quick correction, polyglot, there's an L in there for someone who speaks the multiple languages.
Polyglot. Yeah, this thing started at the World's Fair. Then they took it over
to Carousel of Progress?
Yeah, then they took it over to Disneyland, and then it was there for like a year. Then they brought it here to Disney World.
Disneyland, much better theme park.
Stop.
That's what some texters were weighing in on.
Somebody actually said they work at the one out there. They said that Disneyland is better. I just saw Cheryl, our Disney expert here in the building, and she got a laugh when I told her that a second ago.
I was so unimpressed when I walked in. I'm like, that's your castle? Sleeping Beauty, nothing.
She's got to sleep outside.
Yeah.
Will you sleep standing up in that thing?
Can't even fit in that thing.
It says the next big, by the way, the scene that's in the 80s will be set in Halloween.
Oh, wow.
So it'll be like a Halloween scene. It says Sarah will take the center stage for the first time while Patty gets ready for work, and Uncle Orville talks about investing his life savings into a company called
Apple.
There you go. That's exactly it. Yeah, and he bitches about not having privacy.
Back when the Apple logo was all the different colors.
Yeah. The third scene will be set at the turn of the 21st century with the rise of the internet. It says Grandma and Grandpa are visiting for New Year's. Once Grandpa falls asleep, Grandma turns on pro wrestling, and then she tunes into boxing on the current version of the attraction. I don't know what that means.
Grandma likes to throw down is what I heard.
She tunes on pro wrestling like she would have done in the radio back in the day.
Oh, okay.
And watches it there. And then the other one will be very, very far in the future, so it won't get quickly dated. They're living off planet with a robot assistant.
Well, it's like, Jack had said, the first one started 60 years ago. When the park opened in 71, the 20s were only 50 years ago.
50 years ago,
so
which is amazing.
It
think
is.
about that. God almighty.
I mean, now the park is 50 years.
And by the way, when Disney built this, I mean, whoever said that was right. It said he never thought, that's the ride he never thought would stop progressing. He thought when he invented that ride that would always be able to be updated, so it would never be out of date. So what's happening right now is actually by Disney's design himself.
Yeah.
Is to keep this thing going so it can continually show generations of younger people what the generations that their mom and dad came from kind of look like, because I don't know how many kids talk to their parents about that stuff. Like, do your kids sit you down and tell me about what it's like? My kids do occasionally.
Yeah.
Like, what was it like, only having a record or a radio and stuff? We'll talk about that a little bit, but other than that, they do not care.
It is interesting, the purists at Disney. There is that subset, that group of people who want nothing to do with the Disney, with the Michael Eisner time on. Yeah. They're very purist to the way Walt Disney saw it, and that's the way it should be.
Don't do that thing that always happens.
Change.
Yeah. But the thing is, man, I understand that, because if I were to go back to Disney, I want to go to the shows that I knew that I liked as a kid. I liked Hall of Presidents because my grandmother loved the Hall of Presidents. It was the very first thing we ever did when we went into Disney as a family. I only got to go with her one time ever, and she wanted to go to the Hall of Presidents more than anything, and we watched it. And then she liked the Tiki Hut thing.
The Enchanted Tiki Room was great.
Yeah.
But when I went to the first time I went to the Hall of Presidents, it ended with Jimmy Carter speaking.
Oh, wow. That is crazy. And you can't forget Country Bear Jamboree.
Oh, yeah.
She loved that, too.
She loved it. They've already redone that.
I know. They're taking your childhood away.
But
they're
it's still
stealing
there.
my damn childhood.
It's still there. They just changed it around.
Oh, yeah. No, they made him look better or something. Whatever.
Big Al lost a little weight.
Yeah.
He's on that Manjaro.
And I think I'm the one person on Earth that likes that damn tree. I don't think anybody else likes that tree, that Swiss Family Robinson tree.
I love that tree. I used to fantasize about running up into it and hiding so that I could live in it.
Did we tell you something? I looked at my mom one time and I said, "You guys go ahead and take off. I'm living in that damn tree. I do not want to live anywhere else except that effing tree.
Same
That's
here.
all I care about."
I loved that thing. I wanted to hide in it and wait for the park to close.
Yeah, I'm like, you guys just tell me when the people are coming. I'll haul ass, but I'm coming back to this tree. All right,
Last time I was there with the kids, I'm just like, this is nothing. It's just a tree. Let's go.
Yeah, dude, I love that. I love that tree. I don't know what it is. All right, 407-916-1041. Text us at 77031. Back in 1 sec with more of the Jim Colbert Show. Stay put.
Real Music Weekends. Our classic alternative. Classic alternative this weekend on Real Radio 104.1.
From the Clausman Law Traffic Center, car crash, call Clausman Law. ClausmanLaw.com.
Crew still trying to clean up that accident, I-4 westbound before Cayley Street. Just the right lane now is blocked, but stop-and-go traffic from 408. Accident blocking 2 left lanes, Alafaya Trail westbound at Waterford Lakes Parkway. It's a slow ride on I-4 eastbound between 417 and 535. See traffic troubles? Call the Valvoline Instant Oil Change Traffic Tip Line at 866-676-8477. From the Traffic Center, I'm Katie Wilkins.
This report is sponsored by True Green. True Green. Don't waste another weekend doing your lawn care yourself. Partner with the official lawn care treatment provider of the PGA Tour and get a golf course quality lawn the easy way. Sign up at truegreen.com. Then sit back and relax.
The Jim Colbert Show question of the day brought to us by WeAreBeyondABank.com. And if you are buying a home, looking for a home now in today's market, it can be overwhelming. And especially if you're competing with cash buyers, now there's a smarter way. At WeAreBeyondABank.com, they offers a buyer's edge program. That means when you make an offer, the seller knows your financing is solid, so your offer can compete with cash. And for sellers, when you get an offer from a buyer in the buyer's edge program from WeAreBeyondABank.com, you don't have to settle for a lower cash price. They even back the Buyer's Edge program with a $5,000 guarantee that your loan will close and close on time. So get the edge today, the Buyer's Edge. Check it out at WeAreBeyondABank.com. That's Brad Siebert and his team online at WeAreBeyondABank.com. NMLS ID number 1281698. Equal housing and fair lending.
Core Flooring Center in Winter Park is the go-to destination for flooring. Visit coreflooringfl.com.
It happens only once a year in Las Vegas.
Our legendary iHeartRadio Music Festival, presented by Capital One,
Is back.
Put your hands in the air.
One stage, 2 nights.
Are you ready?
featuring the biggest names in music. Live, loud, and always full of surprises.
We're getting this party going, huh?
Hear it live on iHeartRadio and streaming live on Disney Plus and Hulu.
Listen for the reveal of our 2026 iHeartRadio Music Festival.
Tuesday morning at 8.
Dive into a summer of awe and awesome at SeaWorld Orlando. Get real close to orcas, belugas, penguins, and more. Dive deeper with an all-new Arctic adventure on Expedition Odyssey, Fire and Ice. Opening soon. Catch air, surf fast, and fly high on award-winning coasters. And stay later for the all-new Electric Ocean on select dates through September 7th. See wonders in a new light with nighttime animal shows and an all-new drone and fireworks show. Dive in and go from real to unreal at SeaWorld. Save up to 55% on tickets, fun cards, and passes during our Memorial Day sale. Hurry, offer ends soon. Taxes, service fees, blackout dates, and other restrictions may apply.
Hey, it's that mortgage guy, Don. Good news, commercial and SBA loan rates are falling too. Get a quote to refinance your business loan today at thatmortgageguyDon.com.
ThatmortgageguyDon.com. Want a big green egg? For the lowest price anywhere, go to Wassie's Meat Market. They'll deliver and set up your big green egg so that you'll be cooking before they leave. Follow Wassie's Meat Market on Instagram or go to the website, wassiesmeatmarket.com for your big green egg today.
Dan Dennis here. Look, I don't need an attorney to tell you distracted driving is bad. Orlando attorney Mo DeWitt sees the aftermath every single day, and it's awful. So do me a favor. Eyes on the road, hands on the wheel, and keep it right here on Real Radio. Injured on the go? Just call Mo. Just call Mo.com.
Breaking news, it's been extended. The Memorial Day sales event, extended. RC is on site in DeLand.
Jan, these folks know how to party. It's Memorial Month, and it's been extended through Monday at RC Hill Mitsubishi in DeLand. Memorial Day savings all month long. Look at this happy customer.
I was buried in my trade. I had like 20 payments left, but you got me out, RC. Woohoo!
That's right, I'm paying $3,000, $4,000, even $6,000 more for your trade. And what about you?
Well, I saved a heap of cash. Got a new Outlander, only $349 a month.
And Outlander SUVs received the highest IIHS safety rating. Plus, get 0% financing for 72 months.
They got 200 certified pre-owned, many under 20 grand.
RC got me approved with a local credit union. Yeah, I got a low rate, too.
It's Memorial Month. New Outlander SUVs, all the tech, third row seating, and a lifetime warranty.
At RC Hill Mitsubishi in DeLand.
Just 2 miles off I-4. RCHill.com. Offers plus tax tag entitled to qualified buyers.
Sell your home fast and for the most money with a guaranteed offer from Mark Spain Real Estate. Go to markspain.com to get a guaranteed offer on your home today. That's markspain.com and start packing.
I'm Mark Anajar. I'm Glenn Levine. I'm Ellie Anajar. And we're Anajar and Levine. Experience the Anajar and Levine difference by calling us with any of your legal needs. Call 1-800-747-FREE for a free consultation and take back control of your life.
In Office Orlando. The jewelry store with the most likes, the most positive reviews, the most raving fans is International Diamond Center.
IDC is definitely a place that I will come to as long as I live here. This will be my go-to place always.
Literally the best jewelry store in town. You'll make friends for life coming in here.
I felt like family from the beginning, and it made a rather daunting task very, very easy.
They really take the time to find out what you want or what you desire in a ring.
You have to come here. There's no other option. The customer service, the time spent to do what I wanted and what her vision was, there's no other place to go.
You know you can go there, and you know that you can trust.
The value was extraordinary.
They genuinely care about their customers. It's not just about the sale. It's about the people.
International Diamond Center, the people's choice for selection, quality, value, and service.
I've got a beautiful diamond on my finger, and I'm very proud of it.
International Diamond Center.
I'm very happy to show it off.
Altamont Springs, Waterford Lakes, and Mall at Millennia, and online at shopidc.com.
If you want your windows there in weeks, pick up the phone and just text Reese.
Win $25,000 in new impact windows from Reese Windows. Pick up your phone and text the word TRUST right now to 20129. That's TRUST to 20129.
Hey guys, it's us, the Jonas Brothers. I'm Joe.
I'm Kevin. And I'm Nick. And guess what? We created our own podcast called Hey Jonas.
We invented a podcast?
Well, we didn't invent it. We just contributed to it.
We're the first people to do podcasts.
We get to ask other people questions because we're sick and tired of being asked questions. Well, sick and tired is a strong way to put it, but you know.
Tired and sick.
Tired and sick. Listen to Hey Jonas on America's #1 podcast network, iHeart. Follow Hey Jonas and start listening on the free iHeartRadio app today.
There's only one place to watch this nonsense. At Jim Colbert Show on YouTube.
Jim, I'm just really glad you didn't say they were taking Carousel of Progress away. I love that ride. And sometimes it wasn't an escape from the heat. You just wanted to go in there and see those things. And it would be better if it went from the very beginning, like cooking over fire, to being on the moon. But I get it. I wonder if you get to have pets on the moon. Maybe they'll show that part, they can have these little spacesuits. I think that would be great. My name's Kate.
Hey, Kate.
Jim, you also forgot other places that I remember using to chill out and get out of the sun was the tiki birds.
Oh, yeah.
And if you had wings.
Oh, that's
and
a good
the skylift. Oh, no, wait, that was to smoke a doobie on.
So my uncle is from Switzerland, and of course, their country alone has several languages, and I think he speaks like a total of maybe 6. But when I was out there one time, one of his friends said to me, you know, you call somebody that speaks 2 languages bilingual, someone that speaks 3 languages is trilingual. What do you call someone that speaks 1 language? American. So that always made me laugh. But polyglot is the word you're looking for people that speak multiple languages and can just pick them up easily.
Yeah.
Hey guys, hope you guys are doing well. Ooh, your boy can speak 8 different languages. Polymath? Is that what it is? Thanks. Bye.
Polyglot. 8's impressive.
Yeah, I only have 3. I want
English, Spanish, and
Brazilian Portuguese.
Portuguese.
Which is interesting because it's like any muscle. If you don't use it, you lose it.
Right.
I'm Klingon, Esperanto, and American Sign Language.
American Sign Language, that's not a bad one to learn.
I speak English and then Southern English.
There you go.
I speak like that. I can talk just a little bit something. I can remember when it sounds like words. I can do that. I can order beef jerky and a Mountain Dew. All right, 407-916-1041. Text us at 77031. Welcome back. I'm Jim. There's Deb.
Hello.
Jack is here as well.
I can't speak ASL.
People Mover. That's the other one that was a big time thing over at Disney. That used to, when we went there for grad nights, that's where you dipped in to find a place to maybe do stuff you weren't supposed to be doing.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. People Mover.
Somebody had texted it and said that their baby picture, my baby picture is on the cork board in the final scene. That's the only thing I'm sad will change.
Oh, wow, really?
How cool is that?
How the hell did that happen?
I don't know. Maybe you knew an Imagineer.
Yeah, maybe so. All right, 77031 if you want to text us. If you'd like to leave a talk back like those wonderful people who did during the break, you could do that as well. It's easy. If you have the iHeart app, oh my God, if you have the iHeartRadio app, just go to that and use that mic to send your comment over to Jack on the Real Radio page. That'll be easy to do. OCD. So, you know, the reason I'm talking about this a little bit, we don't have to stay on this too long because I don't want to make anybody uncomfortable or whatever. But yeah, and I just kind of got amazed by this story. I wanted to talk to you guys to see if you knew anybody. And I know you have a little bit of that. You do?
Sure, you can say a little.
Yeah, I know people that have it. I do not have any of this, but I'm anti-OCD, and it doesn't mean like I'm not trying to be. It's just I'm the opposite of OCD. Like, is there a messy version of that? Like, I don't have that thing where if something's in the right
you're
place.
the greatest of all time?
No, stop.
That would be
messy?
your ADHD.
Yeah, I have ADHD.
Your ADHD keeps you, so OCD, I think, would drive you crazy.
Yeah, it does drive me. I mean, yeah. It would drive me crazy.
I am the OCD where spot on the wall. Wow, look, the movie is still on. Spot on the wall.
Yeah.
Oh, it's going to be a good scene. Pause it. Got to clean the spot on the wall.
Yeah, that's how my wife has a little bit of that. She has a little bit of the OCD thing where things have to be in a certain place at a certain time. She likes things at a certain way. But that is a particular. I always thought that was just being particular.
No,
I didn't know.
It's an anxiety disorder.
Is it really?
Yeah.
It is surprising to see the votes coming in, and that is our question. Do you think you have OCD?
Yeah.
And it's in our YouTube chat, realradio.fm/watch.
The story's in the BBC. It's about a 32-year-old woman named Emily from England, and she talks about, what this did to her life. Now, she has the most extreme that I've ever heard of. How long do you think it takes her to take a shower?
Oh, probably 3 hours. What's the Jack Nicholson when he was in the movie As Good as It Gets?
Yes.
He was OCD in that one, right?
Mm-hmm.
And seeking therapy because he could not step on any cracks. I mean, that's debilitating OCD.
Yeah, she has it where she would take 2-hour showers. She stood so long because if she was doing something and a bird flew by a window, she would have to restart the entire process. So in other words, to write a paragraph for a paper or whatever, it'd take her 14 hours because she would just start over and over and over. And her parents... Her parents, and one of the unique aspects of this topic is her mom and dad. And listen, man, when you have children, especially if you have more than we have 4, it's so difficult to really pay close attention to what each of them do in their private lives. You're trying to give them some privacy. You're trying to give them some
Independence
and autonomy and independence, so they can create their own personalities and their own, the things that are going to drive them for the remainder of their life. And the sad part of this story is, and then she has it really bad. I mean, she has it where it's like you were saying, the spot on the wall thing, and I'll go over some other stuff in a minute, but the parents feel really bad because they feel they should have done something earlier in her life. They just thought that she was a perfectionist.
Right.
So as a 3-year-old, she's lining stuff up on tables or going to restaurants, and she's doing this at school. All of her friends thought she was a weirdo because when people would turn in their planners, she would go and organize everybody else's planner. So it was either by size or color or where it would be in stacks that were even. And if there wasn't an even number, she would get a planner and write the entire thing out herself. So it would just be even.
Thank you, Julie. Please take your seat now.
Yeah. And her parents just thought she was kind of particular or kind of like a perfectionist. They never thought that this would turn into this debilitating, and they call it debilitating.
Oh, it is. It stops your life.
No relationships. None. No relationships. She's alienated all of her friends, and it's not that she's doing it. It's the compulsion.
Disorder.
It's the disorder that's doing it.
Yeah.
She can't stop it. And she went into a psychiatric hospital for 3 months, and it really didn't help. And I guess one of the things I brought this even up for is like, what do you do? Like, what do you do if you have this and you know you have it and you can't stop it? There's no medication for this, right?
I believe there are. Yeah, there are some medications.
Is it just depression stuff?
That I don't know. OCD stands again for obsessive compulsive disorder. It is a chronic mental health condition where a person experiences recurring, uncontrollable, and unwanted thoughts. That's the obsessions part. That drive them to perform repetitive, excessive behaviors. That's the compulsion part.
Right.
In an attempt to relieve the anxiety.
Yeah.
My way of understanding is that the more out of control you feel, the more you try to exert control over your environment to try and get that sense of control back, even though it's an illusion.
Right, yeah.
So if you can control your environment, right?
Yes.
You're getting some of that control back. You don't have to feel like you're just floating out there in the nebula.
Right, yeah. This woman says that one of her earliest memories of her daughter was Christmas Day as a young girl. When everybody else is doing all this other stuff, for Christmas Day, she would spend hours in her bedroom straightening her duvet, making sure that her bed cover, her duvet, was absolutely even and perfect on each side. And she said a family member went in there and didn't even know what, and kind of threw the duvet back, and it ruined her entire day. Like, it ruined, and this is as a child she's doing this. And she just said, again, as a mom, she just thought that she was just particular and a perfectionist. She never really considered it a disorder until she got older and saw that it was really kind of stymieing her life, her existence. She wasn't really getting anything out of life. She was just, her entire life was committed to these obsessions and these compulsions, and that's all she had to do in her day was manage those things, and that was her entire day.
My mom said as a little girl, all she'd have to do is say, all right, time to clean up your toys.
Oh, and off you go.
Everything had its particular spot.
Oh, yeah.
Everything, yeah.
But it's weird because I know people who are like that with their tools and stuff. Like, if you go into their garage, they have that pegboard
with the outline,
and it's got the outline where everything goes. And I'm like, that's wild because I got
great. That keeps a very clean workspace.
I got wrenches in every junk drawer in my house. Like, if I want to find a screwdriver and I can't find it in my toolbox, I go to every junk drawer and I wind up having 9 screwdrivers. So it's wild. But in that same sense, when I sit down on my couch to do what I want to do, I want to make sure my phone charger's there, my water's there, my beer's there. I want to make sure that the right pillow that I have that I put my feet on when I watch TV's there.
That's just being particular.
Yeah, that's not an OCD thing because it won't ruin my day if that stuff's not there.
It's not necessarily that it'll ruin your day. So you have this example of this young lady where someone came in through the duvet and it ruined her day. If I don't clean the spot off the wall, that's not going to ruin my day. It's just going to get stuck in this pattern of thought in my head that I'm not going to be able to concentrate on anything else, really. And for me, I know the more stressed I am, the more OCD I'll experience.
Really? Yeah. See, it's wild. When I get stressed, I get angry. And I get
you're stressed a lot.
I get irritable, and it's not because of the thing. It's because of time usually. Because I like being on time. I like being earlier on time every time. I just always had that thing.
All I heard there was ADHD. Yeah. That's what I heard.
What percentage of the population of Earth do you believe has severe OCD? Life altering.
2%.
Yeah, 1 to 2% of Earth's population. It's 8 billion people. So what's that, 800 million or 80 million people or something like that have severe OCD? It says that she created a walk that was so bizarre because the way that she walked had to serve a purpose. It wasn't just like, I need to walk over here to talk to Jack about the show. It was more than that. She had an evasive way of walking that she thought fit something that turned her OCD, so much so that her mother said that when she started going to grocery stores and to like malls to go shopping, that the security detail would follow her around because they thought she was completely off her rocker and did not know if she was going to do something stupid.
Yeah.
Because she would walk forward 2 steps, turn and shuffle, and then walk backwards 4 steps, and then sidestep 3 or 4 times, and then repeat that process. And they thought she was nuts, so they followed her around everywhere she went.
I just remembered this. Someone just texted us at 77031. Mark Summers from Double Dare has battled severe OCD for years. He's been open about it. I remember one of the previous stations I worked at interviewed him, and he said for a while he was the proudest father because his 5-year-old son could eat an ice cream cone without dripping a single bit of ice cream. But then he realized that wasn't his little boy just being super neat. It was his OCD transferring. So the kid got so anxious about making a mess that he would eat an ice cream cone like no 5-year-old should eat an ice cream cone.
It's funny, my boy doesn't have this, but he does have a little of that. He doesn't have any of the other stuff, but if he gets his hands dirty, he loses his mind. I say loses his mind. He doesn't go crazy. But I'll give you an example. He works at a restaurant as a server, and he says when he doesn't work brunch anymore because if he touches a plate that has syrup on it and his hands get sticky, it goes crazy. He has to run back and wash his hands like every time, and it annoys him. So he actually doesn't take brunch shifts anymore because of that. How crazy is that? I mean, it's not crazy. I'm not trying to say that word to be a dick, but we're talking about. I caught myself there a little bit. Take that back, boy. You're good. It says she said the last 2 years of her life have been horrendous, that it has completely taken her life over.
Medication and therapy, CBT, cognitive behavioral therapy is one thing they recommend, and the other thing is SSRIs or serotonin boosters.
Yeah.
And that's where like the psychiatry thing for me gets a little problematic because psychiatry it's mainly medications.
Correct.
There is no talk therapy in psychiatry.
That's the difference, right? Psychologists, psychiatrists can distribute medicine or prescribe.
All they do.
And that's what it's become.
I
don't know if it's always been like that.
I always thought they were psychoanalysts, but you have to go to a psychologist to have talk therapy.
Sure,
basically, a psychiatrist's appointment is to get your medication prescription.
Yeah, exactly. So sometimes if it's an anxiety disorder and talk therapy could help, if you're in a psychiatric setting where they're going to lean more on medications.
What could they say to you that would break that? I mean, you have to assume that's like kind of rooted in your psyche.
You can't break it on the outside.
Right, yeah, there's nothing you could say to somebody to go, hey, you don't need to worry about stepping on that crack. It's not going to do anything to your family.
It's like telling someone who's depressed, just be happy and think about all the blessings in your life.
Right. It doesn't work like that.
No, it doesn't work like that. And it never comes from the outside. It has to be, when you have a really good therapist who can
find
help
that
you.
Trigger moment or whatever it is?
A really good therapist helps you find the answer. And it's the most amazing thing because you think you know yourself. You think you know why you're going into that appointment. And through the process of talking, you go, holy crap, I had no idea that this was why I was here.
Oh, you'll never get me in that room. I'm scared.
I'm booking your appointment.
I'm scared already.
No, it's freeing. It's the most freeing thing.
That's what Howard said. Howard said, and then, by the way, I met, what's his face, Howie Mandel years ago, before anybody knew he had
about OCD.
Before anybody, but I got to tell you, that dude handles it better than anybody I've ever seen. And back in the day, I don't know if he just created a defense mechanism for it, but we met him years ago. I mean, the beginning of our career. So this is 35 years ago. He was still doing the Bobby thing. He was still doing the rubber glove on the head thing, right? He hadn't hit that major Howie Mandel fame yet. And he was so pleasant and so smart and interesting. He really was. And we went to shake his hand because we were so blown away about how accommodating he was at that star level. We went to shake his hand and he did the knuckle thing. He goes, I do this, guys. And he was like, he didn't like make it. He goes, I do this, guys. He just kind of let you know, I don't shake hands. I do this instead. And you just kind of figured it out on your own. And he didn't make a big deal about it or say anything about it. He just goes, I do this, guys.
Well, we don't know how he got there, but he definitely didn't not let that stand in the way of his career.
He did not.
Right?
No.
I mean, he's had a fantastic career.
Well, he's taken it on head. He took it head on, though, Jack. He never tried to hide it. That's the thing about him is, and even in interviews when he talks about it, he talks about it like a grown-up. He doesn't like try to hide it. Or he's not ashamed of it. He just understands he has no power over it, and I guess he just tries to manage it as much as he can.
Well, he's been doing the commercials now for medications for OCD. So he's been out there saying, "Hey, I need this as well."
Yeah.
So.
And a lot of that also culminates in the way you eat, which I did not know. There's a gigantic portion of that of people who have OCD that have dietary issues because of what they can and can't eat because of like texture issues or how it looks on the plate.
Or eating one section of food at a time and not mixing their food up or wanting their food to touch.
And I mean, it can't touch at all.
Yeah, that's
like
a sign
not
of,
at all.
That's a sign of OCD.
All right, 407-916-1041. Text us 77031. Load them up. Pick the porns next.
Oh.
Good. Jim Colbert Show Trivia is next. Call now. 407-916-1041.
This is Eric Dickerson. Here's what's trending on the iHeart Sports Network.
Presented by Lowe's.
The Magic have made a decision. They've got their next head coach. They're hiring San Antonio assistant Sean Sweeney after interviewing several candidates. Meantime, the NBA's Board of Governors, they've approved changes to the draft lottery that are intended to prevent teams from tanking. And Florida and Florida State are set to open the NCAA baseball tournament today. Regional tournaments are being held in both Gainesville and Tallahassee. I'm Scott Davidson.
Earn points like a pro anywhere you go on eligible purchases with the new MyLowe's Pro Rewards American Express card. Plus, save 5% every day on eligible purchases at Lowe's. Subject to credit approval, exclusions and restrictions apply. Visit Lowe's.com/business credit.
Man, everybody knows real estate markets always change, especially now more than ever. The Nickley Group has an entire team of local market experts to guide you every single step of the way and help you decide when it might be the right time for you to buy or sell. Guys, that is an unbelievably important sentence because when you deal with real estate professionals, you could be like, hey, I want to sell my house. And if it's not the right time, these guys will say, well, maybe we hold off a little bit. Maybe we do this instead. That way we can maximize the value of that biggest asset that you have. And that's what the Nickley Group is all about. They can sell that house for about 6% more on average than their competitors, and they sell those homes twice as fast as their competitors. And if you're looking for a home, again, nobody's going to scour all the Central Florida area to find those homes that check all the boxes for you and your family like the Nickley Group. And when you factor in their VIP program, guys, free appraisals, free home warranties, free moving trucks and supplies, they even have this early access program to get you into off-market properties before they even get listed. Guys, they even have a guaranteed cash offer. If you don't want to deal with any of this stuff, you just want to get your money, how about no showings, no open houses, and that deal can close in just 14 days. The best thing to do, contact these guys. Talk to them about your plan. They can help you. It's the NickleyGroup.com. That's NICKLEY Group.com.
The AutoNation Flash Sale is on. For 1 week only, drive new and used cars with zero down, plus zero payments all summer long. We'll even buy your car and pay you top dollar on the spot. Don't miss it. Save on your favorite makes and models. Zero down plus zero payments all summer long. Go to your nearest AutoNation now. Less stress, more go. Appraisal subject to verification. 90 days to first payment on approved credit. Interest accrues from date of purchase. See store for details. Expires 5/31/26.
Mills Air in business since 1992. That's over 30 years here in Central Florida. They're not going anywhere. Carrier factory authorized dealer. You can always turn to the experts at Carrier. Equipment change outs and upgrades right now with up to $1,275 in rebates. Visit millsair.com.
In this edition of the Marketers Report, Chris Eppel, head of marketing for the Americas, Harman JBL, weighs in on the importance of audio.
It's been amazing over the last couple of years to see what's happened with audio. We've doubled our investment in the last 2 years in the audio space. We find it to be highly critical to our business.
As the #1 audio company, iHeartMedia connects marketers to the audiences, live conversations, and trusted influencers you need to grow. If you're a marketer, go to iHeartAdvertising.com.
Host an event they'll never forget at Crush Yard. Designed for group gatherings of all kinds, Crush Yard makes it easy to bring people together for team events, birthday parties, and milestone celebrations. With pickleball courts, great food and drinks, and flexible space to play or relax, everything comes together in one place. We handle the details so you can focus on your guests and enjoy the moment. It's an interactive, high-energy experience everyone will remember. Learn more at CrushYard.com.
The game started. Call your dad.
I'm on it, Ma. Hola, Pa.
Hello, hijita. I can't hear you. I'm at the stadium in Monterrey. Goal!
Here, shout goal together. Get nonstop talk, text, and data in the U.S., Mexico, and Canada with T-Mobile, America's best network. Switch on the T-Life app or on T-Mobile.com/connectate. On qualifying plans, not for extended international use. You must reside in the U.S. In primary usage must occur on our network. Best based on analysis by Ookla. Speed test intelligence data 2H 2025.
Sunnyside Electric.
My outlets aren't working.
I can help.
Great. Send an electrician.
Do you have extension cords?
Ugh, here we go again. I should have called Frank Gay.
Plug the cord into your neighbor's house.
I'm calling Frank Gay.
When you need electrical work, you need a qualified electrician who doesn't take shortcuts and will fix the problem right the first time. That's the Frank Gay way.
That's the Frank Gay way.
FrankGayServices.com.
America is turning 250, and iHeartRadio is celebrating with $250,000 in cash. Starting Monday, listen for your chance to win $2,500 so you can take the ultimate American getaway with iHeartRadio.
This contest brought to you locally by HBN Bath. HBN Bath can transform your bathroom into a beautiful modern space in as little as 1 day. No mess, no hassle. Plus, get 0% financing for 18 months or up to $2,500 off your complete bathroom remodel project. Restrictions apply. Visit hbnusa.com. License number CBC 1255975. Hey, it's Russ Rollins for HBN USA. Is your bathroom outdated, unattractive, and even unsafe? Well, good news. HBN Bath can transform it into a beautiful, modern space that you're going to love in as little as 1 day. No long, messy remodels, just fast, professional results. Visit hbnusa.com to schedule your free consultation. Plus, enjoy 0% financing, no payments for 18 months, or up to $2,500 off your project. Visit hbnusa.com. Restrictions apply. License number CBC 1255975.
Get this. Joey and me were supposed to go to this concert next week, right? But then something terrible happened. Joey was driving without a seatbelt. But he didn't wreck. No, he got pulled over. Now Joey has to pay for a seatbelt ticket instead of a concert ticket, and I have to go by myself. How lame is that? So Joey, if you're out there, you're an idiot. Wear your seatbelt or you'll get a ticket.
All across the country, cops are cracking down. Click it or ticket, day and night.
Funded by the Florida Department of Transportation.
This earful of Real Radio is brought to you by Tools Ace Hardware.
Computers calculate, humans connect. Unless court ordered not to. Real Radio 104.1, guaranteed human. Are you offended yet? Obviously, we're only kidding. You're listening to The Jim Colbert Show.
Hey guys, happy day. The amount of people that get this wrong is befuddling. There's not good gas, bad gas, cheap gas, expensive gas. It's high octane, low octane. If you have a high compression engine, if you put regular 87 in it, it's going to pre-detonate. Your engine's going to knock and sound like crap and run like crap. And likewise, if you put high test gas in a regular compression engine, it's not going to fully detonate and it's going to run like crap as well.
Well, thank you, buddy. I appreciate that. The problem was I wasn't having any of those issues before, and I used the same, the lower, the cheapest gas, and I never had issues until just this past weekend when I filled it for the first time. And then an accompanying story came out about them putting 15% ethanol gas out right now, and I don't know if they're supposed to warn you of that. I know some pumps actually you can use that. That'll even offer the E85 gas, but yeah, I'm not spending $5.80 on gas for an old pickup truck with no tailgate. It's not happening.
It's not old.
I think I have enough fries under my seat to. It's a full order of fries by now.
If you squeeze the oil out of them, you can extract the oil out of those fries.
I hate that I don't care about that stuff. I really, my wife's car looks like it. And my buddy Daniel Dennis, his vehicle looks like he bought it yesterday, and then somebody drove it home for him and then pulled the plastic off. I'm telling you, man, it's like it's brand new. And my truck looks like you live in it. It is terrible.
Shame on you.
All right, 77031. Welcome back. I'm Jim. There's Deb.
Hello.
Jack is here as well.
Shame.
Jack, what's in the old Jackie sack?
All aboard.
Chugga chugga.
Choo-choo.
Clickety-clack, clickety-clack.
Pair of tickets to Gatorland. They're kicking off their 77th anniversary, their 77th birthday. That's quite a feat. That's for a theme park
pretty amazing
to be around. It is pretty amazing. Monsters had a fantastic show there today.
Yeah, it was fun.
With the Gators, it was crazy.
Saw Savannah and Angel in a water trough throwing hot dogs on the news this morning.
Hey, that's a movie.
And getting hot dogs thrown at them.
Exactly.
It was bizarre. Anyway, tickets to Gatorland are up for grabs. Also, tickets to see the Orlando Pride versus the KC Current. That happens at our very own Inter & Coast Stadium on July 10th. And finally, as I reach down and grab out my last prize for the week, it is a pair of tickets to the Smashing Pumpkins
Nice.
in Tampa, the Benchmark International Arena, October 16th. Those are the prizes in the Jackie Stack.
So back to you. Clickety-clack.
All right, young lady. 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5.
Let's pick the porn. Let's have a threesome. Number 3.
Number 3.
Hey,
Bill,
gentlemen.
how you doing, Bill?
Doing well.
Buddy, you want to play a little game with us?
I damn sure do.
All right, buddy, let's do it.
Now you can put a lifetime of research to work and maybe win a prize. It's time for Pick the Porn on the Jim Colbert Show.
That's right, Bill. It is time for Pick the Porn. It's Friday. That means it's time for another round of Pick the Porn. Here are 3 actual adult film titles and 1 lie with 1 gold tooth.
And a mouth sore?
All right, buddy. All right, buddy. All your job here is to find the fake one. That's it. You ready?
Yes, sir.
All right, buddy. Here we go. Number 1, Erie Canal.
Oh.
Number 2, The Crack of Dawn.
Jack's seen that one.
Number 3, Heavy Handfuls. Or lastly, Hand Solo. Which of those is not an actual adult film title?
Let's try number 2.
That's the one, buddy.
Wow.
The Crack of Dawn. What made you guess that one, buddy?
It just sounded right.
Oh, that's
Or
great.
wrong,
That's
actually.
so. The Crack of Dawn, DAWN,
Yes.
the girl. Oh man,
Yes.
I thought that was great.
That just means he's seen a lot.
That's right, buddy. All right, you're a winner. I'm going to put you on hold. I'm not even mad because you found it. I mean, it is what it is. How do you get past Han Solo, though? I mean, it's so
Erie
perfect.
Canal. You're telling me that's real?
Yes.
Talk to me about the cover on that.
No, it's a close-up and it's bad.
Oh, a close-up.
Yeah, dude. These people don't care. It's terrible. It is terrible. The porn industry is awful.
You're
Some
just
of it.
catching on to that.
Some of it's bad. Some of it, you know what I mean? I mean, there's a market for some of it.
Including Erie Canal, apparently.
The Crack of Dawn, that is a mess. Not even real. Heavy Handfuls. That actually is. I thought that was something else because, again, I just look at the names of them. I don't look up as much as possible. And I looked up at this one, and that's a boob movie.
Oh, I was wondering
Yeah,
with
yeah.
the heavy handfuls. I wasn't sure what we're holding
Right,
here.
and Hand Solo is obvious. I mean, it's
Is it?
yeah.
You sure you can't describe a... It's hand
Yes.
solo?
Hand Solo, not Han Solo.
Well, maybe if you're European. Hand Solo.
And the one that didn't make the cut.
Sorry, Jack.
There's only like
I'm so sorry.
This was a tough one this week, guys. I'm gonna tell you. I mean, after a while, I was like, God, I just can't do it anymore. I just can't look at it as stuff anymore. It's like, anyway, it's ass worship.
Oh.
Keep in mind, 95 degrees, must feel like 105. You're out there, construction workers, roofers, and Jimmy's complaining how he can't do his job anymore.
Of looking at porn.
Looking at porn.
Looking at
pictures.
porn.
I
it's-
know how it sounds, but I'm telling you, man, when you look at some of this stuff, like I'm not talking about, I just glance at that one side of my dad's old video store.
You have to do deep research.
Yeah, you don't go. I'm not saying we're going through that beaded curtain to get to the back room of that one video store and there's like 10 choices. We're talking tens of thousands of videos.
And it sounds like our winner has seen most of them.
He guessed it immediately.
He did. He's like, crack it, Dawn.
Because I know Dawn is her.
Somebody did text us and say they used to have an ex-girlfriend named Dawn. And I used to say that I would wake up to the crack of dawn.
Oh, yeah.
Apparently it's an old joke.
Okay, well, I did not know that.
I did not know that either.
Somebody turned it into a movie, and they were disrespectful to Dawn. All right, 407-916. Dawn was disrespecting herself a lot.
Well.
All right, 77. What do you mean, well?
Bill's got to be paid.
Easy now. You be on.
But they gonna pay themselves.
You're gonna be on Big T's app, Lonely Fans. All right, 407-916-1041. Text 77031. Welcome back. Oh, I didn't say welcome back. Let's take a little break. Back in a second with more of the Jim Colbert Show. I don't know what the hell's going on.
You're listening to the Jim Colbert Show. It's never been easier to listen to Real Radio 104.1 wherever you go. Make us your number one preset on our free iHeartRadio app.
From the Clausman Law Traffic Center, car crash, call Clausman Law. ClausmanLaw.com.
There's a crash blocking the shoulder I-4 westbound before 536. Tapping the brakes, I-4 eastbound between 417 and 535. Also, a crash still blocking the right lane, I-4 westbound before Cayley Street. Stop and go traffic from 408. See traffic troubles? Call the Valvoline Instant Oil Change traffic tip line at 866-676-8477. From the Traffic Center, I'm Katie Wilkins.
This report is sponsored by AutoZone. Get in the zone. Starting stronger starts at AutoZone, where they've got battery solutions in the form of free battery testing, free battery charging, and replacement. Batteries that fit your needs. That's what makes them America's #1 battery destination. Get in the zone. AutoZone.
Man, there's no question that when you have plumbing problems at your house, the entire place stops running. No showers, no flushing toilets, no working sinks. It sucks. Everybody knows it. And that, my friends, is why it's super smart to always have a reputable plumbing company on call, and it's easy for me. The guys over at Modern Plumbing Industries have shown me a different world of plumbing service. These guys are amazing, and they do everything. Houses to high-rises, they can do it all. This company is employee-owned, and they've been in business since 1975. All plumbing issues, gas issues, water heaters, and everything plumbing, they got you covered. And when you book your appointment, please mention the Jim Colbert Show. These guys are going to kick you a $50 discount. You can call for service 24 hours a day, 407-327-6000, or find them online easily at modernpi.com.
Insurance companies don't want you to hire an attorney so they can pay you pennies on the dollar for your injuries. But I don't cost you a dime unless I get you money. I'm Orlando injury attorney Mo DeWitt. Don't get pushed around by the insurance companies. Just call Mo.
Hey, it's that mortgage guy, Don. Good news. Mortgage rates have improved again this week. Get your quote for a refinance to lower payments or get cash out at thatmortgageguyDon.com.
With that mortgage guy, Don.
All right, people, let's move. Sell every vehicle, $99 down at Headquarter Hyundai.
Sir, yes, sir.
Team 2, I want credit for all. If you've got a job and $99, you ride. Even if your credit's so bad, your Nana won't loan you money.
Sir, yes, sir. Excuse me, sir. I think you might be in the wrong place.
Is this Headquarter Hyundai?
Well, yes, but
were you ordered to sell 300 vehicles before the deadline?
Out
of my way, soldier!
Of course. Sorry, sir. Every vehicle, $99 down. New Tucsons, Elantras, every vehicle, thousands less. Plus 0% financing for 60 months. And America's best 10-year, 100,000-mile powertrain warranty with Hyundai Assurance. Can I get anyone a refreshment?
Every vehicle, $99 down.
Headquarter Hyundai! Just off I-4 on Reinhardt Road in Sanford, Lake Mary.
HeadquarterHyundai.com.
Plus tax and tag is at HeadquarterHyundai.com.
Avoid the headaches of a traditional home sale and move on your timeline with the guaranteed offer from Mark Spain Real Estate. Just a simple, stress-free way to sell your home. Hi, this is Mark Spain, and our offers are the strongest in the industry. Choosing the guaranteed offer from Mark Spain Real Estate is the easiest way to sell your home fast and for maximum profit. Visit markspain.com to find out what the guaranteed offer would be on your home and skip the hassles of cleaning and costly repairs. One of our clients, Chris, said, selling our 16-year-old home was quick thanks to the guaranteed offer from Mark Spain Real Estate. We avoided the stress of showings, constant cleaning, and negotiations. Their guaranteed offer was beyond what we were hoping for. I've been in the business for nearly 30 years, and I know what matters most: selling your home fast and for maximum profit. Trust the top real estate team in the U.S. and close with confidence. Find out what your guaranteed offer would be and close in as little as 21 days. There's no obligation. Go to markspain.com to get a guaranteed offer on your home today. That's markspain.com and start packing.
Finding great candidates to hire can be like, well, trying to find a needle in a haystack. Sure, you can post your job to some job board, but then all you can do is hope the right person comes along. Which is why you should try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/free. ZipRecruiter doesn't depend on candidates finding you. It finds them for you. Its powerful technology identifies people with the right experience and actively invites them to apply to your job. You get qualified candidates fast. So while other companies might deliver a lot of hay, ZipRecruiter finds you what you're looking for. the needle in the haystack.
See why 4 out of 5 employers who post a job on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. ZipRecruiter, the smartest way to hire. And right now, you can try ZipRecruiter for free. That's right, free at ZipRecruiter.com/free. That's ZipRecruiter.com/free. ZipRecruiter.com/free.
ZipRecruiter.
Buying a home in today's market can feel impossible, especially when you're competing with cash buyers. But now there's a smarter way. With WeAreBeyondABank.com, you can become a certified home buyer. Now that means when you make an offer, sellers know your financing is solid, so your offer can compete with cash. And for sellers, when you have a certified buyer offer, that means you don't have to settle for a lower cash price. WeAreBeyondABank.com backs their certification with a $5,000 guarantee. Your loan will close and close on time. Like us on Facebook, and you could win an Amazon gift card from WeAreBeyondABank.com. That's WeAreBeyondABank.com. They can help you find the home of your dreams. Visit WeAreBeyondABank.com. Lender number 1281698.
Orlando knows it's Sutherland.
And Sutherland Nissan knows that sometimes you just need a break. A nice long break. So during our month-long Memorial Day event, buy your new Nissan and make no payments till 2027. Hey, that's a break till next year. Plus, get Sutherland for life. Our lifetime powertrain warranty on every new Nissan. Sutherland Nissan Orlando. Online, OrlandoNissan.com.
Orlando knows it's Sutherland.
No payments for 90 days. Check back to customer for 7 payments, and customer first payment is not until January 2027. See dealer for complete details.
If you want to buy or sell your home quickly, call Nick Lee. Download a free home buyer's guide at thenickleyGroup.com. Do you have AC needs? Turn to the experts at Carrier. Go to millsair.com.
Portions of the following program were pre-recorded.
Live from the JustCallMo.com studios. Got a question after an accident? Just call Mo. Visit JustCallMo.com or dial 1-800-CALL-MO. This is WTKS-FM HD1 Cocoa Beach, Orlando. An iHeart radio station. Guaranteed human. At work? Just pretend you're on a Zoom call with us. The Jim Colbert Show on YouTube. Subscribe and watch.
Hey there, Jimmy. Don't you dare pick the porno off on Fridays, because what you think is just a little skit, for some of us, that's called our playlist for the weekend. There's some single men out here that we just are done. And for the record, that ass worship comment, that's video too.
It is.
Go figure. Boy, it's going to be a great weekend. Thank you for all the different videos. It's going to be an amazing weekend. Just don't shake my hand on Monday.
That's
okay, Han Solo.
That's so terrible.
Okay, so
it's terrifying.
When we get talk back, sometimes the audio quality isn't quite there. It's tough, but I really wanted you to hear this one. And let me turn down the music and take a listen. This came through 15 minutes ago, right before we played Pick the Porn.
Hello, my name is Dawson, and I'm 10 years old, and I'm with my dad going to the Key Center to watch Weird Al. And I just hope you guys have a great weekend.
Did he say his name is Dawson?
Yeah, so Dawson, we hope you and your dad have a great time at the Weird Al concert at the Kia Center. Hope you enjoyed Pick the Porn.
Jimmy apologizes for that, Dawson.
First 3 letters of his name are...
I know. I'm sure they're laughing about it in the car right now.
Well, I'm sure his dad jumped to the radio knob as if it was somebody holding a gun on him. All right, welcome back to the Jim Colbert Show, Real Radio 104.1. I'm Jim. There's Deb.
Hello.
Jack is here.
Yo.
We'll do 8-Bit Update in a few minutes with our buddy Jaden Grimes. He was out of here last week, but we'll get caught up on what's going out there. I think there's some gaming news out there as well.
Good.
Maybe GTA 6 is finally being released?
Oh, no. No. Stop teasing, Deb. Yeah. Don't listen to her, folks.
And by the way, Emily will be in on Monday for a movie review, and I think I'm taking my wife to see Obsession this weekend in the theaters. Everybody's going crazy about the movie Obsession, and I want to go check it out.
My daughter, who doesn't have, rarely has an interest in the movies or television, wants to see Obsession. And basically because of this 26-year-old movie, the director.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
And I believe Emily might not be here this Monday.
She's not. She's next Monday. You're right. Yeah, and then I guess that other movie, Backroom, is starting to take off as well. It was made by a YouTuber. This guy's like even younger than 20, I believe, or 26, I believe. And I think it got panned as far as a as far as a review, but I don't know that matters anymore with these meme powered movies.
It's already made $10.6 million at the box
I mean,
office.
the thing is like when you have something that and I think that may be the next wave of movie making. Like you see something that goes super viral online, go make a $10 million movie about it. I mean, you're gonna make money. It's like that Slender Man thing. It may have not made a ton of money, but I mean, if it didn't cost anything to make it, and it has a built-in viral marketing program already that you haven't spent a nickel on. You're just using the name Backroom as a movie, and you make a movie, it's going to automatically hit. I can't imagine how much it can cost to make a movie where it's just a giant room with a bunch of doors.
And again, it's that A24.
Yeah. That flickering lights.
That movie house that everyone...
Do you guys ever freak out as the way that entertainment is progressing and how I don't have a connection with a movie like Backroom. Because I'm not online at 11, 12 years old, getting drug into these, Slender Man-esque kind of viral horror things. But it's just kind of wild how that is, right?
What do you mean?
But just
not relating to it?
Meme being turned into a movie, dude.
Yeah.
Like it's not. Look, here's the thing. You could say, well, didn't they take your comic book heroes and turn them into movies? Yeah, they did. You're right.
Yeah.
So I think it's just the next iteration of how people are being entertained, and they're taking that. People who own these studios are going, oh, we have built-in marketing here. We don't have to spend any money on because all we have to do is name the movie after the meme or the video, and people will come see it.
Because that's usually half the total cost is the marketing money as well. But at least it's an original idea, because when they keep doing these remakes or reimaginations of these movies, people are like, oh. Can't they think of anything new? Well, whatever the inspiration is, whether it's based off a meme or something else, you already have people familiar with the idea. So now you just have to get them to spend I don't know, what does it cost? $300 to go to the movies now?
Yeah.
Is that about it?
The other thing too is, man, if I was a quote movie star, I think I'd be investing my money. Like, I got to tell you, man, the other thing about this generation of kids that watch movies, they don't care who's in it. Like, these movies that are coming out that are making all this money, we were just talking about this with Emily the other day. There's nobody in this movie that you really know.
Yeah.
No named actors, no big name to draw you to the movie, because they're not marketing like that. They're using the idea to market it.
Well, it's interesting, though, because when you think about that, who are the penultimate actors for the Gen Z generation?
Zendaya, or is it Zendaya? Is it Tom Holland and guys like that? Those guys now are still in their mid-30s. I mean, who's younger than that?
Chalamet?
Yeah, Timothy Chalamet. Like, I'm telling you, when you watch these award shows, I know 5 people now. And it's not because I'm not tuned in. I read every day about the entertainment industry, but the problem is I don't read that part of the entertainment industry because I'm not 18 years old or 16 years old looking to be entertained.
There you have it.
Yeah.
This is when the award shows hurt more than they help.
And if I had a movie studio, I'd be putting a for sale sign in front of that bitch in a second, man, because these streaming companies are able to just capitalize on this stuff so immediately. They don't have to go through all the red tape of getting approvals or greenlit. They just go to the boss at Netflix and it's like, it looks good. Make it for $2.5 million to see what happens.
Or crowdsource it.
Right. Or crowdsource it. Get it out there.
I mean, when you think about it, Blair Witch was really the forefront of that.
It really was.
And I think they're planning a new Blair Witch project, actually.
They are. But even the movie Halloween, the original Halloween made in the 70s, that movie was made on a shoestring budget.
Yeah. And
made tons of money because, again, it was just kind of lo-fi and authentic. And I think that's what kids now are kind of looking for. Just something kind of lo-fi. I don't want to see all the CGI.
Authentic. That's what
right.
This is the anti-AI generation.
It really is.
So anything that will take them away from it, even the flicker of it being AI, I could see would be appealing to that generation.
Yeah, they do not care for it, man. There's another college college commencement speech that was given by by a man, and he brought up the AI thing, and man, he got booted. And I guess didn't Vance just say something about that? And that was to the academy. But they're just booing. They don't like it. They don't like the idea of losing their job to AI or having to deal with something that isn't reality, which is wild. I mean, you think they'd be embracing it more than anybody.
Not that generation.
Not.
In fact, a lot of reels I've been seeing on Instagram is young people talking about Pope Leo's encyclical that he released this week, the first of his papacy.
Right, yeah.
That took on AI.
Yes.
So people are like, well,
saying it needs to be heavily regulated or taken care of, but
become a Catholic, and then you can tell your workplace that by for religious reasons you can't use AI.
Oh,
and I'm
interesting.
thinking,
All right, 77031. Did you guys hear about the 19-year-old UK lottery winner?
No.
So this kid, 19 years old, he's in England. He wins the lottery. And I think it's £4 million. So what is that now? Pound's almost 1-to-1 now again, isn't it?
I don't believe so. Well,
the pound's a little hotter.
Pound's hotter. Yeah.
Yeah.
A little hotter.
Yeah.
Yeah, there for a minute that was pretty close, wasn't it? I was almost double a while back.
It was. I wasn't aware we even got close.
So what's £4 million is like what? $4.5 million, maybe $5?
Oh, I would say closer to 6.
Closer to $6 million.
Yeah.
You think? Is it really that much?
Potentially, yeah.
Wow, really? All right.
Let me see the exchange rate.
$5.4 million. It says it right there in parentheses. I didn't look. In the next paragraph, it said it. I didn't even see that. I was looking at the first paragraph.
You are correct.
$5.4 million. Now, why is that a big deal? He's 19 years old.
Because he doesn't know a thing about what to do with it, so he spent it on something stupid.
That is exactly what I would have guessed. That's not the case. What do you think makes this so special, Jack? Why is this a story?
He spent it. Oh, he got paid in crypto.
He is not giving his parents a nickel.
Oh.
What?
While he lives at home. And his parents are a little forward on this. I'm going to be honest with you. Like, if one of my kids won the lottery, I wouldn't say a word to them about getting any of the money. I would just say, look, if you feel that I gave you a good enough childhood where you wanted to reward me for doing such a wonderful job as the best dad ever.
Wow, it sounds like you're applying for a job there for a second. Shouldn't you just put the plate of food down on the table and then snatch it away before you can put a fork in it?
That's a great idea.
That's disturbing to me. That is so disturbing to me. There was a Reddit post recently of a woman who said that she's helping her daughter pay for her cell phone bill and apartment, and talked about retirement. And the girl said, well, I hope you're not expecting me to help. And the mom was like, what? And the daughter's like, listen, I didn't ask to be born.
Oh, my God almighty. I had one of my kids that went through that phase.
I didn't ask to be born, so don't ask me to take care of you when you get old, as she's paying for her cell phone bill.
I had a kid that went through that phase, and let me tell you, I smacked that phase right out of her. Yeah, we got rid of that phase in a hurry. Jeez Louise.
Wow.
Yeah.
God.
You have the balls to say that to me. Are you out of your damn mind?
Well, and this kid winning almost $6 million, and he's not going to give his parents a dime while he's living at home?
No, here's the thing. The parents were a little forward. The parents kind of said, we think you should give us half of that. The parents said, you should give us half of that. Now, he had planned to give them £750,000, which is $1 million, as a thank you, because they have their own savings. They've been around for a while. Their mortgage was already paid off. And when he proposed that, they called him selfish.
Oh.
Okay, yeah. No, this one's on the parents. Yeah, this one's on the parents.
That last wrinkle did it for you, didn't
it? Yeah. He didn't try and freeze them out. He planned to give them a nice sum of money, and it wasn't good enough for them.
Yeah. And then somebody down here said I wanted $2.4 million on a scratch off, but instead of celebrating, I decided to test my family first. For years, I'd been everyone's emergency ATM, car repairs, rent, tuition, medical bills. So before telling anyone about the money, I pretended I'd lost my warehouse job. And then went on to, talk about that. My sister stopped inviting me to family dinners. My brother suddenly got too busy to answer my calls. In other words, when he stopped giving out the money when they were asking for it, everybody all of a sudden changed their attitude toward him.
Quick way to fix that.
I got to tell you, we used to play the lottery a little bit, and we had this kind of rule thing, like, this is how much each person in the family is going to get, and I would let them know immediately. Like, if I won something, like I think it was 300-something million a couple weeks ago, and if I won money like that, I would go to each one of my family members and say, hey, look, I came into some money, and this is what I want to do for you. And then I would do that for them. And then, like, the extended family, maybe pay off their mortgage. Give them a little bit of money to pay off their bills, pay them clean, and then let them
go on a vacation.
And then let them move on their own. Immediate family, a little bit more. Obviously, you do that same thing and then give them a bigger nest egg so they can enjoy their life.
Biggest piece goes to your coworkers.
Yeah, the biggest piece goes to the coworkers.
Smart, Jack.
Like C-Lane and guys like that.
Whoa. He doesn't even like you.
I'm sure he does, maybe. Kind of. I'm certain of it, maybe.
Hang on a second. Let me schedule showing you how to post the podcast before we get out of here today.
All right, 407-916-1041. Again, you can always text us at 77031. Take a little break. Back in a second with 8-Bit Update and our buddy Jaden Grimes. We'll do that right after this.
Woohoo!
Coming up tonight on Real Radio at 7, it's a corporate time with Tom and Dan. Brought to you by MyEternalVitality.com and Modern Plumbing Industries. At 8 p.m., it's the Orlando Shine Show with Brendan and the Bus. At 9, we all find out what the hell is Angel listening to. Tonight on Real Radio 104.1.
Accident on Althea Trail. The eastbound side between Colonial Drive and Waterford Lakes Parkway is closed. The emergency vehicles are on that side. The crash blocking 2 left lanes is on 434 westbound at Waterford Lakes Parkway. Crash blocking 2 right lanes, I-95 northbound at the beach line. And another accident blocking the right lane now, I-4 westbound before Cayley. See traffic troubles? Call the Valvoline Instant Oil Change Traffic Tip Line at 866-676-8477. From the Traffic Center, I'm Katie Wilkins.
This report is sponsored by Wendy's new Biggie Deals. Choose one of Wendy's new Biggie Deals. At $4, $6, and $8, pick one of the new Biggie Deals you're craving. For a pretty biggie deal, gotta be Wendy's. U.S. price and participation may vary.
Hey everybody, Jim Colbert here with my friends over at Life Imaging FLA. It is time to be a hero. Tell your friends and family about Life Imaging FLA. Look, man, if you have a family member you think could benefit from the scan over at Life Imaging, get them over there. Man, they've been in town 3 years, 24,000 scans, saving 400 to 500 lives, and they don't play around. I have heard so many testimonies about people who are like, hey, look, we heard the ad. We wanted to go in just to see how we were. And one person in the couple would be fine, and the other person in the couple would not be fine. And as a matter of fact, the scan would have shown blockages that allowed that person to go into the hospital, get the needed surgery, and then live a longer life. That's what this is all about. And when you consider that heart disease kills more people in the U.S. than anything else, and then in some of those cases, you will get no symptoms, no warning. You will literally just drop dead. This seems like a no-brainer. So don't wait. Do what I did. Get over to Life Imaging right now. Get this free heart scan. Just a few minimum requirements. Guys, it is a $699 value, and you don't take off your clothes. There are no dyes or injections. The entire thing only takes a few minutes. Make this call today. It's pound 250. Say the keyword free heart scan. That's all you have to do. Pound 250. Say the keyword free heart scan. They'll connect you in seconds. Guys, make that call today and take control of your long-term health care. And please, while you're there, ask about their cancer screening as well, because early detection saves lives. It's Life Imaging FLA.
Car crash? Call Klausman. KlausmanLaw.com. That's KLAUSMAN.
It happens only once a year in Las Vegas.
Our legendary iHeartRadio Music Festival, presented by Capital One,
Is back.
Put your hands in the air.
One stage, 2 nights.
Are you ready?
featuring the biggest names in music. Live, loud, and always full of surprises.
We're getting this party going, huh?
Hear it live on iHeartRadio and streaming live on Disney Plus and Hulu.
Listen for the reveal of our 2026 iHeartRadio Music Festival.
Tuesday morning at 8.
If you're the victim of a car crash, never rush to settle with the insurance companies and never settle for just any attorney. Demand Anajar and Levine. Call 1-800-747-FREE for a free consultation and take back control of your life.
In Office Orlando.
The AutoNation flash sale is on. For 1 week only, drive new and used cars with 0 down, plus 0 payments all summer long. We'll even buy your car and pay you top dollar on the spot. Don't miss it. Save on your favorite makes and models. 0 down plus 0 payments all summer long. Go to your nearest AutoNation now. Less stress, more go. Appraisal subject to verification. 90 days to first payment on approved credit. Interest accrues from date of purchase. See store for details. Expires 5/31/26.
Can you trust your home flooring needs to a 17-year-old kid that was in the paint department yesterday? No! Deal directly with Corey, the owner at Core Flooring. He'll beat anyone's price guaranteed. Core Flooring in Winter Park. Online at coreflooringfl.com.
It's the Marketer's Report. In this edition, Heather Sparks, head of content at Zenith, the Publicist media agency, discusses the inherently human power of radio hosts.
I actually think DJs were the original influencers. You invited them into your home, you invited them into your ear, you built a relationship with them, you understood and trusted the things that were interesting to them. And yes, now that's got a full flywheel and it's very video based and there's a lot of different types of influence. And so thinking about the plethora of content, human created versus not human created. I think as humans, we're always looking to feel something. And so I think human connection is never going to go away.
As the #1 audio company, iHeartMedia connects marketers to all the audiences, live conversations, trusted influencers, and the insights and data you need to grow, and all guaranteed human. If you're a marketer, go to iHeartAdvertising.com.
Listen to Real Radio in your smart home. Just tell Alexa to play Real Radio 104.1 on iHeartRadio. Sponsored by Mark Spain Real Estate.
At TK Law, we do...
Hey, Colbert crew.
Divorce is full of hidden traps.
Hey, Colbert.
Mistakes that can cost you your money, your time, and your future. With one wrong step, you're stuck. We know the path. We have guided countless clients through this forest, and we can help guide you too with a clear vision, a careful strategy, and proven results. Don't risk it all alone. Trust TK Law. One firm for life.
Whether it's that check engine light, those streaky wipers, or that DIY fix you've been putting off, now is the time to visit Advance Auto Parts, your first stop for parts, service, and reliability. From quick fixes to big jobs, we've got you covered. Need a new battery, brakes, wipers, oil? Everything you need is right here, along with people who really know cars. With Advance, you can always count on fast, friendly, and dependable service. Never settle for anything less. Visit Advance Auto Parts today.
Hey guys, it's us, the Jonas Brothers. I'm Joe.
I'm Kevin.
And I'm Nick. And guess what? We created our own podcast called Hey Jonas.
We invented a podcast?
Well, we didn't invent it. We just contributed to it.
We're the first people to do podcasts. We get to ask other people questions because we're sick and tired of being asked questions.
Well, sick and tired is a strong way to put it, but you know.
Tired and sick.
Tired and sick. Listen to Hey Jonas on America's #1 podcast network, iHeart. Follow Hey Jonas and start listening on the free iHeartRadio app today.
Win $25,000 in free impact windows from Maurice Windows. Text TRUST to 20129.
AI doesn't have a childhood story that goes too far. We do. In spades. Real Radio 104.1, guaranteed human. Proof that we have a face for radio. The Jim Colbert Show on YouTube. Subscribe and watch.
Hey, JC Crew, CY here. You know, getting back to that warning about the parts from the Blue Horizon explosion, it sounds to me like they don't want anybody picking it up and selling it online. I mean, if it was that dangerous that you couldn't touch it, why don't you shut down the beach? Somebody's going to step on it. Some fish is going to swallow it.
Hey, JCS Crew, what's going on? This is Ray Mello. Last segment was funny because I can relate because I'm an English teacher, and these kids, even the easiest words are difficult to spell. The word that I can think of that I still have trouble spelling is coincidence.
Yeah.
That one is a little bit confusing and all that. And also any word that starts with PSY, like psychic or psychology. So there you go. Have a great weekend.
Thanks, bud. Appreciate that very much. Coincidence is a tough one. Convenient sometimes can be interesting.
Yeah.
All right, welcome back to the Jim Colbert Show, Real Radio 104.1. Thanks for tuning in. We hope you guys have a big weekend planned. It's supposed to be a little soaky out there this weekend. Some rain coming through, so make your plans accordingly. I'm Jim. There's Deb.
Hello.
Jack is here as well.
Yeah.
I see a mop-headed, sweat-suited young man in the studio. That must be time to do 8-Bit Update.
It's game time on Real Radio. Get ready for the 8-Bit Update. Your quick hit on gaming news, reviews, and a little chaos as Pop tries gaming. The 8-Bit Update with Jaden starts now.
Good laugh, Jaden Grimes! JG in the house. What's up, big dog? How
It
you
might
doing?
look like a sweatsuit to you, but let me tell you, my studio is below zero.
Dude, this building is like, I don't know what's going on. It's bipolar.
Yeah, I know.
This studio, we have the door propped open.
Because it's so hot in here.
It's very warm in the studio. You walk out this door and down toward where Jaden's studio is, the temperature drops 18 degrees. And if I'm lying, I'm dying.
No, seriously. It
is like 65 degrees on that side of the building and like 85 over here.
I maybe wore a t-shirt twice to work ever, dude. I have to wear a hoodie every day. It is freezing on my side.
And actually even worse, the lobby out front of your studio is cold, but your production room in general is cold. It's colder in the studio.
Yo, no joke. It's probably about like 65, 64 in that studio. And then I go over to the other one and it's 70. It feels amazing.
It's crazy. You'll walk out of here and you'll be sweating. By the time you get to the men's bathroom, you're like, God, I need a sweater. And then you get back here and you're like burning up again.
Oh, I love it in here.
So what's going on, buddy? How's your week?
Oh, my week's been good. I had a short week. Memorial Day was Monday, so it's really thrown me off. I forgot today was Friday.
And the one thing we didn't talk to you about is when you went up, didn't you do a trip up to New York or up
Boston.
north? Boston. How was your trip? Tell me about it.
Dude, it was amazing. I love Boston. I love being able to see like trees and not apartment complexes everywhere. Like it's amazing. There's actually land up there. That's my favorite part about Boston. I did trails and everything.
Do you have a connection to that area?
Yeah, my brother moved up there about 10 years ago.
Oh, did he?
Yeah, he was just kind of sick of Florida. Got a job offer up there. He was like, yeah, I'll take it. And then just made a life up there.
So you just went there to stay for a little bit?
Yeah, my tattoo artist is up there. I went to a Wage War show, one of my favorite metal bands. My vacations up there revolve around a concert and tattoos. So it was time to get a new tattoo, and there was a show
21.
going.
What'd you get?
I'm working on my graveyard sleeve right now. I wear a hoodie so you can never see it, but I have a half sleeve on the top of my arm, and I just got a witch from Left 4 Dead 2 onto it. I got a tombstone with like a zombie hand with the rock sign because I have a rock band of skeletons playing in my graveyard. And then I got this really cool ghost on the back of my shoulder.
Yeah.
So, just making art on my arm, I guess.
Out of curiosity, I mean, how old are you?
21.
So you're 21 years old. It's so funny because my buddy Daniel Dennis from Tom and Dan, he started doing the tattoo thing when we were working together with the Monsters. And I used to, because he has them on his knuckles and stuff. And I used to ask him, like, Daniel, do you ever worry about like what effect that'll have on your job search? And he looked at me and said, "Shut up, old man."
Yeah.
He goes, you're way out of date. Nobody doesn't get a job now because they have a tattoo. If you have the skill set, you're going to get the job. You don't know what you're talking about. And we did turn that into a massive topic because, and to be honest with you, my comment was out of like love for him because I love him. They're two of my favorite people on planet Earth. And I was like worried. Like I was his dad. I was like, man, are you sure about this?
They're going to fire you?
Dude, do you ever put any thought into stuff like that?
Absolutely
you get your
not.
hair cut?
Look at the hair. I mean, that might give it away.
Well,
But
we're in the entertainment business. I mean, obviously you can get away with a lot more on this, but radio is one of those jobs. You have no idea if it's going to be here tomorrow afternoon.
Well, it extends over to my Publix job. I work at Publix as well. They don't like the nose piercings. Sometimes I have to hide them depending who's in the building. But my manager has face tattoos. So when I look at that, I'm like, I can get a tattoo anywhere. It doesn't even matter.
When your Publix manager has a face tat, you're the best Publix ever.
Oh, yeah, dude. One on the right side, one on the left side. I might have pointed at the wrong side when I said that. But, don't know my left and rights.
Yeah, teardrop face tats or BOGO at Publix.
The spider web.
Yeah. Right.
The spider web on the elbow is a little too much.
Yes.
I got close to my elbow on that witch tattoo. I wanted to cry, dude.
It hurt.
Oh, yeah. I genuinely never had pain during a tattoo, and then they touch my elbow, and I'm just,
really?
I want to cry.
I've heard the worst is the top of your foot or your rib cage. I hear it's excruciating.
Oh, the rib cage for sure. The top of your foot, I can imagine. I have one on my leg, and it was the worst pain ever. But let's talk some games.
Okay, let's do that real quick. But I want to ask you one more question.
Oh, let's do it.
Do you do the sedation thing? Because don't. Okay, easy now. I mean, is that a bad thing? Yeah, because people get sedated when they do this now sometimes.
Well,
for the big pieces, I guess.
Yeah, there's two forms of it. You can do the numbing cream, which I am thinking about. I am thinking about the numbing cream for my elbow, but because I don't want to do the numbing cream, it's different for everybody. It could last 30 seconds or it could last 2 hours.
Right, yeah.
And if it lasts 30 seconds, I'm just going to get jolted into this crazy pain on my elbow. Yeah. So I might as well just take it for a minute or two and go numb. The anesthesia where you get put under a sleep, that can kill you. I don't know why anybody would do that.
For a tattoo, nonetheless.
Seriously, I asked my tattoo artist, like, have you ever even thought about doing that? And she was like, no, I will go to jail for murder. And I was like, all right.
All right, what do you got for us in gaming this week?
Every time I come here, I feel like I tell you guys prices have risen. Prices continue to rise. The Steam Deck has now risen. The 512 gigabyte one used to be $549. You want to take a guess how much that one is?
$629 now.
$789.
Whoa!
Yeah.
Whoa, dude!
Yeah. For a handheld. A handheld portable gaming machine, which, by the way, you can play a lot of games on it, but yeah.
That's a 50% increase in price.
Yeah, that's a big $240 increase. And then you go over to the 1 terabyte storage on the Steam Deck, all right? Used to be $649. You want to take a guess?
It's got to be $1,150.
Well, you're going a little over,
Okay,
but you're not too far off. $949.
Yeah.
That's
Crazy.
ridiculous, dude. My Xbox, now this was at release. They're probably a little more now. I paid $500 on an Xbox.
That's what amazes me. The Xbox, the PS5 that came out at $500 for the higher end ones are now have shot up a couple hundred. And what? It's because of the microchips?
Yeah.
Yeah, the chips. But again, I will say this over and over and over again. Even at $500 or $600 or $700, the entertainment that console will give you far exceeds that price. Let me give you an example. If I were to go buy a set of golf clubs right now, irons right now, they're $1,700 for premium irons. And that's just the irons. That's not golf balls. That's not a bag. That's not drivers. That's not a putter. It's just the irons. But the whole idea is I could use those for 15 years if I wanted to. So I think it's the same kind of thing. You guys get freaked out on price.
Not with the handheld. It's so different.
Is it really?
I promise you it's different. All right.
It doesn't have the shelf life?
I don't think it does because it doesn't have the software that a Xbox Series X would have. It's so much smaller and you got to impact into this little portable device. I mean, look, you buy the Xbox Series X with the 2 terabyte hard drive. That's $799. That's pretty much the same price as the lower version of the Steam Deck.
Right, yeah.
Why would you not just get a better console?
I guess.
So
yeah.
I feel like that only shoots yourself in the foot when you're these portable gaming markets. I don't know.
But that's the thing now. Ross brought his out the other day. What is it, the Switch? Is
Yeah,
that what
the
Ross
Switch
has?
2.
Yeah.
Holy man, I never even saw that thing. He brought it out the other day when he was in at the end of the day to show me, and I was like, damn, dude, that thing's crazy.
Oh, they're awesome.
I mean, that thing is bananas. It is really amazing.
Not worth $950 amazing. I'll tell you that, dude. James Bond has a new video game coming out. I've never been a super big James Bond guy. I feel like that's straight up your alley right there.
Man, as a kid, my dad and I used to get into knockdown fights because the James Bond movies would come on Sunday nights at like 8 o'clock because they had to because of the name and the women and stuff. And my bedtime was 9. So I'd get halfway through the movies and my dad would be like, bedtime, and I'd lose my damn mind. It was my favorite thing ever. Still to this day, I have a big James Bond thing.
Dude, I think you would love this video game. It's called 007 First Light. It came out just last week. Brand new video game. It has a 9 out of 10 on Steam, and IGN also gave it a 9 out of 10.
Really?
Yeah. This has been told to me by like the people on Twitter and everything, the people I follow. This is one of the best James Bond stories, period.
That's interesting. It's interesting because they're actually looking for a new Bond right now, and that makes news about once a week now of like who they think is going to be the next Bond. Interested. So do they use just do they use like a character that looks like
I wouldn't say he looks like any of the James Bonds. I would say he's more of just like a generic James Bond looking guy.
Tom Cruise?
Yeah.
What Tom Cruise with he has like the black slick over. I guess you could say he looks a little like Tom Cruise.
The Roger Moore version.
Yeah, I guess you could say that. The NBA has a new video game coming out, and it's not the mainline 2K games. There's a lot of new games coming out right now. It's called NBA The Run, and the open beta starts tomorrow, 6 a.m. or from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. on all consoles. You don't need a code. You can just download it and play it. It looks like the old NBA Street from PlayStation 2, and it kind of has like the same art style as NBA Playground. So it looks like a quick, like fun little arcadey basketball game.
What's the most popular sports game? Is it still like football? Is it still Madden? Is that always the one? Because I never hear anybody talking about baseball games.
It might be FIFA.
FIFA's pretty huge, but honestly, I still think it's 2K. The NBA 2K community is huge. Every single year, they buy it. They go play online. They play the park. For all the hate 2K gets, it has an insane player base.
But it also has that culture backing it too, right? Because a lot of players play that game, and I don't know if that's the same with Madden. I don't know how many football players play football video games, but we know for a fact that NBA players play the hell out of that.
Oh no, I completely agree with you. And 2K is very smart with how they do it. If you're like an NBA player or you're a music artist or a YouTuber, they put it on your gamer tag. They make sure you walk around and people know you're in the NBA or you make music or something like that.
That's awesome.
Yeah, so it probably makes the celebrities feel a little like, oh, I'm important. Look at me.
So the remember, this is worldwide. So the undisputed heavyweight in sports gaming is EA Sports FC, which is formerly FIFA.
Oh, is it really?
They didn't want to deal with the licensing, so it's just EA Sports FC Football Club, right? Number 2, the NBA 2K series.
There you go.
And number 3 is now Madden.
Is it really? Yeah.
And
Well, I mean, FIFA actually has a bigger scope because more countries play that sport than play just American football.
Oh, for sure. And people gamble on FIFA. I don't know if they still do, but back in the day, people would gamble crazy on those FIFA games.
Would they really?
Oh, yeah, on like pulling the cards and everything like that. I'm sure it's still a thing. But I could see the college football games taking over that Madden spot because them college football games got me in a chokehold. I love them. I talk a lot of bad about Call of Duty. I really do.
It's super popular, isn't it?
Oh, it's one of my first video games I ever played. I love Call of Duty. I love the older Call of Duties.
Why are you talking mad ass about it?
Dude, because they suck. Because they suck. I caught myself.
So close. Dude gets a tat and all of a sudden he's a rock star.
Yeah.
All of a sudden he can't control his tongue.
No, I did control my tongue right there. It's because they suck, all right? They're really bad. The most recent ones have not been good. They have a shelf life of maybe 2 weeks. But Modern Warfare 4 just got announced. The trailer came out, and it looks like real life, dude.
Does it really?
I need you to pull up this trailer at some point today, and I need you to just look at these graphics. It looks like I'm looking at you right now. It's so crazy to me. And one of the reasons why they look so good is it's one of the first newer games to just stop support for the older consoles. It's not coming to the PlayStation 4 or the older Xbox. So they can now just really like crank up these machines.
Holy.
That looks like real life. Yeah.
Dude, that's crazy.
Yeah, that's real life.
That looks like video inside a tank. That looks like a documentary.
I looked at it yesterday and I was like, is this in game? What is this? And yeah, it is.
Yeah, they're showing it on our YouTube channel right now.
Look at that, dude.
Look at how real life,
so crazy.
I know. And that's what these consoles can do, man. It's crazy.
You'd know that if you gamed.
I do game, but I just play kitty games.
Yeah, he likes the little cats.
Okay, right. You know what? You decided that, okay? Okay, you gave me that. That's on you, bitch.
He is a cat lover now.
Yeah. He did tell me about that.
Yeah, did he really?
We talked about it on the show.
We didn't talk about anything like that. I don't talk about cats on this show. This is a man show. We talk about carburetors and gas.
Yeah, hang on, just let me grab my balls.
And tractors and cowboy hats. That's what we talk about here.
You talk about your cat.
Your cat. All the time.
A cat. It's not my cat. It's a cat. It's a random cat.
Yeah, it's your grandson or granddaughter. I couldn't remember.
It's my daughter's cat. We're watching her because they just had a kid, and the cat is,
Yeah,
loves him.
Cats kill children.
Yeah. It's all right. It's defense mechanism.
Yeah, that is crazy, buddy. So how do they get is it just the processor that makes it that much better, or is it how they make it in other games? Are they using the same tech to do that?
I would imagine most games at this point are going to start to look like that. Yeah, with technology just getting better, it's just only bound to happen.
Now, what resolution is that? I'll show my real age. I mean, I know that right now, like 1080p is still the highest resolution you can get for like a TV, or is it 4K or what?
I'm
8K. I don't know.
Well, you're also testing me here a little bit. I would say that has to be above 1080p. I would say it has to be in 1440.
Yeah, I think it's 4K. But so some games they can make them bigger and they can make them detailed like that. It's more costly. Right,
is that what it is?
You're talking. You are billions into investing in GTA 6, so everyone's expecting this to be top level. But some games will they'll like, well, we can cut back. It doesn't have to be graphically fantastic. They come in at a lower price and they don't have to sell as many. So it's a different business model of just getting a game out there. And if the gameplay is right and people enjoy it, it can still catch that way.
What's the number one first part of the shooter game right now?
Right now, I'd probably still say it's Call of Duty. Even with the player drought and how bad it's got, I really think it's Call of Duty. They just have dominated the market for 15 plus years.
They just had the biggest brand out there for the longest time.
Yeah,
right?
They have a movie getting made about them right now. They're even bringing Modern Warfare 4 to the Switch 2. This is the first Call of Duty game since Black Ops 1 that's been on a Nintendo device. It's
crazy. So funny. That's the last one I remember is the Black Ops one when that hit. I just because again when you read about the industry, you just kind of learn the names. So I remember the Black Ops one. How long ago was that?
Oh, that came out when I was 2010.
Be very careful.
I was about to say when I was a kid.
Be very careful.
Man,
very
getting
careful.
Loose over there
because you're 21 now, and from my perspective, you are still a child.
Yeah, but I pay a car payment. I got a little bit of adult in me.
I got you. One last thing.
Just too cute.
Just a little bit more on Call of Duty, real quick. I thought this was really cool. I saw this in one of the stories. So the Call of Duty campaign takes place in North Korea, South Korea. It takes a place in a couple other locations, but mainly Korea. And they watched real like YouTube documentaries, like people going to Korea and everything like that, trying to get it perfect. And I thought that was the coolest story in the world because you're watching YouTube documentaries as like real reliable sources now. That's awesome because 10 years ago they
weren't doing any of
no,
that.
they would have looked at you like, "Are you stupid?"
Yeah, just make it up.
Yeah. So I love that. I think it's really cool, and that shows you even the smaller YouTube creators do a lot of work for all these companies.
And when does that drop?
October 23rd.
Oh, wow. So it's still quite a bit away.
Yeah.
It's just
but
pre-Christmas? Is that?
Yeah, right before pre-Christmas. But for games, honestly, that's a pretty small window for...
Is it really?
I dropped my trailer, and now we dropped this video game within 4 months. Most drop a trailer, and you hear nothing for 2 years.
No way, really. Did not know that. So GTA 6 still on schedule?
Yeah. Actually, so funny enough, it was supposed to come out this week on the 26th, and then it got pushed back to November. But we're still good for November.
Come on. Why do you guys keep listening to these people? They've done this to you 15 times.
No, they pushed it back once, but this was the date it was supposed to be out until now it's been November. We've known it's been November, but right now we are at the point where it should have been released.
It breaks my heart.
By the way, Black Ops first came out in 2010.
Boom.
Jaden was 5 years old.
Boom. Playing Call of Duty, getting yelled at and everything.
What a great dad.
What?
Guys, my first video game was Grand Theft Auto 4. I mean, it just gets better.
Good job, buddy. Give it up for Gaten. Always, I love your bit, buddy. It's so good. You do such a good job for us. I appreciate it so much.
I appreciate you guys. Thank you.
News?
Yeah, the Florida budget passes the legislature. Yay. Who the Magic hired today as the new head coach, and Southwest reverses an unpopular passenger policy. We'll talk about that next during You Heard It Here First.
You got it. Take a little break. We'll come back and get Deb's news and get the hell out of here on a Friday.
Real Radio is on Instagram at Real Radio 1041. Sponsored by the law offices of Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys. Call the law offices of Anajar and Levine at 1-800-747-FREE.
That's 1-800-747-3733.
From the Odoo.com Weather Center. Odoo.com, the only business software you will need.
Hey there, Central Florida, Fox 35, Storm Team Meteorologist Snow O'Bergen here. We're dodging some showers and downpours through the evening. They should wrap up by about 10 o'clock. Tomorrow, not as many showers as there was today. Temperatures will be in the upper 80s, but when you factor in the humidity, it'll feel like it's in the upper 90s. Sunday is the day where widespread afternoon and evening storms return. So if you're trying to make plans this weekend that are outside a lot, Saturday definitely a little bit better than Sunday. Rain chances will remain high into next week. Have a great weekend.
This report is sponsored by Wendy's new Biggie Deals. Choose one of Wendy's new Biggie Deals. At $4, $6, and $8, pick one of the new Biggie Deals you're craving. For a pretty biggie deal, gotta be Wendy's. U.S. price and participation may vary.
Hey, guys, let's get prepped up for summer grilling with huge savings on premium brands at our friends over at Tools Ace Hardware right now through May 31st. Check this. Find great deals on top grills from Weber, Napoleon, Big Green Egg, Gosney, Rectech, and more. You can save up to $200 on Big Green Egg packages. You can stock up on accessories, including 25% off all Blackstone griddle accessories. But Tools Ace also has a gigantic selection of gourmet sauces, rubs, and seasonings, plus that's premium brands like Meat Church. And take advantage of free assembly and local delivery on all grill purchases $3.99 and up. Shop at any of their 14 Central Florida locations or get them online at acehardware.com. It's Tools Ace, your backyard place.
Hey Orlando, Joe Rossi here for Greenway Kia. We've got 3 metro locations, meaning we have 3 times the inventory. All priced clearly online with Greenway all-in pricing. The price you see is the price you pay. No games, no additional fees, just total transparency. And that goes for your trade-in too. At Greenway Kia, over 40 dealerships bid for your trade, so you can be confident you're getting the best value possible for your trade-in. I'm Joe Rossi, and I want to see it in a Greenway Kia. Visit greenwaykias.com.
Negative equity refinanced. Expires 6/5/26.
The biggest sporting event in the world, and a superior light beer to match it. Michelob Ultra. For every match, every goal, every superior play on the world's biggest stage. Because from the pitch to the pour, superior is worth playing for. Michelob Ultra, official beer sponsor of the FIFA World Cup 26. Enjoy responsibly. Copyright 2026, Anheuser-Busch Michelob Ultra Light Beer, St. Louis, Missouri.
Hey, it's that mortgage guy, Don. Good news if you're considering a reverse mortgage. Rates have improved again this week. Get a same-day quote at thatmortgageguyDon.com.
Does Florida care about AIDS? Somewhere in the state tonight, a mother is rationing the pills that keep her alive. On June 30th, she and 12,000 others will permanently lose access to Florida's AIDS drug program and the insurance support that keeps them healthy. After that, people start dying. Not in theory, in emergency rooms across this state. This isn't a budget problem. It's a choice. Go to ahf.org/ADAP. 1 minute could save thousands of lives.
Mills Air in business since 1992. That's over 30 years here in Central Florida. They're not going anywhere. Carrier factory authorized dealer. You can always turn to the experts at Carrier. Equipment change outs and upgrades right now with up to $1,275 in rebates. Visit millsair.com.
Guys, here's the truth. Buying a diamond has never been easy, and now with lab-grown diamonds in the mix, it's even trickier. Are you paying too much? Are you really getting the most for your money? Here's the good news. At International Diamond Center, we cut through the confusion. We give you the straight facts, remove the mystery, and teach you how to make a smart choice, whether you're leaning toward a lab-grown diamond or a timeless natural one. For over 40 years, our mission has stayed the same. Protect the consumer. Reveal the real story behind pricing. Expose the tricks so you don't overpay. We've done it with natural diamonds forever. Now we're doing the exact same thing with lab-grown. At IDC, you'll find an unmatched selection of both, natural and lab-grown, right here in our showroom. We'll let you compare them side by side, as many as you want, until you're completely confident. And no matter which you choose, you get our direct, no-nonsense pricing every day. No inflated markups, no games to maximize profit. Just exceptional value and honest dealing. Don't guess, don't wonder. Come to the experts you can trust. International Diamond Center, Altamont Springs, Waterford Lakes, and Mall of Millenia.
Tickets to the world's greatest soccer tournament start at ouch and peak somewhere around, okay, seriously? So, we'll watch from home. Academy Sports and Outdoors makes the best seat in the house your house, with grills that make concession stands nervous, coolers that don't charge $15 for a drink, and official team jerseys so you can find your people fast. Go all in for the cup without pulling a hammy reaching for your wallet. Academy. Fun can't lose.
My dad passed away unexpectedly. Of course, it was awful in every way, but we are very grateful that he had life insurance. So even after he was gone, he was still able to provide for us. And that's why I have life insurance for my family. Ethos.com. They make it fast and easy to get covered. It's 100% online. You get a quote in seconds, and you can apply in minutes. You get covered the same day.
Get your free quote at ethos.com/save. That's ethos.com/save. Paid spokesperson. Time spent on application may vary. Online health questions required. Rates may vary.
Need help navigating your will or trust? Visit onefirmforlife.com today for your free consultation.
Stay tuned to the Jim Colbert Show as we demonstrate our attitude of gratitude. Our thank you segment is sponsored by Life Imaging FLA. Now open. Call pound 250 keyword heart scan.
Our friends at TK Law want to remind us to look ahead. Looking ahead on Real Radio. Don't forget Home Pro Radio tomorrow morning at 7. Classic alternative music with Chad Saturday and Sunday. And Sunday morning, I'll be back with NaomiBradshaw.com for Captain's Log Radio at 8 and Joseph Martins with Sunday morning coming down at 9. That's every Sunday here on Real Radio. When it comes time for you to look ahead for you and your family, whether it's a will, trust, the world of family law, trust Ray Trenley and the team at TK Law. You find them online at onefirmforlife.com.
You're listening to the Jim Colbert Show on Real Radio 104.1.
Spelling is like one of my most worst things I hate doing. That's why I married up. I married a very smart woman who helps me spell, so I always tell people, I don't know how to spell, but I married up on purpose. Love the show, Colbert Crew.
Thank you, brother. Appreciate that so much.
Jimmy, I'm a trilingual. I know English is my second language, Creole is my first, and French is my third. And I can tell you, I got A-level in English, British English. And it drives me nuts, some of the words that you guys just kind of butchered. A good example is color. It's C-O-L-O-U-R.
Well, you said collar, not color.
We also said it was this turd language.
Well, labor was spelled that way as well, right?
Yeah, and they spell tire with a Y.
Right, exactly.
Tyre.
In theater, the R is before the E, correct?
Yes.
Yeah.
Jim Jam's the worst place I ever got tattooed.
Wow.
Was across my spinal cord on the top of my shoulders. That one hurt. But by far the one thing that hurt more than anything was getting my nipples pierced. I wouldn't recommend it.
Not without a seltzer, right?
And by the way, that comes from a guy who's 25% of his blood is alcohol. So, I mean, you figure the pain receptors have long been singed. Long dead. They're so dead they're on Jaden's tattoo.
Oh, in his little skeleton rock band.
All right, 407-916-1041. Text us 77031. I'm Jim. There's Deb.
Hello.
Jack is here as well.
Oh, yeah.
Even though Ross isn't here today, you can see him this weekend, tomorrow at the Villages at the Old Mill Playhouse. He's going to be there at 7 o'clock to 11 o'clock. Big comedy show. That's 1000 Old Mill Run right there in the Villages. You can get tickets right now at rosscomedy.com. He's also doing a show in Sorrento next week, so you can grab all of that right there. The calendar is very easy to find. Just click right through and grab your tickets. And if you haven't seen our boy do stand-up, you got to do that. It's quite a treat. He's extremely funny on stage, very animated.
Yeah. First time I saw him do it, I remember it was the Monsters comedian competition, and it's just, you saw him, it's like, oh, he was meant to do this.
Yeah. And, again, not taking anything away from anybody else who does stand-up, but I don't know that anybody in town really wants to follow him because, again, it's not that it's just jokes. It's also a lot of energy and a lot of fun. He brings a frenetic pace to the comedy, and it is a lot of fun. So if you're out there in the Villages area, Lake County area, you can hear us up in Umatilla, Eustis, up in Tavares, and all those surrounding areas, Leesburg, and you want to see some real good live comedy, go check out Ross at the Villages tomorrow night. You will really enjoy the show, and for that money, it's the best laugh you'll have for under $25, $30.
And then 2 weeks from tomorrow, he'll be doing a set on the Barbara Lee.
That's right, the Yachtly Cruise,
which
baby.
is the Jim Colbert Show inaugural Yachtly Cruise.
That's right. Yeah. Welcome back. I'm Jim. There's Deb.
Hello.
Jack is here as well.
Yeah.
What'd you hello so quick for?
Because he's upset.
Okay,
Why?
but I know the
Why?
clock.
Why?
I got you.
Why? What's the matter?
Nothing.
You good? Everything good?
I'm good, yeah.
You ready to go home?
Trying to get out of that bra.
Hey. You having some bourbon tonight?
No.
You're not?
No.
Oh, let's get some bourbon tonight. I bought a fresh orange today. I'm about ready to go home and make a damn.
My orange is a little dicey. I need to cut up on a new one.
Hey, real quick before we get to this, an Italian old fashioned uses Di Serrano instead of simple syrup.
Really?
I hear it's a trip. Let's do some news.
Wow.
May have to hit the liquor store?
Yeah, buddy. I'm doing it. I'm telling you.
You heard it here first on the Jim Colbert Show.
All right, let's get this out of the way. The Florida House and Senate have passed the state's nearly $115 billion state budget for the new fiscal year. However, House Minority Leader Fentrice Driscoll calls it inadequate, and here's why.
Floridians are in a real crunch when it comes to rising costs, and that to me is why this budget is inadequate. It seemed to me that we should have focused more on delivering affordability for Floridians.
Governor Ron DeSantis has said he's going to sign the spending plan once he issues his vetoes, but promises the budget will be smaller than the year before for the fourth year in a row. Both sides are set to return, meanwhile, on Monday for another special session to consider putting property tax reform on the November ballot. All right, the Orlando Magic are reportedly hiring Sean Sweeney as their next head coach. Sweeney is currently associate head coach for the San Antonio Spurs. It comes after the Magic fired Jamal Mosley earlier this month after losing in the first round of the playoffs for the third straight time. It marks Sweeney's first time as a head coach in the NBA.
There you go.
And then finally, Southwest Airlines is reversing course on its plus-size passenger policy. For those who don't know, the discount carrier will no longer require plus-size customers to book an extra seat in advance.
Thank God. That's going to save me some money.
It's a little confusing, though. Gate agents will now assign an extra seat for free if available, or work to get the customer on a later flight. I'm sure those gate agents are so happy to hear that.
I can't wait.
Southwest said the change aims to create, quote, a more consistent and seamless experience, end quote. Now, passengers needing that extra seat are still encouraged to book one in advance, and then they'll be able to request a refund within 90 days of travel. And you heard it here first on the Jim Colbert Show.
Thank you, Deborah. Appreciate that very much. Who do we have to thank today, young lady?
We want to thank Corona Cigar Company. Once again, a really good deal for your weekend cigar smoke.
Yeah, it's a really nice smoke, too. Go grab it out there today. Matter of fact, let me get the name for you here so we can get this right, okay?
Okay.
Because it's a long one. I'll take a deep breath here. Oh, I already wiped it out. Go ahead.
Never mind. Also want to thank Fayez Cara, restaurant critic for the Orlando Weekly. Jaden Grimes with his 8-bit update. Just in case you missed Fayez's reviews of local restaurants or Jaden's gaming update, you can find both podcasts at Jim Colbert Show. And last but never least, Sam Bowen, Candace Rich, and Alicia Bulware for running our YouTube chat.
It's the Corona Nicaraguan 25th anniversary Churchill FSG Shade is what it is.
Now
Go ahead, Jack.
So this Italian old fashioned, it has amaretto, a half ounce instead of simple syrup. However, they are only putting an ounce and a half of bourbon in theirs. And is that the norm?
Yeah, I don't know. I just saw it online today and it looked amazing.
I made one last night and it was 4 ounces of bourbon and I thought that was regular.
Well, maybe it's because of the amaretto and the other thing. They're cut down on the bourbon.
Yeah, but I said Di Serrano. You're saying amaretto.
Yeah.
The one he made was with Di Serrano.
Isn't that just a top shelf amaretto?
Is that what it is? I don't know.
I think that's the brand name
Got it. Okay, gotcha.
for that. Question of the day. Do you think you have OCD? Where do you think it falls with the YouTubers?
Ooh.
35% say yes.
45% say yes.
God, that's a lot, dude. That's a lot.
Have you read the news?
Yeah.
Crazy.
All right, let's get the hell out of here. Everybody have a good weekend. Stay safe. It's going to be raining like crazy. Keep your family safe. Have a good time.
We need it.
Drink some bourbon.
There you go.
I'm going to cut my lawn.
Are you really?
Yeah.
Not me. I'm just going to drink a thing. All right, we have Deb and Jack. I'm Jim. We follow the News Junkie. They follow the monsters in the morning. After us, it's Tom and Dan with the Corporate Time. It's the Orlando Shine Show. It's What the Hell is Angel listening to? And, of course, tomorrow it smells like the 90s all weekend long. But Sunday morning, it's Jack Bradshaw and Naomi Bradshaw for Captain's Log Radio going right into the legend. Joseph Martins with Sunday Morning coming down. We'll see you Monday at 3 for more of the Jim Colbert Show. Until then, have yourself a fantastic weekend, everybody.
See you Monday. Bye.
Oh, Lord.
If you missed any part of today's show, check the Jim Colbert Show on demand. And for highlighted feature segments, listen to the Jim Colbert Show The Goods. Both are available for free on the iHeartRadio app.
A Corporate Time with Tom and Dan is coming up next on Real Radio 104.1.
From the Clausman Law Traffic Center, car crash, call Clausman Law. ClausmanLaw.com.
Expect some delays. I-4 eastbound, there's an accident blocking